level LCK and LPL teams, and it means they've been able to improve quite a bit.
Yeah, and I think, again, for the region, when we talk about the history, the depth of their top of the table hasn't always been there, right? Flashful is a team that you're familiar with. Not often that we get to see 2 or 3 teams really make their mark internationally, but Team Secret Wales seem ready to buck the trend, and they had a really impressive
She hasn't even started picks and bans yet, so she isn't late yet. That's what I'm saying. The draft hasn't even started, guys. Come on.
Their aggression is just, I mean, it's surprising.
See the timer there?
Because as you highlighted,
3
when it
minutes
comes to these
early.
international tournaments, so many
3
young
minutes
players
early.
can't always translate how they play
Hello,
domestically
hi.
onto an
I almost
international stage.
fell
They see those
asleep.
nameplates,
Holy.
they see these
I woke up
historic
in
figures, and
time,
they get worried.
made the
But these players
thumbnail,
don't care.
updated
They show up
everything,
on the
set
ref,
up
they do
everything.
exactly what they're supposed to do,
And
so
then I
much of
fell
that is
asleep
driven
almost.
by that man in the jungle.
다시 잠들
Here's still a
뻔했어.
player that I'm personally so
레전드.
excited, right? He is the new youngest player
Hola,
on
hola.
Q at MSI, the new youngest player on the stage.
Buenas.
And going up against Inspired, this is going to be a crucial matchup we have to look
My
at.
gosh.
But again, the youth, the confidence on
Today is
this
the day, guys. T1 대 젠지.
He's a papa. He's
젠지 대 T1.
taking names. He's going and he's taking risks. And I'm not going to lie, they haven't all been good
아니
risks.
피곤하실 거라고 새벽에 방송을 했어.
But I think with how we've set this
야,
matchup up,
새벽에
yeah,
새벽
Inspired is that
6시까지
jungler and obviously
방송을
trying to play
해가지고
to get the team
굉장히
ahead as a
피곤한
whole and play
부분이고요.
maybe a bit more about the cams, but I
오늘이
feel
그
like this still has
멸망전이라고. 네,
been
맞습니다.
about setting the pace of the game. It needs to be that against
오늘
FlyQuest.
지면은 진짜
You need to set the pace
초비상이라고.
of the
오늘
game
지면
forward because,
진짜
when
큰일입니다.
FlyQuest, when Inspired gets ahead,
Today
it's really
is
hard
do
to
or
break that
die,
up. I
guys.
don't think you can go into
If
that
we
and
lose
just
today,
expect to be able to team fight
it's
your way
looking
through
very
We've seen that
bad
hasn't worked
for the team who
domestically when
loses.
teams have gone up against FlyQuest, so
T1 or
I think
Gen G.
Secret Wales really need a banger
And it's a
performance
best of
from
one.
It
Can
really
you
is a
believe it?
contrast of style
Best of
between
one.
these two junglers. The veteran that we're seeing on our screen
LCK
right
is
now
guaranteed
is the
a
guy
win
that
today.
controls the
True.
game. He
That's
kinda
true, that's
moves the
true.
pieces on the rift
There's
to
only
where he
4
needs them
matches
to
today,
be
by the way.
to set
4
himself
best of
up
one.
for success. So we know his synergy with
단판이고요,
Crucial
여러분.
has
오늘
become
경기가 4개밖에
fantastic
없습니다.
throughout the year. Meanwhile, on the other side, his
네
goal
개의
is all
경기.
about that aggression, that self-identity and
돌고
agency
돌아
he takes
월즈에서도
to
티자?
make sure that the game is going his
아,
way. It's gonna be
이건
a
그냥
question
뭐
of
솔직히
can
말해서
Fisto
말이
show
안
up today?
됩니다.
Because we know that FlyQuest
젠지가
are coming
삼승
in as the
0패로 빨리
favorites
올라갔어야
in
되는데
this
이게 이렇게
matchup.
되네.
They want to get out of this group
괜찮아요.
stage, similar to what we
단판이라서
saw from
T1도
last
근데
year.
이길만 하지
I think
않을까라는
that
생각.
given what we've seen from them so far, I mean, I guess that's the big question.
4개
What have we
중계하시고
seen from
방송
them so far?
끝인가요?
Because they
네,
fell short to
오늘
T1.
4개
They had a strong
중계하고
performance against Invocade. How will they handle
어저께
this aggression this time
새벽까지
around?
경기가 있어가지고 새벽에 유럽에 있는 경기 유튜브에서는 방송 안 했지만 실직수 그리고 트위치에서는 했었거든요. 그거 하느라 잠을 많이 못 잤습니다. Haven't slept since waking up for LR. I'm from C. My cycle's cooked. Bro, I slept and I'm still tired. How are you alive, Michael? Lose Ractonus? That...
And
Oh
remember
my gosh, I'm actually so tired from staying up last night.
Across LTA and LEC.
It was
They
worth it
bear
because
a
Lose
lot of
Ractonus
the
game was
hopes
absolute
of the
cinema.
West as a
It was
whole,
great.
especially of the LTA.
I'm
So to
definitely
lose
tired
here
right now.
would shatter a lot of that hope,
Yeah.
shatter a lot of those
Michael,
initial expectations.
Michael.
And I think it's a super high stakes scenario to be in. Team Secret Wales, again, playing to surprise, playing to further
Based.
prove that the LCP
True.
as a region, as a
Yes,
whole,
yes.
can be dominant, can
Fevy,
be that
Fevy,
big force.
Fevy.
But to be
Edge,
honest,
edge,
we're just going
edge.
to have to see who
Hi.
comes out. It's a best of one.
The crowd is so
Let's get
empty!
in.
Where's all the
Swiss day 4.
crowd? Maybe they're like buying merch and stuff? I heard the merch store is like really nice. They have trams in China? I didn't know that.
They got the better of Gen G.
실패는 성공을 위한 발돋움이라서 한 번 실패했다고 해서 더 이상 실패하지 않고 앞으로 계속 나아갈 수
젠지.
있다는 마음가짐을 가져야
또
한다고
우리야,
생각합니다.
안녕. Hi, Genji, it's us T1 again. Hi. Our win rate into Genji game 1 is actually not too bad. If you look at the whole series, yeah, we always lose. Blah, blah. No. First game we can win. Doran, you gotta lock in, please. Doran. Doran.
이번에도 그럴 수 있을 거라고 믿습니다. 저희가 상처를 입었지만 저희가 입은 상처보다 더 많은 상처를
No more top
입는
Rek'Sai, guys. 2-star, 5-star. 2, 5. 5 is greater than 2. We're gonna show them that today.
I don't
Throughout
feel any
Club
pressure.
Genji, preach.
I just wanna win every game. Top esports able to do what BLG could not.
100 Thieves today, can they pull off a miracle?
Because our mistakes.
오늘 백도둑 상대로 하나가 또 잘해줘야 되는데 설마 지거나 그러면 안 되거든요? 일단 오로라 밴하면 될 듯? Into 100 Thieves just ban Aurora, Quid is crazy good on Aurora, just ban it. Like his best champion, I think.
저와 제 팀원들은 모든 걸 이룰 수 있습니다.
오너 컨디션이 더 중요하다?
빨리 집으로
아니
보내드리겠습니다.
여러분 저는 아직도 그 렉사이가 탑에 올라온 드레이븐 상대로 킬을 주는 게 말이 안 된다고 생각합니다. 진짜. CS를 버리더라도 킬은 주면 안 됐어. 다른 원딜이면은 괜찮았는데 드레이븐이 막 그 패시브 때문에 돈을 많이 먹어서. Rek'Sai top is useless? I know Warda. Win rate is really low. Flandre is like the only Rek'Sai top who actually played Rek'Sai top well, I think. Bin in the Shy in the Doran in the... Everyone is in the honor.
But first we have to focus on ourselves.
G2! Delusion is a
We're
superpower!
going to show confidence.
Delusion is a superpower, guys.
And we're gonna give it our all.
It's a winnable.
In best
Yeah.
of ones, you have to be more
Yeah.
clean.
FlyQuest back to business as usual and finally find that 1-on-1.
The stakes are high. A singular mistake can cost you the whole tournament.
Em cảm thấy khá là háo hức khi mình có thể được 1-1.
LCP on the board first in a big way. Second seed, do it right.
Mình sẽ cố gắng về và tập luyện tập trung hơn để có thể làm nên kỳ tích. Dù đối thủ có là ai sắp tới thì mình cũng tự tin chiến thắng họ 100%.
To our next opponent, believe me, this is only the start.
Failure is not the enemy of success as our 1-1 teams look to benchmark themselves and launch off that pad of experience of two best of ones to get themselves to that match point. My name's Asterix. I'll be joined for Kobe, or with Kobe rather. For Kobe sounds better, as you'll be alongside with me for 4 awesome games today, which I half believe teams are standing in right now. We've got some good teams in this lineup.
핫도란이 진짜 못했다. 아니 솔직히 잘하는 상황들도 있었는데 아무튼 간에 괜찮아요. 다들 오늘 진짜 응원해주자고. Oriana and Risebound. Interesting.
Mid lane though is definitely a big focus. One thing with Dyer is he's not that great at like Talia and Azir, so sometimes you have to worry about that, but we'll see this time because Oriana and Ryze have been some of the basically the 2 most premier blind pick mid laners, and so taking those 2 out early. Wukong's still up though, and to me, with the fall of favor of Jarvan, even though I still think the champ is fine.
It's like, guys.
Really liking early Wukong's, even early Trundles.
Naraban is kind of early though.
And I mean, other AD carries as well to mention for first pick, as Talia does go as well. If we're going for what could be blue side,
이제부터 잘하면 되는 거야.
we've seen Sion as well. We know it's
항상
FlyQuest,
잘할
and I
수
know
없긴 하죠.
Matsu feels like such a great Kai'Sa, but so
People
is
hovering
Eddie.
Kai'Sa
So
for his
maybe
girlfriend.
there is some
Who
pride
I
in
think
taking
didn't
away
he break
comfort
up with his
for a
girlfriend?
video.
Well, I got some lore for
Because like
you,
his whole
because
period
Flippo
talk, he was
always
saying like
covers Kai'Sa,
his
and,
ex. He was talking about his
yeah,
ex.
It's tricky. It's more of a shout out, but
Hold
it
up.
does mean that
Still
the first
hovering
pick is
Kai'Sa
more
there.
highly anticipated here. Although dive comps are
Oh, there it
very
is.
successful.
Wukong.
There's
Yeah,
the Wukong I was
Jarvan is
talking
like
about.
the one.
Really feel like
Teams
that
are
is
starting
just
to not
king of the
prioritize
jungle
Jarvan
at the
anymore,
moment,
guys.
just because your team fighting is so good.
Even after
And
nerfs, like Wukong's still the best
Wukong as
jungler, I
well
guess.
fits into the way that FlyQuest
그러니까 이게
likes to play the
자르반이
game.
영승
They do
9패라서
like to be
지금
controlled and keep
502가
inspired on very efficient farming, up until they
제일
actually bring
사기급
together some of
정글로
these team fights. They really
뛰어나왔죠?
like to build for these full 5
코드가 잘했으면 좋겠다고. 코드 선수가 아무래도 한국 선수기도 하고.
TSW love rushing in, and so they're the ones that go Aurora Kaisa for the engage.
They like smash face.
mid-bands, yeah. Target banning chords.
Let's see how Fly respond, as you said. You know,
Hey, Fevi, hi, chat.
something
Yeah,
solid for
hi.
the team, but pairings are super important when you already see
We're
Aurora on the board.
called.
Potential
Good morning,
flex,
good
but
morning.
We're assuming we'll most likely go mid.
Yeah, you know
That's
you're
creepy?
just
What do you
dive
mean?
here, so,
I
preparing
think
for
it's just
that.
his
This is
habit, either
thankfully
that
for
or
FlyQuest,
I'm
something they
wrong
are
and he
used
still
to playing.
has.
You know, they're used to playing 100 Thieves
I could be
in,
wrong. Like
the LCS, which is a
calling
very
someone
aggressive
creepy
team that
over
likes to
nothing
fight
is
a lot as
weird.
well,
My guy.
and does show a lot
Gamba
of
addict?
this
Yeah.
style.
We're doing
So
predictions, guys, on the
FlyQuest,
top of chat. According to
responses here,
it.
you know, get their
Good
brick
morning,
wall on the
hi.
front line. The Scion super early for Blippo. And the Wukong
Scion!
already in place for Inspired, so I think they're feeling quite
Priority on
good.
Scion has
We'll see
been
about if they
like
want
steadily
other
climbing again and again, and now I
anti-dive
think
or, you know, like counter-engage
higher than
type
ever
stuff,
before. Yes.
for
사이온이
to
진짜
Both there, Alistar gets locked in.
어저께
Quick side note,
보셨죠?
first like
완전
Whippo is
개사기
not on the
챔프로
board.
떠올랐습니다,
Which has just been
진짜.
his, I guess, small answer into
사이온이
tank matchups for this tournament.
어느 나라
But it is nice
사람이냐고?
to see him on
한국
a
사람.
completely different role instead of that AP juggernaut top.
자리만 걸는
As
게
we
맞다.
digress and see if TSW going to match this Alistar, because normally
승률이
been well with the
다가
Alistar.
아니지만 승률에는 의미가 있지 않나라는
Kiana has also
생각.
been ban-worthy in as well.
기아나 locked
And
in.
it was specifically versus his toe as well. Previously banned
I think it's
GKS,
hard to play Kiana into that comp
respected
though.
him there for that
You have
one, and he
multiple
had some
forms
good
of
games,
CC
on
to
it
lock you down,
already.
like
Proves
Alistar and
he is a
Scion.
good Kiana,
Not to
so
mention
you're going
Wukong.
to get more of the same that we were just talking about.
사이온
They are
알리스타
diving,
봤는데
they're
키아나
looking for flanks, they're trying
픽할
to
만큼
assassinate your
키아나가
backline.
좋긴
Again,
하죠 요즘.
this is
I mean,
not
the
gonna
thing
be a
is Kiana's
surprise
so good
to
that
FlyQuest.
at this point,
FlyQuest seem like
you could
their
still lock it
plan
in. You see a
is
full
to
tank team
fight
and you
front
still
to
locking
back,
Kiana.
build
That's how
a
good
kind
she
of
is right
solid
now.
team comp and try and protect their
Because like
normal
your
carries that
champion
usually
just
get
does
here
so
for
much
Quad
damage.
and Masu, where you expect Quad to go
And
just
especially
whatever
when
sort of
techs
stable
don't have
control
items
mage
yet,
will be
and they
left
haven't
up.
scaled yet,
Looks like,
you can still like do a
TSW
lot of
are trying
damage.
to target Masu and take away safe for AD carries because he knows he's gonna have
Kiana
to
into
survive.
Scion, Alistar,
Quite a
Wukong.
scary
I know.
dive.
I know it sounds
And
weird,
how
but
does he thrive
Alistar's gonna
there?
go
I mean,
Redemption,
other AD carries,
Coyote.
Kirby will start throwing out things
Alistar's
like
going
Ezreal,
Redemption,
maybe if there is
Spellbook
enough
heal.
damage, depending on
So
what
it's a
hero
little
ends
bit
up playing
squishy.
here in the top lane.
Only
Rumble
thing is
also
maybe
being
the
taken out,
Scion.
giving Whippo
Yes.
a safer lane.
Where's TSW's front line? Yeah, I mean, like, you're drafting Kaisa, you have to play front lines.
One of the best tank laners
You don't
around
have
as
to,
well.
but like,
And it's so easy to just ban away
kinda
one or
hard to
two
play the
champs like
game without
Rumble, like even you know, we've seen things
die.
like Ali or neutralizing top laners that can go into it.
Yeah, Aatrox is another
That's a much better
good
example.
option up there. Yeah, okay, so Victor, one of the other control mages we were talking about, Quad had a really good Victor game that was pretty smooth scaling for him and ended up being the biggest damage dealer of the entire match. So not too big of a surprise there, but let's see if there's anything else that FlyQuest
Hello,
here do want
Fabio.
to target. Maybe any supports
Hi,
from
hi,
Taki
hi.
here, since they do have the
dude, just
Alistar,
ban and support.
already.
Yo,
A little
there it
protection.
is.
Yep,
Poppy
there you
ban.
go, the Poppy support banned out. I think that's wise considering the Alistar and the Wukong that they already have.
카이사를 되게 일찍 뽑지 않았나? I think Eddie.
You just pull out the Nautilus here.
I don't know.
match
This
with
Kaisa
support,
pick
and
is
then,
weird. I think
leave that Aurora
you
still
really need
technically as a
something
flex.
crazy in the
Coming
support
from
than
EU,
top
we have
roles.
seen it top plenty of times into tank
Something
matchups
with the
because
CC,
one
something
way
with
to play.
engage, something
But
with
then
the
when
front
waveform
line.
comes through that it has
They
been
took the Alistar already.
considered quite
What could it be? Like
useless.
Leona?
Answer now. Oh my lord,
No way. This is the Buipo special. This is the Buipo.
I respect.
Hero.
I respect it too.
I don't know, guys. TSW's comp doesn't work though. It has no synergy with each other. Mordekaiser doesn't really synergize with Kaisa or Kiana. 모델는 근데 진짜 카이사랑 안 어울리는데. Because yeah, you're gonna take someone else into your realm, but then that means that you're not also there. So now your Kaisa is more exposed than ever before. Your team has only 4. 나쁜 작전이라고. 굳이 그런가.
Could become problematic for FlyQuest, but FlyQuest, as we said, want to build very standard front to back.
솔랭용 조합이라 아지르까지? Azir? With a Jin. Ooh, Fly is cooking the draft, I think. Okay, I like Corki better than Jin. Jin is too susceptible to dying to that comp. Like, look at these comps here. Jin's just gonna perma-die.
One
코르키는 W 발키리가 있으니까 그걸로 살아갈 수 있는 각이 나오겠지만 지는 뚜벅이라서 Corki is much better here. Yeah. Rakan makes sense. Rakan makes sense.
What an easy draft to operate. Yeah, one of the big reasons for Azir kind of dropping.
또 라칸이 나오니까 또 괜찮아 보이기도 하네요, 갑자기. I think TSW's comp looks super bad, and then with Rakan it actually rounds out. I think Rakan actually can make. You can win with the comp now.
It makes me a little nervous though. Vietnam, it's fair.
Leona is a must for TSW. Leona is like too.
They definitely are.
I don't want to say okay. I don't know how to explain it, but she's kind of stupid. Like she only does one thing. But with Rakan, there's a lot of different ways to play. Like she, I mean, Leona's an amazing champion. Don't get me wrong, but it's like you're so. You just walk around, there's no dash or anything. So with Rakan, you have many dashes. You can run away, you can go in, you can go out, you can peel, you can engage, right. There's a lot of options. Rakan definitely better here. The only thing is Leona's probably a little bit tankier. 레붕 그러니까 레오나였으면은 좀 뭔가 조합이 안 좋지 않았을까. 근데 라카는 얘가 너무 날렵하니까 상황에 따라서 막 되게 넓게 플레이할 수 있죠. 레오나와 다르게. 오, 솔직히 모데카이저만 봤을 때는 좀 그런데 조합이라고 생각했는데 라칸이랑 나오니까 괜찮을지도. 이니셜은 키아나가 몸이 피니시 하면 되긴 하는데 상황이 봐야 된다. 받아쳐야 되나 이거? I don't know, guys. I think FlyQuest is probably gonna win the game though.
So they're definitely expecting a lane swap here, as the Scion Mordecai.
I would be very surprised if FlyQuest comp loses. They got the Azir, they have the Scion, they first picked the Wukong. It's looking good! It's looking very good. Yes.
Whippo kind of shows to give false info, and he's gonna stay up there. Interesting. So Whippo is gonna recall a little bit later. I assume he's recalling. Okay, good. Yeah, he's recalling. Monster's headed over through jungle.
USA.
See if they actually complete it. Yeah.
Top side defensive here from TSW.
벌써 수업하냐고?
Yeah, they're doing exactly that.
So the new lane swaps,
1렙부터 수업합니다, 요즘. So nowadays, people swap level 1.
timer moved to 2 minutes and 15 seconds, or at least it already was 2 minutes
ADC
and 15 seconds.
and top laner, they swap it.
For, you know, the first 2 minutes basically.
그가 원딜이 탑에 가는 거예요. 옛날에는 수업을 할 때 그냥 아예 원딜 서폿이 둘 다 수업을 했는데 이제 그게 막혔거든? 라이엇이 그걸 막아놓으니까 아예 그냥 한 명만 수업하는 레전드 메타. Until 4 minutes, the support cannot group up, by the way. So, if you guys are wanting to do this in solo queue,
Yeah, we have seen, what is it, maybe
just
70,
don't do it.
80% of games with this happening, especially
it's solo queue is just not coordinated
and
enough.
I believe Alistar only yesterday or the day before.
Your team's not gonna swap properly. There are specific timers you have to play around.
I think Histo we already mentioned as well, when this guy is such an aggressive jungler, seeing him
-1.
on the Kiana, that's
Uh-oh,
a bit of fate too,
Taki.
especially when Kiana's
Taki.
has been great, but look at all
Taki.
fully channeled in the bot side with Grasp of the Undying, and Whippo takes Taki to court.
Yeah, a couple of bruisers
Taki with
there
a
with
Duma,
decent chunk damage onto the Rakan. Getting vision control here through the brush too.
He knows he's going there.
Taki's
Interrupted.
getting
The
destroyed.
decimating smash at range again. Whippo's done some really good damage. The return here not too much as Eddie just tries to get that second skin and takes Busio down low, half HP. Taki's just out of range again.
People learn from Baus. People learned Scion from Bouncy, is that what it is?
Here versus a regular duo lane. Meanwhile, on the top side, a lot of the top laners kind of used to having to lane into carries
Excuse
nowadays.
Me. I need to like.
We did see a little bit of a camera pan before.
I'm drinking some coffee right now. I'm drinking
CS,
some coffee.
But still applying some pressure to the Mordecai.
It's my team's fault if my swap doesn't work.
Does mean that both junglers have easy full clears for themselves and will complete those
No.
momentarily.
Meanwhile, Eddie on the chase. Whippo Tagged a little bit further as well. TSW getting a little bit back in
We're
this.
both gonna
especially since Taki's getting those interrupts.
Love to back
And they
soon.
do have to be very careful.
He did use his
The
pulse.
lane is pushing towards them, so just don't expose yourself
이거를
to a
근데
Kiana
티아나가
gank.
다이브를
If you
오는데 너무
give
쳐맞으면 안
Kiana early
되거든요.
money,
Okay, Taki's
you'll
kind of
pay
trolling
for
though.
it
Look at
later.
that. He keeps missing.
So they do
He's also
back off,
now.
and they
Kiana's
let
gonna try to
TSW
dive
push in
here,
towards them.
but they
Kiana
did see
is
it.
still coming,
The ward that spot him out
side
picks
of
the bush
map,
ward
though.
though.
Are they gonna go for the dive?
They're still
Busio's
gonna force the
already kind
dive.
of
Oh
exiting here, so
no.
are they gonna try and just sacrifice the
Oh.
Scion, get the zombie?
They're going to try the very least. We're putting some flash double matches over back into the tower. Histo gets out because Eddie
Damage
was
is
tanking
insane
the first
from
blood for the Wales.
Kiana. 키아나는 진짜 딜이 왜 이렇게 세냐 진짜 저 챔프.
Even though the zombie gets a couple of extra
How
punches
strong
in,
is
nice
this
dive
champion?
from
Kiana
TSW.
does so much
You know,
damage.
just tanking the
by
tower
the way.
aggro on the outside, allowing the Kiana to go in there and get the kill. We were just saying this is such a big,
He has
big
cookies,
bonus
yeah,
for
true.
TSW. If they can get early money
How much
onto
HP does
Histo,
Cookie give you? Like
it is
30?
perfect.
Or was it
Right, they
60?
shall. The first blood
It's
pickaxe
better
picked
than
on
nothing,
the
I
return
guess.
as well. I believe there are topside camps respawning with Krugs first, so a position to maybe make an appearance in mid with those low
30!
as well, especially before Quad gets his ulti.
No.
It's just so much burst on that edge of Ishtal when you get the Earth Element too. As Bippo gets to push in bot wave, because Eddie had to reset here, so a couple of minions denied.
Flashing and not taking the wave. Bad death.
Even with CS, it is
Yeah,
just
he
a
gotta take
kill
lessons from
that is now the
you
fight.
gotta take lessons
Also
from
gets the
Bousy.
support.
Like even there, shouldn't he have proxied the wave? He should have gone there because like he's warding anyways. Grab the wave and proxy.
On the outside safely, allowing for them to
Copium.
get the money where they want it. We'll see what it turns into as well, because
And then he dies again.
now
Good
Taki
death.
looking towards mid right after Quad just teleported back.
Gang timer, we talked about supports and they're roaming through the map. It's mid time apparently as Quad gets out. But never mind, that was so easy. It is hard
That's
to gank in
awful.
Azir, but Quad made it easier than expected.
Yep, truly is. One of the reasons
Nice.
why Azir has been popular for a very long time in a pro. Very slippery. All right, Busio meanwhile is camping up around the top side. Still, it's level 6 on Mordekaiser.
판단
so
좋았다.
So
오.
what are you going to do?
스무스한데요?
Get ultied under turret?
아즈리가 왜 픽,
He's just going to
픽,
back off. He's got TP. Might just be fake.
픽이래. 백률. 백률이 굉장히 높죠.
Kobe, I see a monkey up in the top
Bomb
lane.
rate
He's
is highest on
nearby
Loser, by the
half
way.
the way to
아즈르의
level 6
백률이
as well,
지금
which is
대회에서
useful.
제일
There's
높습니다.
Die with the ulti on
역시나.
Quad. Gets some
하지만
good damage
너프를
with the twofold hex, and
받았는데도
in the end,
이렇게
it's not bad, but that's an ulti
결국
down while
나와버리는.
TSW were covering for the fact that was starting
They
to drop.
nerfed the zero, by the way. They nerfed his W. W 쿨이 굉장히 길어졌는데.
Since they want to draw you out into the open. Meanwhile,
그래도
just
사귀나
have,
보네.
The
couple
Dream.
of tanks,
Would Kaiser
trading blows,
tickling?
but yes, stacking
Okay.
dragons really good for this comp. So they can
아,
draw you
있잖아요.
out into the
나
open and
저
get their
진짜 와,
engage, so they can actually
있었지.
go for the attack with their Aurora Kiana
야,
combination.
롤드컵 그
Just on the edge here, spotting out Inspired, who was on a ward. Quick side note, by the way. While we are talking about jungle matchup, you can see
Hex flash
아니,
coming.
그 추첨하는 사람이
Busio interrupt. Oh no! Die sent back
Zero!
not once but twice.
No, no,
But now
no,
the
no,
travel
no, no, no.
pop rise in
Oh,
the air,
he's
the chain
sad. He
CC
doesn't have ulti.
is beautifully clean from FlyQuest.
goodbye.
Really nice combo.
Nice,
honestly,
Busio.
there from Busio.
Busio hex flash over the wall. I love doing that, by the way. Hex flash over the raptor wall. They always die to that.
Dire down immediately. No flash.
And I was ready to talk about jungle impact.
어,
and now getting
저거는
towards
뭐
level 6,
안
like,
당할 수가
how
없다,
good
저거는.
Inspired is on this pick and the high bar we have in this best of one, with it being 15 and 4 on the pick historically
Sleeping
on
mid
this
laner.
Massive
Yeah,
8 and
FlyQuest.
0 by the way, if you wanted to know.
You have to
enough
flash
stat about
the Alistair
your AD
combo.
carry.
That's the only way he
Zero
can
on
live.
Corki,
But
not bad.
Yeah, Masu Corki undefeated.
Azir's W was rebalanced. It's
So that's what it is.
weaker early and stronger late,
Meanwhile,
which is probably fine for pro, I
the
guess.
bottom side,
It's fine
okay,
for pro
Inspired is
play.
going for the recall here. Okay, so
Pro
not
play
gonna
goes
go
to
try
late
and
game
contest
anyway.
anything
Yeah.
on the opposite side.
Pro play is a very
And we'll just get the re-clears there for junglers.
Barrier there as we come back towards bot in the wave clear. Early game a little bit slow, but again, remember, it was just waiting for those ult timers. We've seen one interaction through mid, but now Inspired with it should be more active. His toe the same, with Supreme Display of Talent up and available. Grubs, 1
Are
second.
you feeling okay,
now up.
Fabby? You sound a
Desires
little
trying to get
stuffy.
push and pressure through mid,
My
doing
nose is
burst damage
blocked.
on Quad, but he just took absolutely nothing as Grubs started by his toe.
So Inspired is level
nose is
6,
blocked.
and he did go back and get his Sheen. So they should be able to secure at least one for themselves. Quad, though.
and I may be a bit tired.
Hero is passing through mid. He'll get poked out, but not much to say about that until
I'm trying to drink coffee and trying to
His
get
comeback
out.
for round 2. And Inspired didn't get a smite
I'm
on
trying
one.
to get
Already
out.
Get one low. There's going to be at least 2, maybe even
Caffeine
3.
will do it for
Massive
me,
has to get
great.
out. No mana.
I mean,
TSW just
Fight
whittled
Class
their
is
way
fine
back in
giving
at a
this
new
up, by the
angle
way.
to secure the rest.
Yeah, good timing for TSW.
Well played by TSW. They did secure the dragon earlier as well, so they got dragon and Regrubby.
So they get all 3.
뭐
Now, FlyQuest, they kept Whippo pushing on
이러면은
bottom side, and this FlyQuest team, it will.
나쁘지 않은 걸? TSW 나쁘지 않죠? TSW is actually just chilling. They're fine as well.
Okay, we get an ult.
Unless.
In response, well, Supremus plays fantastic.
Oh, Wukong gets
In
him!
the end, Dire
Oh
has
my
to
gosh,
be
Dire has
exhausted.
to flash,
If he
he's
flies away, his
exhausted.
only means of escape
Lucio's
is
gonna have his
Lucio
spells
still
back up.
wants to headbutt into Pulverize, a combination that is going to be destroyed with Quad rolling in after the fact, but no one's burning anything.
He
Fly's
doesn't
already down
commit,
for
he doesn't have
Lucio.
boots or
The chase
anything.
ends there, and it is simply one for FlyQuest after the fact.
This is why we've
That's
been
my
hyping up
region, my
Lucio
goals.
for a long
LCS
time.
EV,
Playing
ha!
LCS, man, he makes so many plays for FlyQuest. The coordination there was really good.
He gets another one as well, trample, but it is simply auto attacks from
역시.
Quad, who only has a recurve bow and a fiendish codex.
솔직히 오늘 TSW가 이길 거라고 생각하는 사람은 없을 것 같긴 한데 조합이 좀 어려운 조합을 픽하지 않았나. I feel like the comp is a little bit hard to execute. Look at here.
They are big biceps, though.
Regardless,
It's originally a 3v3, right?
Starts it out on his though.
This Wukong champion is just not fair. Oh, look at that, Inspired.
To get this knockdown, and they funnel the money in the correct position here. So Quad not only is he gonna
50이
get
너프를
the money, he
받았는데도
also
저게
gets the red
챔프가
for a while, and
굉장히
their plan of
강력합니다.
scaling, as we said from draft,
아,
with
이 차는
the
화가
side, with
아니다.
Azir, with
Thank
a
you.
really strong front-to-back team fight composition
우리
that they have
팬들
drafted,
6시쯤 단체를
is still in
절망해요.
effect. This is a team that is very well accustomed, again, to playing, you know, versus teams like 100 Thieves and stuff. They're going to try and pressure them
오늘
early.
진짜
And
혹시
FlyQuest,
몰라.
they'll
진짜 이길 수
sacrifice early
있으니까.
objectives. But
Today
they
we
will
can
choose
win.
some, you know,
Don't
fight
worry.
positions like that where Eddie
Don't
had
worry,
recalled,
don't worry.
so
T1
the
can
Kai'Sa
win,
was back
is
in
going to
base,
win,
and so
will
they
win.
choose their
I don't know.
moment to get a little bit of gold, because
Perhaps.
gold
I'm wearing my
along the
carrier
way
uniform.
certainly does help. Nashor's
Right
2's
now.
already completed
Or
for Quad, in addition to some extra magic resistance
어,
to
캐리어
help him versus
유니폼,
the Aurora
캐리어
burst.
선수 유니폼
And
입고
on his note as
있어서
well, when you have a dive comp running into it, I feel like he's one of the most versatile mid laners historically. His reaction to dive can dive in,
Yeah,
can match.
She
he's
cursed
got
him,
heal
it's
or
over.
offensive looks. We
Yeah.
just saw the offensive one, but he can also
What you
do it
mean?
defensively.
It's such a good
What you
punishing
mean?
champion, and as you said, with that first item up and available, with Dragon number 2 now up to
T1 will
maybe
go
that influences
1-2 after
FlyQuest
this
to
day.
look for
I'm
the
so
contest
sad.
here. It is
Everybody
well
already
by Team Secret
acting
Wales,
like we
with
lost.
Line
Everybody
breaking
already
behind
crying,
and
and there's a
Whippo, of course,
funeral in here.
the
Why?
weak side of the
Why?
hero being fine in the
You guys have
1v1
no
matchup.
faith. No faith in their
FlyQuest coming
team.
down, maybe
Huh?
looking to move and
아니
influence
다들
to
벌써
get
뭐
that dragon
장례식장
themselves.
분위기야.
Team Secret Wales
아니 벌써
having
진
this
것처럼
ball
생각하지 맙시다
FlyQuest
진짜로.
already positioning here through
진짜 이길 수
Vision on the
있다니까.
river.
혹시
Lucio's
몰라.
X-Flash not going to be in range of anybody this time around.
축제일 수도 있습니다
so
today.
no combat
Today
there, but
it's
they
not
are
a
looking
funeral.
for it.
It's a fucking party.
Silence just fine.
Mark
Observers
my words,
like that,
guys.
'cause when the mace hits, there's a bit of
Mark
dopamine.
my
I get it,
words.
guys. I get it. Feel the
I don't
same
even
way when
think
you get a
Genji's.
solo
Did you
Obsidian
see how
mace.
Genji played into
Oh,
AL? I don't
the
even
sound
think
right
Genji
did that
like
on
is
purpose.
The
that
isolated feels
playing
really
that
good.
good.
Kaiser has some,
Yeah, T1's
some
playing
things
bad,
as
but so
well,
is Genji.
the dragon
We'll have
that
to
you
see who
talked
plays
about,
worse today.
It's kind of up there and awaiting, so we'll see the transition from
아 근데
TSW.
젠지도 AL
FlyQuest have
상대로
pre-existing
경기한 거
vision,
보면은
but Inspired
실수도 많이
goes for
나오고
the
막
recall.
컨디션이
Wonder if he's
다들
going to cancel
왔다
or
갔다 하거든요.
actually complete
T1이랑
that.
똑같아.
Does he have
실수를
full
많이 하고 있어.
Trinity Force in base? Because Wukong Trinity Force, there we go. Wukong Trinity
AL
Force is
barely
huge.
beat CFO, by the way.
But again, the timing's
They
big, isn't it?
literally only
Glad
won
you
because
mentioned
of
that because
Coach
he's gonna be
Scout.
late here with Propane
I think they
Hydra
could have
and
actually
Giants
lost
fast. Meanwhile,
if
FlyQuest
Tabe
looking
didn't
to
drop
go to the
such a
top side.
good
TP
comp
defensively as Quad
yesterday.
runs away from the between worlds. A good slide out, but even with the TP up, Dragon's already done. Heroes just covering bases.
Oh
And
wow,
it's good
TSW
objective
securing
game
another
from Team
one.
Secret Wales so far.
FlyQuest just
keep on
giving
stacking
over
them.
everything. Give over the first
FlyQuest
round, give
here
the void grubbies, and
are
give the
looking
second
towards
dragon.
their
Okay.
mid-game team fights,
I mean, it's
and
fine.
They'll look to try and stop the dragon
Copium.
stacking.
They are
Maybe
ahead
on
in
next
gold,
dragon,
and
I would
FlyQuest
assume,
is scaling, right? Azir
unless
and
something
Sion
goes
scaling.
wrong and they don't have some good item breakpoints for their carries, which they're
원래
already coming
T1은 한번
through.
지고 각성해서
then,
이번 경기
they
이길
should be
수도.
able to adapt,
그리고
but
CF가
Trinity
재평가가
forces
된
on
거야.
both Wukong and
AL
Corki is
상대로
huge,
하는 거 보니까
and
이게
Quad was
그냥
already accelerated,
운
so
좋아서
Azir
아니면
was
T1이
already
못해서
in a
이긴
fairly
막
good
CF가
spot,
이긴 게
and
아니라
they're kind of
진짜
cruising
잘하는
up to
팀이구나.
build around
다들
this
전문가들이
5-on-5.
다 그 얘기밖에 안 하죠.
Whippo as well.
Everybody
It's just a very
realized like
efficient
how
buy
good
to go
CFO
to,
is
into
yesterday.
the Kanik
Yeah,
Rookern.
they lost in the
Okay,
end,
the shield has been
but
broken on the
honestly,
Kanik Rookern. And
like them beating T1 wasn't just like, oh, luck or T1 just be playing bad. Yeah, T1 did play bad, but CFO actually does play good. Not just skirmishes, like they win skirmishes, yes, but their macro is also good right now. They almost defeated AL. I think they just needed to draft a little bit better. They would have won. CFO's a game 1 Andy. Come on, man. Their game 2 wasn't that bad. They could have won it. They just drafted like super short range champions into pro comp like Ziggs.
Whippo alters him at melee range. Dyer decided to come back in. Whippo has taken a couple of times.
Dyer is in a dire situation. Oh, Dyer. Dyer. Bro, Sion is such a bull BS champion. What the hell, bro?
It's really frustrating to
Full
watch
tank.
just dying at the tower.
Full tank, by the way. Solo bolo.
Understandable.
I feel for that, but you know, sometimes you just are not allowed. Not allowed.
That's a big
링그를 빵이네.
He's getting teleported on in means of hex gates.
아니 근데 진짜 사이언 메타 이거 어떡할 거야?
Goes back into pit.
와.
It's not like there's a dragon or anything here. The next objective spawns topside, so
Dyer's just on a payroll.
Right side of the map now covering Whippo. This is a great early game, 2,500 gold, and I think it came off the back of this.
Oh my gosh, what is this?
Some of it certainly did.
What do you mean? Use your he doesn't even have flash. Oh my gosh, no ult, no flash. Just trying to walk past the Sion.
Does he get the cannon before he dies? I don't remember. Nope.
No,
not even get the cannon before he dies.
So he wanted to grab the wave.
Call me speculative.
But then he dies and can't even grab the wave. Anyway, right.
Fair evaluation.
1,700 gold lead between mid laners. Not only helping because of that,
2.5k lead already, guys. 벌써 골드 차이가 2,500원? 와, 아무것도 안 했는데?
Versus Hero is doing fine. And remember, Hero picked this into the side. Tried to do the Whippo special.
Yeah. And we'll see, you know, as the game progresses.
1.8k on
is
Azir.
currently going
Not gonna lie, NA
pretty well according to FlyQuest's plan.
I feel like NA actually has really good draws this year.
Towards this mid game, they have a lot of gold in the places that they want. Probably even more than they accounted for.
Yeah.
Is going even better.
Is this you being speculative, or are you quietly positive right now, or are you being analytical right now?
I think I'm
다전대 가면 또 바뀔 수도 있지만 사이언이 초반 승리픽이라고. 근데 뭔가 사이언 후반도 괜찮아 보이는데? 후반에 체력이 겁나 많아져가지고 탱커 중에서 정말 진짜 탱킹 가능한 챔프. 그렇다고 무시하면은 이제 원딜한테 궁 박아서 원딜이 거의 뭐 피가 80%가 까일 수도 있죠. 사이언한테 바뀌면. 사이언 후반도 좋다. 오, 진짜 좋다.
Just leave it. They're not contesting any of these objectives.
Bossy was the only reason Sion was kept nerfing? Yeah. Oh, Eddie is out of the fight already. Oh, wait! Inspired? Biting up a little more than he can chew, I guess. Oh wow. Oh wow. Masu flashing forward into 4 people. Masu!
The gumption on that Haiti carry is insane as Quad comes in to save the day, but Busho's close to dying. Now Quad's in threat as well. The burst so much from Team Secret Wales, and FlyQuest got bored and said, we need to fight.
I mean, so they did have 2 people split pushing, and they
do it again.
Yeah, I actually want the comms listening because
that was such a greedy flash from Masu. And why is Inspired like diving into 5 people just to kill Kai'Sa? And Kai'Sa was already out of the fight. 그냥 앞에 있는 거 때리지. 카이사 지금 벌써 피가 없어가지고. I guess Inspired was really bad at the point actually.
And the 2 split pushers for FlyQuest,
they don't even have to fight here. Azir and Sion were pushing in the waves. Look at bot and top waves, guys. Look at the map. 미드, 그러니까 바텀이랑 탑 웨이브 보면은 다 밀어 넣어가지고 웨이브 밀고 게이드 보고 있는데 거기서 싸움이 걸릴 필요가 없었거든요. 미드에서 싸움을 할 필요가 없었던 플라이커스인데 너무 방심한 플레이인 것 같습니다. Little bit of a greedy play. You didn't need to fight there. Like they're just split pushing. Let them split push first.
Yeah.
got a chance to do so as Dragon.
FlyQuest also
3대5를 하는 거냐고. 그러니까.
They figured they could make a like 3v5 clip.
I hate when they force team fights for nothing. They already got the Herald. Yeah,
We're talking about earning
exactly.
legacies. That's how you
Like if they want a
start.
team fight, if there's like an objective on the line, maybe
Watching them internationally
like a dragon or
So
something.
the question then becomes, can TSW punish this Corki now?
I still think FlyQuest has an advantage. Obviously, the goal graph does show that as well.
I would like to see, follow up.
But even in a team fight, I think FlyQuest can win. Just everybody together, 5v5. They can't.
And TSW have
It's
quite
really
a
hard to
few
lose, I think,
engage tools.
for FlyQuest.
The ults are back up and available. All 10 on the map right now as well. Fly look for mid cryo, and Hero comes from a side. Well, Eddie gets poked out a bit, and this third dragon again. All the focus so that Fly can stop the sacking onto Dyer. He'll get out thanks to the blast cone, but the small poke landing here. They're just lowering the health bars.
No flashes for
They
Dragon.
can get any sort of poke damage first.
I mean, Corki has
FlyQuest
W
with
at
the
least,
vision
but
leading over towards
you're right.
the dragon, but nobody's starting it while they're kind of moving here. And since TSW do have vision inside the pit, nobody's going to get baited and walk too close.
Quad to stand here. Histo comes from a new angle, drops the Herald.
Okay.
Retreats, and Fly is still in this rush. They haven't started yet. Trying to bait them in, and the lure eventually works. Taki's the one to take it up as Whipper goes forward as well. Again, good poke damages.
Hold up.
Hero has to ult in response, and it's Judgment Day for someone who can get them in a 1v1, but it's only
Wukong is doing the dragon meanwhile. Wukong is doing the dragon, by the way. That Kiana ult was so atrocious. No way. Wukong, where's Wukong? Wukong's here. Wukong's here. Wukong can literally kill all of them. ER. Oh, okay, there it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Wukong wasn't there. He was soloing the dragon the whole time. That is Otacon as well, going over to FlyQuest. That was the worst like Kiana ulti in the history of Kiana ults, by the way. Kiana 공이 정말 최악이었죠.
Masu will get the kill. The slow onto Taki. Team Secret Whales check the brush not once, not twice.
FlyQuest just completely gapping them.
Punished for it.
Yeah,
FlyQuest baby.
Definitely used to handling this type of game, and they are going to stack objective on top of objective here.
TSW definitely seems like
so
they feel like
they saw him, doing the dragon.
they're drafting
and so
bad.
During this
They're
ultimate, TSW are talking about how they're going to go free engage, and
they're fighting. Seems a little bit bad as well. Like Kiana right there. Like what's Kiana doing?
Tries to burst down quad, but as he goes down, still able to get the ult off.
Eddie's flash there was horrendous. Like flashing downwards is crazy. He should have flashed up towards tower. The moment he flashed downwards, he's dead.
And the TSW, the youngest team at the tournament
그러니까 이게 진짜 조합부터 아제르가 풀렸는데 아제르도 픽을 안 하고 칼사를 되게 일찍 뽑아놓고 칼사를 올리는 챔프 탑에서 모데카이저를 뽑아서 칼사를 올리지 않죠. 모데카이저가 그 맛이 없는 키아나 50 사이온 알리스타 상대로 키아나를 뽑는 역시 우리가 우려했던 것들이 다 나오는 느낌. Everything we were worried about in draft is happening. Picking Kiana into Wukong, Sion, Alistar, probably not the best. Hard to do something when they're so like, they have so much CC and they're so tanky.
And Whipple is just so tanky, it takes so long to do anything about it.
Kaisa locked in early and then
1-3-1
drafting Mordekaiser also doesn't make sense. No synergy.
See if they can sneak in and try and attack.
But most of all, the TSW just feels like their skirmish powers are just way below.
It's make it difficult though, doesn't it? Because
Way
you're already
below.
talking about Quad's survivability or his safety. Masu's the same. I mean, this Corki pick disappeared for a little bit, but there is just so much survivability yourself with Valkyrie up and available.
How did
Hard to gauge
TSW
when
win
that
a
flash
game
you
into
also
raid?
mentioned in the
Hold up.
previous fight is now back up again, so Masu has been farming.
They
here
wanted to
quite
BKS.
isolated. And FlyQuest now grouping up because topside seems to be the go,
Bro.
getting a deep invade and getting some deep vision. But
I mean, I don't want to say anything, but okay, I'm gonna say it right now. I feel like the draws are rigged, bro.
Everything else is being clean.
Yeah. All right. Well, with
It's rigged! We have to play into Gen G, meanwhile Flycos get to play into TSW. What is even going on, bro?
Get on to either of those carries. You already mentioned with Flash and their own peel, it's going to be hard.
야, 우리는 젠지 상대해야 되는데 1승 달성하려면 젠지를 꺾어야 되잖아요, T1은. 근데 프라이커스는 그냥 TSW만 잡으면은 우리보다 성적이 좋아질 수도 있다는 거예요. 만약에 우리가 젠지한테 진다면 말이죠. 물론 아직 진 건 아니지만. 아니 그러니까 이게 진짜 운빨이 너무 심해진 것 같은데, 롤드컵이. 옛날에는 실력발이었는데 요즘은 진짜 now it's like so much luck is playing into the new format involves so much luck now. Because let's be real, KT30 also is partly because KT's playing amazing, don't get me wrong, but they're drawing like EU teams. You know what I mean?
Looking to see how they can defend even further. Taki finds an angle. There's the quickness on the massive, but there's help. There's help here. Again, how hard is it to kill the Corki between worlds from Dire?
My region.
Burst damage.
Just kidding, just kidding. I don't even know what TSW is doing at this point. Recon is,
yeah. Taki wanted to dance
they're looking
with
for
Masu, but he didn't want to dance. You know,
True
he was
is
able to
going
get
up
out
the
there,
deep
avoid
end.
The engage for a long time, even with ult and flash to use.
Illuminati confirmed.
And so maybe after the game they'll get the dancing TikTok.
I don't know. Did Boostio say he was going to dance if he won? He said dance or flex, didn't he?
Yeah, he didn't want to answer. It seemed
why did she say you like a slur?
Okay.
Oh,
you know, as an Australian, I had to Google
I never said that.
Yeah, it's just another way of saying didn't answer.
Yeah. Maybe I should know that.
웰시 코르키 귀엽다고. 저 코르키가 제일 이쁜 스킨이 웰시 스킨이죠. 빵댕이랑 둥시 둥시.
Let's go into the death realm. Whippo is surviving for now, and might be wrong about that because I think he came out a while.
Tanking the ult. Good play from TSW. They're gonna keep going for those, but Whippo they'll be like, okay.
Baron's on the table here. Let's get some action.
Whippo does have TP, but he's dead for the next 38 seconds.
Maybe it leads to something, but again, FlyQuest, a 4,000 gold ahead. Even in a 4v5, how confident are the Whales as his toe gets deep wards, thinks of an angle.
Yeah, they want the objective bounty on the tower. I think that's a good call, trying to objective bounty.
They know. Onto Dire, headbutt pulverized. Boostio again. What an angle found from this support. No wonder the biceps are so big. This guy's working hard.
Yep. Meanwhile, they do get the objective bounty for TSW.
브로! 아니 진짜 답 없네 정말. 탑이래. 미드. 탑도 뭔가 답 없고 미드도 답 없고 정글도 답 없고 답이 없는데요 그냥. What's going on, TSW? Getting absolutely dismantled individually.
Keep some sort of vision on Baron for the desperate Baron possible play.
그냥 개개인의 기량이 뭔가 한 단계 아래라고 해야 되나? It feels like they're each individual player is a tier lower. It feels like challenger players playing with into master players. That's what it feels like.
And back towards the top lane.
Just like the skirmishes. Maybe your macro is bad as a team or something. No, it's just actual individual mechanics.
Outside of that one ward right now in front, Whippo stops Taki in the base, and FlyQuest, as you said, moving to 3 items.
No, obviously TSW players are way better than master players. Don't get me wrong. They could probably hit every one of them. Could probably hit rank 1 if they wanted to. That's not the point. I'm just trying to say is the gap, the difference, the difference in the two teams.
Inspired uses a cyclone, but the flash down is a big tool.
키아나는 그냥 APL만 하는 걸로.
Pretty much all of the members, even the Mordekaiser, look squishy.
아니 키아나 개사기던데 진짜. Oh my gosh, Kiana's so fucking busted. This guy is making Kiana look like the most useless champion in the game for some reason.
Especially for Kiana.
What was that Earth? I don't know.
Engage plays to try and make something happen.
TSW is usually better than this. I really think they are. Like CFO is so good. I was expecting something crazy from TSW, but
all the escape tools. It's just honestly
could be
so hard for TSW
I don't know.
to.
I can't really say jet lag because
this team versus FlyQuest. We'll see though.
They're from the same region, so it's not really jet lag.
Clear this out. And
they could be tired.
Could send, you know, Whippo kind of deep here.
You realize you're watching possible future world champion? Wait, hold on. Are you talking about FlyQuest?
Split pushing, continuing to funnel more money.
FlyQuest winning worlds?
Face checking. little bit safer, especially when you have that flash barrier up and available, and also Busio nearby. But just keep sending Phosphorus Bomb, seeing what's there. FlyQuest just need to clear this vision
Rage bait.
and put Team Secret Wales into a chokehold, blow some of those TPs, and
Oh my gosh.
this is very controlled gameplay. I gotta say, this is quite impressive, Kobe, because not succumbing to Team Secret Wales, I think, was on my bingo card for like teams to beat.
BLG was jet lagged during their game against 100
Because when they
Thieves.
beat PSG, when they beat GAM, they just succumb. They want to fight.
Pretty
They
sure.
get bored
Don't
of
they
league
live in
and
the
they're like, "We're
same
gonna fight,"
city?
Like FlyQuest did a little bit
Actually, I
earlier.
don't know.
But so far, it's been controlled since then.
Where
They're
is the
holding this
LPL
gold lead,
venue,
they've got
guys?
the
Where is
scaling,
the LPL
and
venue?
these
I don't
side
actually
lanes
know
are
where
just
the
under
LPL venue
constant fire.
is.
Minions being denied left, right, and center again.
케빈님 오늘 T1 이길 수 있을까요? 일단 다들 뭐 믿는 사람 별로 뭐 벌써 다 진 것처럼 장례식장인데 분위기가 어딜 가든 진짜 어이없어. 아니 T1 팬이면은 당연히 이길 수 있다고 희망을 가져야 되는 거 아니냐고. 단판이라서 근데 진짜 어떻게 될지 모르긴 해 진짜. Oh, Whippo! Giga charge! Driving in! Oh, the Kiana ulti! Completely didn't do anything. Again. Okay, Azir is dead. Inspire had to flash out. Okay, Mouse is so strong. Oh, the triple kill. Is it a Quadra? Quadra! And Quadra kill! Penta kill! Also Penta. Gonna run. Cyrus not gonna give him the Penta. Corki is so strong right now. What the hell? Corki 개 아프고요.
They get the return kills and they still get the Baron Hysterics. Man, I tell you what,
let's watch what happens.
So annoying to deal with as FlyQuest just send it in.
They do.
And he has a flash
on the entry, and then Inspired goes top to fight the Mordekaiser, and Quad goes straight into the middle, into the double carries, and gets hit by the Kiana ulti, putting him in a very vulnerable position.
Doesn't even ulti, got CC.
They start to chase you out.
And then Hero drives out Inspired, and then Corki just instant. Oh, that was a nice flash from Masu. Greatly played. 방금은 코르키가 플래시 되게 잘 썼죠. If only Kaisa had one more longsword.
Eddie frustration there, trying to get to the back line, at least trade off some better kills, but in the end, that fight launches
코르키 팀보다 코르키 진짜 너무 강력한 걸. 700 gold shot down on top of Masu's head. I don't think he's gonna die, is he? Although now he doesn't have songs, maybe they can look. I don't know.
This duo of Masu and Busio has been
Busio's just perma hovering him down.
One of the keys to success for FlyQuest. They paired their
Whippo is skill shot in the air.
And Whippo with this young North American bottom
First time Sion, don't mind him.
Masu and Busio are absolutely
Botar's gone.
been outstanding here with a lot of these Busio plays, you know, starting out the play, but Masu as well here.
That's funny. 17, 17, 17, 17.
Especially like the 3v5
and 15, 15, 15, 15. Okay, Mordekaiser just turned 16 level.
You know, like the Jackie Love style, right? Sometimes it can look bad, and sometimes it looks exceptional. It's that confidence here as Taki's going to TP down to bot. I think this is a flank waiting to happen, the last hurrah.
Like level, guys. I'm talking about level. Taki, what are you doing? Taki's sleeping today. 아니, 라칸이 진짜 이상한데? What the hell is Rakan doing?
And his hero's going to come out of that death realm with Busio running for his life. There's a turret there now standing new heaven here for FlyQuest to sit under it in the sun.
FlyQuest, GG. They just push him in the end.
They take down 4 of the 5 whales, and they're coming for the Nexus next.
And now it is our turn, guys. Now it's our turn. 뭔가 그 어렸을 때 주사 맞는 거 주웠을 때 뭔지 알지? 처음으로 주사 맞은 애가 이제 두 번째야. You're in line to get injection when you're a kid, you know? I don't know if you guys have memories like that.
Looking fairly relaxed on stage. Congratulations on the victory.
And then you're scared. You're anxious.
Now.
You're scared. You're despair.
Step for them to try and
now it's your turn. You can't run. You have to face it. You have to get the injection.
The best thing about getting to 2 and 1 is you get 2 chances at a best of 3.
I hate needles, by the way.
You get a harder opponent for the first one. Then at that 2 and 2, you get 1 final chance. to progress
Fly was
through,
not
but
even
FlyQuest,
challenged. Lol.
a really good showing, a really good level
I
up
mean,
as well. They
I've
need to
told you
come to
guys,
this
the gap
chaos
between the
that
two
is
teams
Team Secret
looked
Wales.
massive.
And as you said,
TSW and CFO does not look alike at all. I can't believe they're from the same region.
match 2 of Genji versus T1.
TSW랑 CFO랑 너무 차이가 많이 나는데? CFO는 거의 무슨 메이저 리그처럼 보이는데 TSW 확실히 와이드카드 느낌이죠, 플레이가. 플라이 멋있다. 오, 플라이 이거 이번에 유니폼이 너무 잘 나왔다고 사람들이 다들 평가를 하죠. TSW almost won this? Yeah, they're pretty close actually. F-word? 요즘도 F-word 하면은 벌금 문화? 아닌 것 같은데, 요즘. 옛날에는 그랬거든요. In the past, like, if you say fuck, then, like, they fine you on broadcast, but I don't think they do that anymore. 여기서 오로라가 알리한테 딜박으면 안 됐음, 점점. 아니, 준원님. 지금 라칸이 스킬을 막 남발하면서 라칸이 계속 알리스타한테 W 걸고 막 그랬다? 한다 때마다? 진짜? 그러니까 라칸이 알리스한테 W를 거는 것 자체는 괜찮은데 5대5 한타에서는 그러면 안 되죠. 아, 어서오세요, 페비나이트. 어서오세요. 마지막에는 스킬도 못 맞췄고. The Rakan was weird, the Kiana's ulting the air, Aurora's using everything on Alistar. I don't even know what happened. TSW just tired today or what? Hopefully they pick it up and they play better, because they don't look so good. They don't look so good.
Red Bull gives you wings.
페비님 T1 뱀픽 좀 부탁드립니다. 제가 딱 말해드리도록 하겠습니다. 일단은 상대가 바즈를 밴하잖아요? 우리는 신짜오나 우공 두 개를 뽑는 생각으로 뱀픽을 하면 될 것 같은데. I think we can try to like pick Shinzhao or Wukong. Preferably Shinzhao for owner. And Shinzhao so clean. 바드만 플레이해주세요. Genji's gonna ban Bard again, guys. Bard is just never gonna be allowed to play bot carry again. Okay? 바드는 영원히 볼 수 없습니다, 여러분. 포기하세요. 전 이미 포기했습니다. Guys, look at this.
Upgrade to the gaming browser. Download Opera GX. feviknight.
Time to go. No, cry. Porto cry, Porto cry. No. You. 바드 너무 귀엽지 않아요? Bard is so cute. Look at his cheeks. It's so like puffy. 바드 너무 귀여워. 바드 우는 거 봐. Look at the little tears from the Bordo. This is Keria, Bordo, and the band. Sindo, thanks for the silver like push out at 4 months. Welcome back to the Maple family. 4 months out of 4 months. Thank you. 바드가 친구면 좋다고. It's like SKA. Big hug. Have to take a long shower. Hold up. Genji vs T1, what a great time to do some house chores. Go outside and pick up some trash, guys. One minute 50 seconds. 1 minute 50 seconds. 1 minute 45. 단판승이라서 모른다. Guys, it's a best of one. Everything can happen. Yes. 어떡하냐. 오리아나, 라이즈, 탈리아? 오리아나, 라이즈, 탈리아를 The question is Oriana, Ryze, Talia, Azir. These 4 champions. Which one are we banning? 탈리아도 되게 띠꺼운데? 탈리아 진짜 띠꺼운데? Not gonna lie, we're good. I'm afraid if we pick Ryze, that Chobi's gonna play Cassiopeia. 근데 우리가 라이즈를 픽하면은 초비 선수가 또 이제 카시를 할 것 같은 그런 느낌? 카시가 라이즈 상대로 되게 좋거든요. 그런 것도 생각해봐야 되고 아예 그러면 라이즈를 우리가 자르고 오리아나가 상대가 오리아나 자르게 유도하는 것도 괜찮고. Wait, Genji's blue side! Hold up, Genji's blue side. 젠지 블루? 안 좋은데? Hold up. That's not good. Blue Sun is just so much better than red right now, I think. You could just first pick Oriana, so enemy team has to ban it out. Hold up, hold up. And like, even if you counterpick, they just swap on you. That's the problem. That's the fucking problem. fucking problem이다요. 수업을 통해서 레드가 강점이 또 사라졌어요. 이게 되게 강력한 카운터픽을 뽑아놔도 상대가 수업을 해가지고 초반에 그냥 다 라인전을 없애버리니까. 젠지의 바드 선픽이 나온다?
Welcome back to Worlds and welcome Busio to the Verizon
Oh my
post-game
gosh,
interview.
Busio's
Of course, you can see Masu
Busio!
on stage. But Busio, we're so happy to have you here, man. We were big upping you across so many of these. You were a demon in the early game. I think you were the favorites to win, but did it go to expectation? Did the game play out?
Are they gonna draw for the 2-1 today? No, I think they're drawing tomorrow.
I would say so. I thought we were playing pretty well, and we had pretty good tactics in the swap
Wait,
situation.
Busio's wearing like the necklace like how I wore
I'll say
yesterday.
it went as
The
expected.
double
Did
necklace.
you
Hold
guys
up.
get bored? That Raptor fight. Are we going to talk
Busio.
about it, Busio?
I mean, we gotta go. Like, their ADC's in my face, and I make Q flash W into my team angle. I gotta go, even though it's like 3v5. We gotta go.
You gotta go.
Yeah.
But then did Marcy need to flash
Busio
into the
Giga
Raptor?
Chat. Busio's Giga Chat.
We'll see in review, but I respect
Are
it.
you
I
Busio?
respect it.
I think I am,
When you
yes.
kill a champ, it gives you gold, so like fair enough.
I mean, that's
He
true.
plays
Yeah,
Bard,
that
I
is
play Bard.
true.
Yeah.
We're
But like, it
basically
was a
the
slower early game
confirmed
because we
person.
expected Team Secret to come
Hi,
and be
the
like
lone
hyper
Busio.
aggressive. We thought they'd be super violent. Do you feel like you stopped them from that aggression, or do you just feel like they were playing a little slow today?
I don't really think their comp let them be too violent pre-6.
That's fair.
And then I think we just chose our fights well, and then we fought well. You know, we targeted the right champs, so there wasn't much they could do.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think when we look back at your early game, it felt like you were really active on the map pretty early on. Seemed like you guys were comfortable in the swap
해외는
as well.
대부분
Was there
트위터를
anything special that you really
사용하냐고.
tried to do in this game as
그
the Alistar? We were kind of
롤
surprised to see you pick it so
커뮤니티가
early.
레딧이랑 트위터 이렇게 두 개.
Yeah, I mean,
그게
I
있는 것
wasn't trying to
같아요.
do something in particular. You know, the
베트남 쪽은 이제
opportunities kind of
페이스북
just
쪽을
presented
많이 사용하는 것
themselves.
같고.
Like I had a mid roam, and then the fight in the river, top river early was very easy, but
네,
yeah, I don't think I did
레딧을
anything crazy.
롤 관련된 거는 레딧을 많이 사용하죠 사람들이. 그거 아니면 이제 트위터?
We saw you guys like give up the grubs.
저는 트위터를 되게 활발하게 사용하고 레딧은 별로 사용 안 하는 편.
Yeah, I mean, we used a zero ult to kill the Aurora mid on my roam, so we didn't have the best
누나
situation
T1
for grubs. And then in
입장한
addition,
거
I think
방금
the
봤었는데
Mordekaiser
오늘
moved all
보기엔
the way
컨디션
up.
회복한다는 것
So, you know,
같다고
you get the grubs,
느낌이.
but Mord moved up, so we're going to gain
감사합니다.
something elsewhere. And then with the tempo we gained from that, we got a good fight later. So, yeah.
Yeah. And of course, we had the 20-minute fight as well. We don't have to break it down in super
Did
big detail, but that was
Marcio
kind of the moment where we're
get the
like, is there a
panda?
comeback
No more.
opportunity?
Only
No,
quadra kill
FlyQuest just won a
Mohammed.
4v5. It really seems like there's probably nothing left. We can highlight it here. But I am curious because the secondary battle that you were interviewing
그러니까
about
레딧은
earlier
뭔가 되게
dancing.
장문충이랑 좀
What
진지한
are we
거고
getting?
트위터는 좀 뭔가 진짜 좀 날것의 그런 느낌이긴 있어.
getting after a win this dominant?
I'm not sure. You know, I normally do
트위터는
first shots,
조금
but like,
날것의
I
그것이
can't just
있긴
be doing the
한데.
same thing all the time. But I'm absolutely horrible
오늘
at
Doran,
dancing.
please. I hope
so
y'all
I feel
wake
like I
up.
need coaching,
Yeah,
and then I can do
I
some
hope so
dancing videos.
too.
You could combine
Tonjin
the
duo
two.
has to carry.
You could do some sort of like flex dance, which would then impose both dominance while also
트위터는 드립이라고.
showcasing the
트위터도
movement on and off
그
the
드립
rip.
플러스
Can you
분석.
coach me on that?
거기 이제 프로 선수들이 다 거기에서 소통을 하니까
We can hit it up for
다들
sure.
트위터 계정
Too old
다들
to know
들고
Fortnite
있어가지고
dances, but we'll figure something out, brother. We'll find it
해설자,
out.
뭐 라이엇 직원들
Yes, 100%.
뭐
But
다 있어.
whatever. We'll figure it out.
계정.
By our powers combined, we can find Shocks who will be here eventually, and then G will teach you. You just have to keep winning, brother. It's that
I'm also
simple.
wondering because you posted that picture of you flexing in the elevator and said you
BRB got it wrong.
with Faker.
I'll leave open
Were
to
you
support my
flexing
favorite
while he was in the
animator
elevator?
streamer. Thank you, Tito.
Okay.
Wait, you're gonna miss out on the T1 Genji? Holy.
Sometimes you got to be
You're
willing to
gonna go for a
intimidate. Now, I
run
do want to talk
during
about
T1
T1
vs
and Genji. We're
Genji.
going to go through this with
Okay,
you here
one.
and now.
Hold
You
up.
guys obviously had the pleasure or displeasure
LCK
of playing
finals?
against
Hey,
T1.
come on.
And I first want to talk about a little bit about Owner. The read, Vetty, that you had was kind of T1 really does feel like they live or die by Owner. What's your opinion on that take, having played against them?
He's definitely making a lot of space, but I think T1's just 5 elite
Most
players.
normal T1 fan.
They all have
Most normal
playmaker in them,
T1 fan.
I would say.
Fucking on.
And in our match, I just think we weren't very warm, so it was quite one-sided. But I bet if we have a rematch against them, it'll go much better.
Oh, that's interesting, because the thing for me is that Owner, especially when we think about the year for T1, has been so
look at that stat
instrumental in
day
both
2. What
when
happened?
they've been
아니
struggling.
2일차에
We were
오너
talking a
선수
lot
도대체
about how
뭔
in the
일이
regular
일어난
season, even in
거야?
their bad games,
Huh?
he was the guy that was saving them.
Yeah.
And then it just feels like that he's that driving force, as you're saying. So I'm curious as to, does it feel like the
극과
pressure
극이라고?
is different when you're playing against that Owner carrier combo?
드디어 시작이냐고?
Yeah, I
네,
mean, for sure,
시작하기
though.
몇 분 전?
Some of the best players in the world.
제 생각에 한
Even
5분
just, like,
안에
the way
시작할
they
것
fought in
같습니다.
our game,
I
like,
think the
was playing
game's gonna
Nico, I
start in
watched
like
the
5
Wukong, and I
minutes.
got
The draft is gonna
completely
start
owned,
in
and then we
less
just
than
lost
5
the game. I'm
minutes.
like, yeah, I got outplayed. That's my bad.
Players are setting
Look, it happens to the best of us. I do want to talk to you a bit about the support matchup. Ox, you found this out as well. Of course, we saw Esports World Cup. You guys were able to play against Genji. You've now played against Carrier. What's your impression about these two players, the kind of the things that make them unique?
Carrier.
Is there any player that you like more in terms of what they're bringing to the table or like how they play more?
What were the two players?
Carrier and Duro.
Oh, okay.
Support matchup.
Yeah, I would say
Duro.
Carrier's more of a playmaker, and he gets a little bit more creative. But then sometimes the downside to that is like his play doesn't work out. While Duro generally does the standard thing and doesn't make mistakes and plays very well, but he's a bit less of a space maker, playmaker. But they're both equally clean mechanically. Like laning against them, they have top tier mechanics on range supports, melee supports. So I would say they're similar, but just
Carrier's, look at the stats. Carrier has better stats.
Perfectly.
Having played against Carrier's bard and being obviously a great bard player yourself,
Carrier
is there
board, though.
anything he was doing, any things he did that kind of caught you off guard or really impressed you?
Faker.
I mean, I would just say he's just playing the champ
Playing it
to
really
its
well.
limit.
Yeah.
Is there something specific? I mean, he does a lot of like cross-map ults to save his teammates and buy time, you know? So, you know, when he's walking around, he's always looking everywhere, going for like long-range ults, and the ult travel time is quite long when it's at a great distance, so that's a good one he does.
But I am curious, given that this is a best of one, which we don't get to see very often between these two teams, but if you were preparing for both of them, thinking
Interesting
about
you didn't
either
mention
as a
the Q
fan or as a
flashes.
player, when you think about these two matchups, where would
듀로는
you
서포
be
교과서
thinking
되게
is the most
지금 인터뷰에서
important
딱 정확하게
role
그
and
얘기했습니다.
most
듀로
cautious of
선수는
both sides?
되게 막 정석으로 플레이하는 느낌이라면 캐리어 선수는 좀 더 플레이 메이킹을 하고 좀 더 그 크리에이트 조금 창의력 있게 플레이를 한다고 얘기를 하네요. 대신 이제 그게 잘 안 될 경우에는 이제 많이 안 좋아질 수도 있고 이런 느낌.
A pretty good chance of having a competitive game. And then for T1, I would say they're very like snappy with how they fight and engage. So Genji should be focused on making sure they're not overly taking space when they can't, and making sure they're always aware of where their teammates are on the map and
T1 is snappy.
T1
For you personally,
just like me for real.
You would have drawn to either these teams. What do you think you was
like
your
T1
team would
like
match into better?
like team like fan.
I would say T1 because Genji this year has like on average been a stronger team. But we have faced Genji many times, and like each time is getting closer and closer. So I'd like to face them and hopefully beat them eventually. You know, we're due. So like, surely this time we
Flight
got them.
Quiz,
So do.
World's 2025 winner.
For the sake of the West, I will say I'm open to see it as well. What is your prediction for today, though? It's
Based?
a best of one. Obviously, it could go either way, but do you have any strong predictions? Is the world's magic there for T1 yet?
캐리하는 선수가 T1의 형상화. 딱 그 스타일이.
In like a best of 5, I would say Genji, but in a best of 1, I can see T1 winning. You know, just having one
He
or two
can
good
see
plays
T1
and
winning.
snowballing
Boost
that
your
hard.
belief.
So I'm gonna give
My
it to
chat,
T1.
nobody
I
believing.
completely
Come
agree.
on.
T1 only ever lose a single game in the Swiss group stage, and they've already lost it.
I
So
love that.
I don't think it's possible for them to lose
History,
again.
narrative, statistics. Ox.
I think Genji are going to lock in.
Okay, maybe the voice of reason. Perhaps that's enough from us here at the desk. Thank you again, Busio, for joining us. And congrats
What do
on
you
the win.
mean?
Over to you
Oh,
guys for this historic
do you mean?
matchup. We've seen it a ton. Let's look at it one more time.
Yeah, let's look at a rare format, a best of one between Genji and T1. Not seldom seen, as myself and Kobe are going to take you through it. It is a shame we only get one, but I mean, we have had many, so many times before.
See, this is a
K,
different
페비님
flavor.
보기에 핵심 라인은 어디가 될까요? 정글 바텀? 저는 개인적으로 핵심 라인은 정글 아니야? 이거 오늘?
Don't let T1 have Bard next time.
Good advice.
I don't think Genji will.
No.
Genji's gonna ban Bard, I'll tell you that much. Genji's gonna ban Bard for sure.
Incredibly well. Definitely looking forward to it. Of course, there are legends on both sides.
He's cursing Genji. Oh, thank you, Ox. The old cast a curse.
MSI champions.
True. International superstars. Genji, of course.
In the best of one?
Throughout the year, apart from the ability to go to first M, which Humble Life won.
Hold up.
Best of ones you can see. Not often do we see them first. One. It counts as a series. I love it. Series one. Or games one.
Are T1 going to be able to answer back in the best of one category that we have here between these two juggernauts?
Credibility on the line.
We're ahead.
You know,
Wait. What are these stats? I don't get the
Let's not
stats.
forget as
Wait, hold
well,
up.
It is just crazy that we are talking about T1
Hold
and
up.
Genji both in.
We're cooked?
one
Okay, wait, hold
category.
up.
Like, T1 lost to CFO,
Wait,
which
best of
right
one,
now
we're
is
losing
one
the
of
best of one
biggest dark
too?
horses you cannot deny. They, of course,
What
beat
is a best of
West.
two, by the way? I
Genji
don't even know what is a best.
recently
Isn't best
also
of two the
advanced
same
up
thing as a
stage
best of one?
beating PSG, yeah, that's decisive.
I'm so like I don't get the
Question of,
stats. I don't get what I just looked
between
at.
these two
What the fuck
who
was
have
that?
a historic matchup between them, and who right now are the most exciting, most entertaining,
Then
the most historic, again, matchups in the LCK.
Yeah,
I'm
T1,
confused
so much
right
success
now.
at Worlds. Genji, they found their success at MSI, but they really have been chasing, you know,
His
Faker,
brain just deep
especially
fried.
Chovy here, looking for that World Championship. So this, of
I don't
course, is
know.
very early on. Just a single best of one. Still in the
비오츠가
stage,
뭐야?
so,
방금
not
내가
gonna
뭘
have
본 거지?
the,
나 내가 바본가?
end
바본 걸
effect
수도
that they're
있는데.
looking for quite yet, but is a very tantalizing appetizer towards what very well could be.
비오츠, they gotta win rock paper
I mean,
scissors.
could be, right? Of course, they're going to climb their way out because the loser of this is
Got
gonna
it, got
be
it.
in elimination point.
No, you're right. What the fuck is a
And just imagine
BO2?
you're a 1 and
That's
2
what I'm
team.
saying,
You're
Genesis.
trying to find your way out, not be 1 and 3, not get eliminated from Worlds, and you have to fight either Genji or T1 in a best of 3.
That was the worst number thing I've ever seen.
That
Yeah.
is very scary. Like,
Bench.
that sucks for whoever that is.
제발 제발 제발
Again, you know,
T1아
after
제발.
watching Team Secret Wales, they're going to be like, oh, I hope it's not me.
I
The time
hope
must come.
that it's just a restart and
The
they
time
don't have
must
to do a
come.
whole new computer.
We got a PC issue, do we?
Yeah,
Well, Kobe,
slight delay.
yeah, maybe it gives you time to tell me what you're kind of excited for in picks, because I was looking through things like the Ambessa priority, the Caitlyn prio. Is there anything that stands out to you that you're like, oh, this is going to be the pick of this best of one?
I mean, we're probably looking at something like Rise or something, early pick for blue side. That's been super popular.
Yep.
You know, very good for both. It just works in a lot of team comps. You know, maybe we get one of these.
Baby,
the
can you
Genji,
glaze
like,
Genji real
special
quick?
team
Yeah,
comps.
Genji is
Those
just
are always fun, where
amazing.
they have just, like, a
Honestly,
bunch of
they just want
bruisers
MSI,
and one
EWC.
carry,
They
and
want
then still just
LCK.
make it work.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna win right here.
Ruler, if you're gonna have, well, you know,
Right?
one person on a damage carry, Ruler's a pretty dang good carry to stick on
오늘
that,
진짜 이기자.
on that champion. Meanwhile, maybe I just hope for one of these explosive T1 comps that they use, where they just go full attack mode, something where we can get Owner to really shine through again. But we'll see. You know, best of ones, the drafting is so much different because you're not even thinking about, oh, this
we trying to
pick is
ult
going
Genji?
to block out the champion for the rest of the series. So you
I did what I can,
you just
T1.
go
Now
straight up,
it's up to you guys.
down the tier list. So it gives
Now
us
it's
a
up to
nice
T1.
kind of different little insight into the team's focus.
이제 시작이라고. 지금 포즈 중입니다. 지금 포즈 중이라서. So I don't really know exactly why they're pausing.
What's up, but for now, coaches are starting to talk. I
Oh yeah?
I know. I was just gonna say, I see Kim telling me.
Just don't draft Rek'Sai. I think we're good. T1 is gonna pick J4.
I realize I'm like, oh, try and read lips, but I don't.
Get him, Bob!
That's probably the next
Get
problem.
him!
I can't read lips very well.
Found his house. What do you mean?
I probably butchered it, but I'm
J4,
pretty sure that
please
just
no
means
fucking
gonna have some
go.
water, 'cause I use
No,
it
no,
at
no, no, no,
restaurants.
no, 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 no.
Moo
Kuma
is
장비
water.
sure.
I know.
Kuma usually has a
there's
problem
guys
with
below.
peripherals, I guess.
Target, which is apparently, I love you.
Maybe they're
all,
swapping
but
his
a rather
mouse or
formal
keyboard.
way of saying love. The important stuff, you know.
True.
서로 잘 알아서 머리가 아프다.
Water and love, so we can survive.
That's right.
캐니언 선수가 근데 키아나를 그때 한 번 했는데 별로 안 좋아 보였거든요. I wonder if Canyon's gonna play Kiana again. Because he played it one time and it looked atrocious, like he was confused. He was ulting the air.
So I said love instead and loving.
전판도 키아나가 별로 안 좋아 보였는데 잘만 사용하면 진짜 개사기죠.
I understand now why.
저격밴이 나올까?
Story turned into me being wise.
No, but
I'm scared.
that's why I always got the food.
Hold my hand shut.
I see.
We will be
guys, I am
okay.
correct. That's crazy.
I think calling someone wise is like a really nice way of calling them old.
No, it's not. But you're not that much older than me, aren't you? Can I ask how old you are on broadcast? Will you
No,
tell
you
me
may
honest?
not.
No, okay. I'll just tell you I'm 30, and we can leave it at that.
Nice.
Okay, I think you're around my age or younger.
근데 LPL 선수들도 근데 카나비 타잔
Almost as many years
다 한국
as T1
선수들인데?
has been playing Gen G.
물론 LPL에서 오래 뛰긴 했지만
I think that we have gotten
캐리아 표정이 안 좋아 보인다.
tech issue. So we get to jump into the next chapter of
캐리아 선수 진짜 표정이 좀 긴장한 것 같은데? 캐리아, don't be nervous, 캐리아, you got this, come on! 캐리아, lock in. You can win, you can win, you can win, you can win. Duro Blitzcrank, no problem. Duro 블츠 나오는 거 아니야, 근데? 잠깐만.
About the picks and bans, and our first prophecy, as FlyQuest just finished competing, is that Gen G will ban the.
다들 못해서 짜증난 거라고.
That is probably all that we know for sure. But a lot of teams like did
다들-
ban even more champs against
다들
Keria.
아빠야 뭐야.
He has a
Oh,
lot
there it
of,
is!
like, Poppy
Loading in!
and
Finally,
Nico
Gen G best team won!
and,
Bardo insta-bound!
Okay, well, yeah, they got two of the three. They got the Bard and the Nico.
Bardo insta-bound and
Poppy
Kiana
still
banned!
has been a favorite
키아나가
for him.
오너
And the
선수,
Kiana
오너 선수 상대로
instead,
키아나 밴?
which the LPL teams have shown
Holy.
us is dangerous.
But what is this flickery? That's not me, by the way.
Feels like, one of the best
That's not
rounds
me.
of the tournament. Yeah, even the pick pan's getting excited for Gen GT1. Now we did see a bar.
저 아닙니다. 그 방송 화면이 저러는 거고요.
On the other side, it
또
was
화면이
Galio,
난리 났다.
Yunara, and
Azir
Azir.
banned
So
as
Azir is
well.
taken away again here in
All
the best of
7.
one, which leaves what that Rise you were talking about could be a potential B1
Yeah,
once we
Rise
get
and
that back up
Oriana
to
both up.
Azir's perma-banned, yeah.
Rise and Oriana.
We did see it last game, but...
The other, like,
아니 이거 뭐야?
further down the tier list. Just the Oriana
아니 이거
early.
오랜만에 이거
Okay,
뭐야?
so
아니 겁나 추억 돋네? Wait,
let
hold
me
up, I
say,
kinda
though,
missed
Faker
this.
had a pretty good Akali already at the tournament, and that was fun
I
to
kinda
watch,
missed this.
But
This is
we
the
might get
old
some more standard stuff.
LCK,
Our early Aurora
old world
flex pick. But
overlay.
Aurora Wukong, we just saw, or we didn't just
So
see
they
it, but,
Riot
on
prepared like a
opposite
plan
sides.
B if plan
It
A
is
doesn't
still a very
work.
good
That's
combination
good.
to work together. Of course, really good dive. Really
Oriana for
good, picks improvement from these two.
Chorby!
My personal favorite jungle at the
Chorby!
moment.
Okay, I
is
think
the
Faker's
Wukong,
playing
and
Aurora
so
though.
getting Owner one of his
오로라
primary
미드가
picks is
정말
huge. It's just been so
자주 나오는 것 같은데요.
you know, big
Aurora
through
mid
this
lane is being
split
played a
T1.
lot.
Really
Last
had
game
a
didn't work
couple of
out.
speed bumps here at the
진짜
tournament, so
I am
we,
scared.
did
canyon
run into
진짜.
a little bit of a
Holy.
speed bump. Canyon though answer with the Zen immediately.
Yeah, so good
I think
pairing
Wukong
on the
is
other
better
side.
than
We get what
Xinjiao
we
right
can.
now, but I
Now
guess
the biggest
it depends
question
on the
is,
skill
do we something
matchup,
like the
like old
Rumble
timings and
Wukong?
everything.
Because the partnership with Oriana with Xin Zhao or Wukong in the certain cases
탑으로
has been so good.
오로라를
But
돌린다.
Sion has
근데
as
요즘은
well.
라인선 메타
It's
때문에
been
탑에
one already. It's
사이온
been
같은 애들이
Steve
나와야
Sante.
됩니다.
It's been the Ambessa.
You can't really put Aurora top right now because of lane
Yeah,
swaps.
Sion Lock-in would be good, you know, get that
Because
really
of lane
valuable
swaps,
front line. Sion
it's
is
not that
just an
good to
insane
put
champ
bully
right
top
now.
laner.
And provides a lot of value with the possibilities of lane swaps especially.
True.
And lane swaps being so
Oh.
prevalent, this always gives you
Doran
more options.
Ambessa.
Yeah, Ambessa, Rumble, those types of things. Always
Doran
happy to
Ambessa.
look into it. So
Doran
we do
Ambessa.
get Doran Ambessa.
자야 벤?
He's
자야
been
벤
one of the
좋다.
champions that he
I think
has been
Zaya's good
able,
for us
to
too,
actually carry
but
games on. So
I guess we have something else prepared.
let's see as we progress.
우리도
It's
자야
gonna
했으면
be
좋을 것
T1
같았는데.
themselves
Because I can
banning out
RD
the
or
Zaya
ER
because they're
or
the ones
Sion
running the
engage,
dive
things like that.
comp.
Yep.
And so they want to remove the easy safety from Ruler.
Okay, we switch back. Now I need to go back.
Laser
One
up, but
sec.
when you see Sion on the
Hold
other
up.
side, that might fall out of the wayside again. We've had problems with seeing Ezreals into hard tanks, but
I'm gonna be on the right side.
like the Caitlyn's
T1's
still
right here.
available. No longer. Genji gonna ban that away
T1
first.
쪽으로.
And the 80 carry pool getting real slim real fast.
Yeah, Guma definitely renowned. Caitlyn, he also pulled out the Ashe. They got the Ashe buffs on the patch, and is pretty good if an opponent tries to lane swap on you. Ashe also the kiting very.
What are we cooking? We're banning Lucian as well. We're banning Xayah and Lucian. What are we trying to pick here then?
Well, Rulers Lucian
아니 원딜로 도대체 뭘 뽑길래 자야 루시안을 밴하는 거지? Varus? Varus is so bad right now. Champion got nerfed to the ground. Silver ban as well. Wow, Caitlyn silver ban. We're banning Lucian, Xayah.
Guma is just not a Kai'Sa player, so you don't have to worry about that versus him. Don't have to drop any resources there, and so they banned.
Don't tell me Guma's locking Kai'Sa. Do not tell me Guma Yushi is gonna lock in the Kai'Sa. I mean, but what else are you gonna play here?
It's only been the Xayah, the Caitlyn so far, at least in the Swiss stage here for T1.
Aphelios is so horrendous right now. You're gonna perma-die into Zion.
Jhin is something
Corki, yeah. Corki, locking Corki.
Is like something that can play with dive comps because you stand further back and you can land long range. But your Jhin versus a Sion just means that you just never get to kill that Sion. So they do, like, eventually you're gonna have to kill the Sion somehow.
Is the HUD broken?
And
Yeah,
so
it's
they
broken
kinda
again.
cover those
Jinx!
there.
Oh my gosh, please! Guma Jinx, Guma Jinx.
At least this computer just
Guma Jinx.
the lobby
With
just
Tom
crashed.
Kench.
Oh no.
So we will
Tom
be
Kench
on
duty.
a cliffhanger
Copious.
for the rest of the draft.
We will not know.
Guma spilled some stuff on his desk again?
Second phase, plus the Yunara.
He paused earlier
So
for
it's nice
issues,
again, we
no?
are just throwing kind of Hail Marys out of that position.
I don't think it's Guma, I think it's the champ select. The UI sucks, yeah.
I mean, this is like
화면이 안 보인다고.
This is one of the matchups people are following up for Kobe.
지금 버그가 있나봐요.
This morning, it was, you know, semi-full for the arena, and now there are a lot.
They're just farming viewership, guys. Riot knows what they're doing, guys.
You sell tickets for Gen G.
All the viewers are in here.
Yeah,
Delay the game.
It's a mystery.
Coming to see T1
Easy.
play than to watch.
Than to watch like AL or something. I mean, it is crazy.
Well, that FlyQuest TSW.
Intern Kun is getting
grilled.
grilled.
LPL fans, of course, you know, here in China.
Intern Kun gonna get fired?
The Korean
Feels
fans
bad.
as well.
I'm pretty sure Intern is not gonna be working on such a big game.
So,
But then again,
big
you
shout
never
out.
know.
And you have had, I have seen some FlyQuest fans.
Technical
I've
pause.
seen people make big
Technical
trips.
pause.
That's a big journey from the States, right?
아니 빨리 시작하라고!
It took me, I had some extra issues.
빨리 시작하라고! Oh my gosh! Hall of Fame Ari! Hall of Fame Ari!
Well, I had a layover,
Faker
and then
Ari.
there were some complications.
Oh no!
That we won't go into.
No, fair enough. I thought
But,
you came to Berlin or something, you dropped by, then you went down to Italy, and then you went up and around and came over to China.
My heart is gonna explode soon. I'm
They were not my, well.
I am so frustrated. Just start the game already. Come on. Oh my gosh. Okay, Faker.
Get in the zone.
Kobe is meditating too. Oh no, he's just.
Do you keep focus, or do you keep focus? Wait,
Kobe. Okay, guys, stop. 저 굿자리다. The Faker yawn. Kobe yawn. Oh my gosh, does anyone have a screenshot? I need this. I need this. Someone screenshot that. Hold up. Why did they show that? I mean, they showed Faker yawning too. 대상혁이랑 쭈비랑 하품하는 거 똑같네 진짜.
And oh, she's run out of eggs. I hope she gets some eggs. You know, that's where I go.
You should like do a delivery app.
Everyone, like all the pros are just tired.
I made sure that's right.
Guma's yawning earlier too, yeah. I mean, it's 6 p.m. They shouldn't be sleepy right now, but
as well, you know, with Woolies.
I guess they've been like filming like
Woolies.
Yeah, Woolies.
teasers and all that.
Oh, that's the name of an app.
Yeah,
나도 하품이나 하려다. 어.
You don't need to hear from me. Kobe opened me up from this one, but I'm so sorry. We're going to hand it back to the desk while we resolve this tech issue.
Thank you, Asterix. We were looking forward to hearing from Kobe, but unfortunately you were just yapping too much about whatever the hell a Woolies is.
They were screaming all night
Of course,
long.
it is a
I
technical
doubt
issue. Our
it.
competitive operations team is actively investigating the issue, and we'll keep you updated as we have more information. In the meantime, you get to come back to the desk with us who just said goodbye to Busio. We heard from them all about the history of the matchup, and we're wondering what that next pick in the draft is going to be.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be a Kai'Sa. Like on paper, that's to me what it looked like.
The thing is, you know, Kai'Sa is something that Guma did play during playoffs for T1, but didn't go too successfully. I think he played pretty well in it. I felt like the team didn't really operate around it well, and it's something that over Guma's career hasn't been the most successful pick for the team.
Right.
Everyone's posting it already. Everyone's posting it.
Will they bring it
Hold
out?
up.
They could obviously pick up the Corki, which I feel like was the pick that Gen G were leaning towards. It was Ruler's most played during summer, so they could kind of.
It's already being posted. It's already being posted.
It's a good Jin game, even though obviously.
I did think about the Jin as well.
But into like the Sion and the Xin felt a bit uncomfortable, so a lot of AD carries banned, really thin in the pool.
Yeah, it was quite interesting when we started seeing T1 ban out that pool, and then Genji's like, all right, bet. Let's go down this pool and see how deep it goes. They still have the Corki open, Zeri open.
Wait, guys, I have a meme idea.
So I feel like that the options are still aplenty. If you
I have
really
a meme idea. Let me cook.
Tristana are also
there goes
available
Fevi.
as well. Not that I really expect that.
Maybe the pulse is good for me.
But yeah, you can see on your screen some of the early picks that we have already seen from both the teams. And assuming that the draft doesn't change for any reason, the Aurora champion that's been
Fevi's too slow.
Hey. I'm a little surprised to be seeing it often used as an answer into the Orianna, because the thing about Aurora is her range is not the longest. She's usually good into things like Rise. She's pretty good at punishing those relatively short range mages, but like into Orianna, who can outpoke her, outtrade her, outbully her, also offers that huge team fight value. I'm kind of surprised to see people leverage this Aurora pick, but it seems to be just something that a lot of teams really value in the Worlds meta.
Yeah, do you think the changes they did to Orianna before coming in the Worlds patch has helped? Even though she's still super high prio, still super strong, the W changes, I think, has made the matchup a little bit more bearable.
My big question is actually about one of the bans that we saw. We were discussing it briefly, Ox, before we came back due to the technical issue. And again, we'll keep you updated as we have more information. But the Kiana being banned away, something we know LPL junglers for. You ban it against an LPL jungler, it's like, makes sense. You ban it against anyone else, it starts to raise question marks. And this is no disrespect to Korean junglers, just hasn't had the same success or same presence. So is Kiana rising? Is this a pick that we always need to be considering when it comes to drafts as we move forward in Worlds?
Well, we definitely know that it must have been doing well at scrims because it was being picked repeatedly in the LCK despite being a 0% win rate.
Okay, chat.
And just not working out. And I think we've seen the pick have value. LPL shown that both
okay,
domestically and at this tournament. And I think it's clear that it's working in scrims, and it's just the LCK teams. And especially what was surprising is like players like Canyon, who historically have been so good in the Kiana, were struggling to make that impact on stage. So I think clearly the pick has worked for the LCK teams in scrims, and it's just, you know, obviously something that they're respecting, even if we haven't seen it on stage work for them yet.
I mean, I will say that the anticipation, the tension is palpable, I should say. I'm very excited to see these two teams hit the rift.
Rare matchup, you know. Don't see this one that often. It's so uncommon.
Okay, this one's good. This one's good. This one's good. Trust.
And honestly, if it wasn't for Worlds, where would I get to see matchups like G2 MKOI, Fnatic MKOI, Gen G T1,
FlyQuest VKS?
Oh, I might be too slow though.
Because the thing
Keep
that
already
I've learned
cooking,
is that
I think.
if something's good, you always want more of it. There's no such thing as too much.
I was going to say
everyone's already posted it.
Caught me in elimination, but we do have it.
Everyone's already posted it. Hold up. Hold up.
But for the rest of the teams, it means that they can't rematch.
포즈가 근데 왜 포즈가 걸린지 아직 설명이 없습니다.
We are, of course, in the one-on-one
설명이 없습니다.
group right now. The winner of this will move naturally to the 2-on-1 group to join. Right now, I think it's FlyQuest, Top Esports, and CFO.
It is, yes.
So there's a lot of strong competitors up there.
뽀삐를 먹어달라.
But of course,
뽀삐가 진짜 중요한 것 같긴 한데. 뽀삐 is like super important, I think.
Yeah. So I guess they would kind of want T1 to go up there so they can avoid them. But then it's also dangerous because if they
So like, what is the problem? Is Guma spilling? Someone says Guma spill something, but I don't even think that's it.
Whereas if T1 took that route, they wouldn't be able to. There's a lot of things to think about.
We also know that Busio got beef with Gen G. He wants his opportunity
Okay, got it.
revenge and finally beat him.
I mean, they've been close.
They certainly have.
Here it
Best
is.
of 3, good place to do it. You don't have to go all the way to Game 5 and really test the depths of like the Whippo champion pool, because I know what's down there. It's weird. It doesn't always work. So 3 games seems like a decent spot to be. Of course, ban pick ban here. Champion select is going to be restarting with the same picks up to the point of the hardware issue.
So no changes,
So
fortunately.
no changes.
Hold up,
It seems
hold up, hold
likely
up.
that
I
we will
cooked it, I
return
cooked
to
it.
Pick
I
4,
cooked-
as we had already seen all 5 bans for both sides, but
Here it
certainly
is,
at
here
the
it
very
is.
least, all 3 of the initial
And it
bans
actually
for
makes
sides, all
sense.
3.
But Toby actually plays this champion, by
I
the
do
way.
like that the
Toby's
drafts are
playing.
going- I mean, we've seen this matchup many
I
times
love it.
before, so it
Make
shouldn't
her
be a
joke.
surprise. But I like the fact that Busio was talking a little bit
Joey,
earlier.
so-
We don't need a map.
Back.
Jake, Kobe,
Okay, we're
take it
back.
away.
We're
Your turn
back.
to yap.
We're back.
Woohoo! All right. So we get back into the controversial
We're back.
draft here.
아우 설거 죽었어요.
I mean,
엄대엄
the,
다강 득점.
Baker Aurora, we'll see.
The battle of the
Okay, so we
gods.
catch back up. All the 80 carry bands come
Who
right back
wins?
through. All right, what
Who
is
wins?
it going to be Guma here? Because I assume they're going to say, okay, so they slam the Kaisa.
Okay.
Here we go. This one for a long
Kaisa!
history. You know, has been one of the champions that Guma has been, you know, trying to add to the roster.
카이사.
Just saying. Recently,
Guma
did add,
Yushi
and here we
Kaisa.
go. They're going to go with the full dive comp
Hold
and
up.
display it on the
Guma
world
Yushi.
stage.
You get Corky on the other side. This is also discussed as well. It felt like the
이러면은 라칸 뽑는 거야? 라칸 for carry, I think, right? Alistar. I kind of like Alistar better.
Instantly.
A lot of dash going into that set, Poppy.
Certainly is. I like how quickly we finished the
아
picks
진짜
again.
근데 어쩔 수 없다.
Amount of time to
뽀삐를
make this
픽하면은
through,
상대가
finish up,
뽀삐
those
보고
ones. I do like it from
카운터 할 수
Gen G.
있으니까.
Honestly,
I mean,
do
we
favor
could
the
have picked
Gen G
Poppy
draft
ourselves,
here.
but I think
I mean,
Yeah,
even
picking
before
Poppy's
the
pretty
Corky
bad.
and Poppy, but
They're
the
gonna
Corky and
counter
Poppy
it.
also round it out super nicely.
Gen G is
You get
winning
safety
this.
for Ruler, you get the Poppy
Come
steal
on,
away,
guys, come
deny for
on.
Carrier, also interrupt literally every champion on T1. This Duro Poppy value.
Kuma
has
Yushi
gotta be,
Kaisa though on
maximum
such an
Poppy
important
value
match.
that
I don't
you
know,
ever get.
guys.
Plus,
I mean,
Gen
he's
G have
he
the mega tank of the patch.
He can prove it.
Sion
He can
here,
prove
the
it.
goat on the front line. So really do like this look from Gen G. But T1, we got, you know, this dive comp, this spicy comp that you can
아니
look to
너무나
try
중요한
and, create
매치라서
plays with here. So let's see if they can do it.
Single game,
he can
single
prove the
best of one. I
Kaisa.
mean,
Yes, he's been practicing
not
a
what
lot.
they used to, but in the second time ever, T1 and
He
Gen
has been
G
practicing quite a
will head
lot.
onto the rift for about 30 to 40
어디가 더
minutes,
뱀픽이 좋냐고.
and then go home for the day. But the winner will move
저는
up to the best of
개인적으로
three.
사이언이
And while the
워낙
loser will do
강력해서
the
사이언
same,
오리아나가 좀 더
they will then be
강력하다고
an elimination
생각합니다.
point
I think
for
사이언
those
오리아나 is a
set
bit stronger.
best of threes. And what's
Saino
crazy
is
for all
stronger.
those teams down there is that they'll face up against either T1 or Gen G to keep their dreams at Worlds alive. It is such a fun position.
사이언 준 게 이상하다고? 사이언을 그러니까 오리아나를 줬다? 사이언을 가져가고 사이언을 줬다? 오리아나를 가져가. 이게 좋았을지 않았을까? 근데 50이랑 또 오로라가 지금 대회에서 되게 1티어급이라서 I mean, we definitely drafted towards the Kaisa. We're drafting towards burst. We're drafting towards diving. Because like honestly, if we give Oriana, we could have took the Sion. If we give Sion, we could have got the Oriana, right? Okay, but Faker is actually wanting this matchup. Hold on. There it is! 하나, 둘, 셋! T1 fighting! T1!
And how the learning
Let's
is going
go.
for him as well. Now, standard lane so far, Kobe, we did talk about the potential with
Let's
this
lock in,
farm.
lock in, lock in, lock in, lock
Great
in.
damage, thanks to the shield from Keen with the W start here. If there was going to be a lane swap, was my meaning, but it is pretty standard for the Sion. He's flexible either way. I think especially for Doran, he wants to be in this 1v1. We'll see.
Yeah, topside down start for both junglers to look to influence, and
Lock
Brush
in, lock
Camp for
in.
Gen G. Do they get any value here? Any early burst?
Quite good.
Minute.
저거 벽궁 조심해야 됩니다.
Buckler thrown out as well. Level 1 Alistar. Classic.
Gotta watch out for the E from
Level
Poppy.
2 will begin.
It's
Jungle
annoying as
starting
hell.
top.
Yeah, Kaisa and Alistar not super strong early on, obviously. And Carrier is still going to try and go for the
Okay.
headbutt here, and they are going to give up a little bit of the brush control. T1 with a very close brush ward here on their side, but still going to have to cede the level 2 push. Quite probably, maybe not.
Not bad.
Even it out.
Not bad.
Yeah, matched in the end. Duro
I
still
hate
sending
this
it into Guma.
Poppy passive so
49,
much.
but
It's
still,
so cringe.
Guma stepping up to the wave. It seems harder and harder. Great
Ah,
block there.
I hate the
Poppy
Poppy
out of
only
action, and We're going to
too.
expect a lot of that barrier for barrier and heal as well. Ruler outpaces the
Heal
ball
and
rise from
barrier
Carrier.
both used for
BLG
both
coming out
teams.
slightly ahead, but Carrier also
By the way,
has
you wanna
that
use it
triumph
early
before.
nowadays.
That's gonna
I
help
keep
them
saying
some of
this,
the
but you
sustain.
wanna make sure the
As extra
cooldown
sustain with,
is
both sides
cycle.
using their
You use it
barriers
now,
and
well
heals.
guess what?
The
You're gonna have it
combat
up
summoners
in the, what, 4
invested in the
minutes?
trade down there. Speaking of the trade,
Nice sidestepping from Chobi, at least getting one out of the two. Half HP for both mid laners, as Keen's going to get a deep ward as we look at the picture in picture.
Minus 100 gold.
Picture in
true,
picture.
I like that. It's
Calm
everybody
down,
knows it to
calm
me.
down.
Tri-cam.
The tri-cam. I like the tri-lane cam.
Yeah, okay.
That's clean. You get to see who's pushing who.
The both
Junglers on
junglers are
bottom
popping
side
down.
As well. So the kind of scraps on bottom side.
정글
are gonna be
둘이서
meaningful, but
바텀으로
nobody too
보고
low,
있는
even though we
상황이고.
did get all the combat summoners used down there. So see if Xin and Wukong, as they finish up their last camps, can throw anything into it. But quite probably just going to be a bottom side Scuttle Crab there for Owner on the Wukong, and Canyon traversing up towards
Canyon is going
the
top
other side
side
to
because
trade
his bot
instead.
lane doesn't have the wave priority.
And the T1 bottom lane has
바텀에서
pushed back
카이사
up.
알리스타가 잘 밀고 있어서
It's going to be a slower early
심장은
game.
탑으로 가는 줄.
Wait for these ultis and
Doran just has to make sure he doesn't die here.
seems to be
Okay,
quite
at
a
this
bit
point,
contested
everyone
game well
knows that
so
Xin
far.
Zhao is going to be top
With the
Scuttle.
decimating
Doran,
smash onto Doran, he
you need
gets
to back
grasp.
out.
Yeah, and
He's
he
dead.
A little bit.
Canyon's here.
He's dead.
All it takes is one flash in. Doran has to time this perfectly to get away. Decimating smash first, and there we go. Wind becomes lightning after the
Nice
audacious
play,
charge.
nice
Canyon
play,
does some
nice
damage,
play.
And Doran down a flash.
어,
Yeah,
진짜
the
다행이다.
stuff here
와,
from
이거
Canyon,
죽었으면
second,
정말.
respawns of
Oh my
camps
gosh.
are not coming up just quite yet. So he has plenty of time. Get his recall
I'm
off,
too
go
nervous
right
for
back into
this.
his next clear.
Oh, Faker
Doran,
actually
no
trading quite well with the
flash off
Chovy
top
there.
side and
Pushing him
teleporting
back.
right out.
Chovy's
Keen
gonna back.
also had a bunch of minions in front of tower to clean up. So
Wake up.
Keen doing really well with the CS at the moment.
Didn't want to flash there in mid.
먼저
Was worried
집을
that Faker was gonna send out
보냈지만
twofold hex with the
초비
Mattering
선수가
Hat left and
CS를
look for the solo kill,
흘리거나
but Chovy
놓친
gets away.
거는 아닌 거.
Teleport back in. Faker will probably
Chovy
do the
hasn't
same
really missed
after he gets
minions,
the push
so
here, and
he
both
does
TPs
send,
will be
like,
down.
Baker does
As
send
Faker
Chovy
maintains
home
right
faster,
now a
but
small CS lead, but he's also
no real
pushing his
advantage
wave.
coming through because
Chovy
Baker has to
can feel
recall
the
and
mini-map
also
send
TP
it
as
back.
well.
We are looking at bot just simply because right now Ruler and Juro are trying to send it, but Kuma and Carrier holding to the back of their minion wave, playing as safe as they
As
can.
a matter of fact,
Yeah.
Chovy's ahead in
Yeah, Doran
CS.
trying to pass
Kinda
through
interesting.
here, see if he can get. Oh, he didn't pull the
But it's
wave
not too bad.
really much there. He's going to cancel the recall then instead. But Keen is doing so well. This is one of the things about Keen. Like, he can play literally any type of top lane champion and plays it super well. So he goes back and he gets his Bramble Vest purchase.
Okay, skill shots
on
connecting
Sion.
and ledge cute, good
Really effective
trades.
here versus the
Okay, carry on.
Grasp
That
and
W from
Vest.
Duro was too
Meanwhile,
late.
bottom side,
Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Just walks out.
Again, just playing a little
Healing
bit
with the
risky on
passive,
edge
it's
here.
fine.
they did see Canyon on that
Oh.
ward. That ward by Raptors saw him, so T1 knows
Carrier
on the
smelling
way.
it, Carrier smelling it. Carrier,
Carrier's looking for the ward
please.
just to get that
He doesn't
timing
have a
right
he
as
doesn't have a
well.
trinket ward. Okay.
Canyon backs off though from the drive rush. He's also got drugs to take and half the
캐리어
way to
선수가
level 6.
이게 위쪽으로 무빙을 했기 때문에 상대가 와든가 이럴 수도 있고 아니면은 안 와? 뭔지 알지? So I think Xin Zhao could have actually ganked because there's no ward. But because Carry actually backed out, they're like they're not sure if it's
Alright,
warded or
on
not.
Vision, I think that they should just be able to get it. Genji play a little bit for the later game.
Chef Carrier, yeah, he's cooking. Let him cook. Let him cook. Let him cook. Let him cook.
Pushing in, Doran pushing in.
Okay,
or
very
he's
fast
pushing in
dragon
Doran
for
on the top
T1.
side as well,
Xin
so
Zhao's actually heading straight top
after
while they're
top
doing
side
it.
Scuttle
I think
Crab,
Xin
we'll
Zhao's
see
also
what
gonna take
Canyon will
Raptors
do
here.
with his extra
그러면은
time.
당연히
Go for the invade on Raptors. Timing is
이거는 좋아져. It's fine.
Probably get the ward just there.
Yeah.
Scuttle Crab first.
오늘
First dragon of the game
Great
goes
job.
to T1. As
Owners
Boss gets
locked in,
pushing here,
owners
but it is
locked in.
cannon wave, so Ruler won't lose a thing.
Xin Zhao's not even gonna come. He's not even gonna go into the Raptor pit. That's huge.
Sion. We've seen Sion just have
다행이다.
so much success at this tournament.
That's a good champ right now, hey.
Yeah,
The only thing he
value of
got
the
was a
front line has
Scuttle
been
Crab
huge.
while we got Dragon. You think you take those?
Teamfight's pretty straightforward.
His laning phase also, like who punishes it these days? You know, Doran picked this pick into it, but obviously we've been swapping around, but yes, great wave clear.
좋은데?
He's got a shield.
I mean,
and
we're a little bit
he has
down in
mobility,
CS
result, plus a great
throughout the
engage.
board. That's why we're down a little bit of
Also
gold,
picked
but
up a
it's okay.
Bramble Vest here too, by the way,
CS
so
차이가 조금
early
나서
80
골드 차이가
damage
나는
from this
겁니다.
and Bessa.
괜찮아요, 근데.
Grasp healing ain't gonna be as good, but just a flat armor as well feels nice.
All right, Spellbook teleport here out for Duro to arrive a little bit ahead of Ruler, but they will match on the top side.
Every time. It's gonna keep happening.
It is just such a good answer. The Poppy value in this game as we said in Champion Select, it's just going to be massive. Every single champion on the T1 side.
Ooh, Faker with the fake.
Can get interrupted.
He looked like he's W-ing, and then he moved around.
Be a star for
nice,
the
nice,
team,
nice.
and he has really turned
He's
out
actually
to
trading
be
pretty
just
well in
such
this
a
lane.
Magnificent pickup for Gen G.
Yeah.
You know, this year, this lineup that just has so many stars on it. And then for Duro to
But
also
of course,
turn
Chobi's
into
ahead in
such a
CS.
huge star. Canyon,
Chobi
though,
CS
meets up with
things.
Chovy mid to defend the pink. Unable to do so.
아니 뭔가 라인전 딜 교환이나 이런 건 좋은데 초비 선수가 그냥 CS를 더 잘 먹어요 그냥. 견제랑 딜 교환 타이밍 뭐 스킬 피하고 이런 거 일일이 다 잘하고 있긴 해 근데. It's good that we're not getting like the thing is as long as Faker doesn't die in lane or get pushed out, we can actually contest this. We're grubs spawned now. 8 minutes. Kaisa and Alistair are both level 6. Oh, Carry is actually recalling, so they're looking to give this, I think. They're gonna give it. 이거 그냥 공호충 주는 콜 나왔나봐요. 카이사 집 타이밍 잡아야 돼서. Kaisa going for a home. Nice, nice. Faker just walked out. It's huge. 사이언 노궁. And Ambessa gets to crash the wave. Ambessa gets to crash the wave. 바텀에 웨이브 하나 박아 넣었습니다.
And the price is that minion wave that Doran's able to push into the tower. Yeah, the
And
entire
throw
thing here is
gold.
going to go
Not
into
too
the dirt.
bad. And turfling
So a
gold.
little bit of a price there, but 3 grubs picked up for Gen G to help with their turret plate efforts. Trying to mine some extra money here.
Mr. Faker no mana, but Mr. Chovy also no mana.
Of that Scion
Hold up.
ultimate, not the biggest steal, but a little bit of a something there. Tiny cooldown.
Something to get back to lane. You know, on Desto talking a little bit about this matchup through mid, I mean, we are seeing a bit more of it, that there's been a tension from supports, from jungles just hovering around the area, but Chovy in isolation, he's got a CS lead for a reason. People are thinking this Aurora's an answer, and so far it really hasn't shown that.
Yeah. Hard to answer Chovy
Kuma!
well.
A good caveat.
Kuma, you have to go home now. He's gonna get over and die. Hold up.
And,
maybe he should stop his recall.
Let's see Duro's pass here through the.
He's gonna lose a wave on the tower. Are you fucking kidding me?
So nice methodical sweep here from Gen G to get their shallow vision through the blue quadrant of the jungle.
Was able to do that because of the poke on Guma as well. A side note, actually forced the base here as Duro is caught napping by Carrier. Small interrupt there too as Rule's going to get this push in and find good base timing. And
Corey is the best ADC. I mean, if you tank the E,
real good. CS lead through
then
mid,
yeah,
through bot.
Corey is the best.
These are strong parts right now, showing why Gen G's laning is superb.
Yeah, and Faker's lane phase has been.
Mr. Carrier losing half his
area
HP for no
that has
reason.
Been a bit rough as well, so.
Okay, good W from Guma to stop his back. Not bad.
I mean, he always has, but also,
그러니까 아무것도 안 하면 안 되는 거 아니야 우리 조합이? I feel like a comp should be doing something though. 카이사 6렙 찍고 뭔가 플레이 노려야 되는 거 같은데.
Get a flank down there, mess with the bottom lane or something, but nothing opened up quite yet.
Carrier feeling a little silly. Yeah, should I stop the recall? It's gonna recall anyways, but
112 so
fine.
far.
Nothing too crazy going on. Everyone playing super safe. Canyon's actually flanking. Oh no.
Yeah, Guma's getting ganked on. Canyon already got the flash out of Guma. Second skin is greater. Rather, the killer instinct just buys him a bit of space. And, well, Canyon's gank is
can I say one thing? I love Carrier, but like he shouldn't have stopped Poppy's recall. He should have just fucking recalled himself, calm down, get vision in the tri-bush, take out that pink ward, get some vision down. And Guma didn't have to flash there. Am I flaming Guma? No, I'm actually saying like Carrier stopping Poppy's recall is actually not as important as people think. He should just recall himself and grab vision faster. 반 턴이 밀렸습니다 이게. 아까 알리스타 반피 까이는 그거가 그게 좋은 플레이는 아닌 게 일찍이 집 가서 저기 와드를 정리를 했어야 됐어. 진짜 오기 전에. 와드를 좀 놔줬으면 좋겠죠? It's okay, Carrier. 사소해. 사고가 터진 건 아직 아니기 때문에. But things like this can snowball to a bigger deficit. Right. Now Kai'Sa's no sums. Yeah, people are like, oh, vision, pink words, oh, they're useless. No, they're not useless.
Yeah, the Orianna W nerfs.
Oh, I don't know,
really
EU
stop
and A,
any
they
of the
think like
mid
pink
laners
words are just a
from
waste of money, but
slamming
like
the
you're
champ
playing
early,
support,
just
you're not buying
smashing
pink words, you're
you.
trolling, right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying Carrier doesn't buy pink words, I'm just
More
saying the
ball
importance of vision is very important.
Gotta love it. Chovy,
So
he's
taking
gonna
a
get
fast
vision
recall
now.
and then trying
Why it
to
is so important is because
get
this
to
might
a
just
place
played an
and
absolutely
get back
filled
vision
with
control
triple
is
rub.
more important
Orianna
than
feels nice
stopping recalls
with that
sometimes.
clockwork wind up on turrets too.
Caught?
1,000 gold lead for Gen G. This is
I know,
a
with
slow
the
game for our
LS and
viewers at the
everybody
moment. You
just
might be like,
promo-hating
you
on
know,
pink words.
Come on, do something. But
There's like an anti-pink word, control
I
word
think we'll see on one item
propaganda
breakpoints here for
going
T1,
on
them
in the
deciding to
West.
jump in because you know Wukong really does need the
It's
Trinity
crazy.
Force.
Yep.
So as soon as they start to get their one
Support
items in,
having
then
that
you can
one
start to look
extra Ruby
for,
Crystal compared to
those
having like
engaged
2 extra
plays,
pink words.
and they do have
You always
a
go for the 2
heavy
extra
dive
pink
comp
words.
here.
Well, it really depends
So
on like how you
you
use
have
it.
to make
Obviously,
those
if you just
plays really
if
count.
you
You
use
have to
it
be very
randomly, you don't just
careful
place a pink word and you just
about
leave the
the
pink
setup
word in
for
there
it.
forever.
Get some wards
Like
here.
you use
Carry
pink
out
words
very good at
actively
some of this
in order
early
to gain back
reconnaissance, trying to get
vision control in an
those
area.
wards down, get some information,
Obviously,
some extra angles
where
here
you
for
can
T1 to
defend the
try and
pink
make
word.
their play
Usually, you
on.
want to do that.
But it is just crazy even that
Anyways,
one
enough
of
of my
these two
rant. Let's go
teams
back to
is going
concentrating
go
the
down
game.
to the 1-2 bracket, and just there's just going to be an extremely fearsome opponent down there for everybody else to
I
have to
literally
deal
started
with
buying more
as
pink
we
words and
are
I
in
climbed
our
like 500
1
LP
bracket at
in
the
a
moment,
month.
and them, these two kind of
Am I
juggernauts
just
meeting
playing
up.
better?
this is what when everyone thinks of
I don't
LCK,
even
this
think
is
I'm
what they
playing
say,
that
this is what
better.
they
I
do.
just buy a lot of
Classic.
I buy
First
support
14
items
minutes,
and I
no
support my
kills,
team and
setting up for something big.
I buy
Maybe
pink
we
words.
change that now.
That's it.
Doran in the 1v2 is going to hold the
Hold
out,
up.
but the flash
Doran
matched by
is
Key.
Doran
A
is
close call, but the
Doran
trade counts. He's stepping
Doran
it right back until Canyon
Okay,
fires it. Looks for the
Doran!
three-talent strike. He's so close to getting it, but
Oh my
Doran
gosh.
has enough
Oh my
energy
gosh.
to take
He's
to
like
step one more time. The real dancer is Doran in this game as top lane
Doran,
game in
Doran,
return onto
Doran,
Chovy.
Doran.
Shockwave brings
Oh
him
my
in.
gosh, Chovy
He
has a
flashes
flash.
away.
Huge,
No kills
huge.
yet, but some close
Doran has no
calls.
subs,
And a
but
lot
Chovy
of
doesn't have
flashes
subs either.
blown. 2 for 1 for Doran on the bottom side. Both King
Wow.
and Canyon invest theirs, and they
진짜
cannot
잘했다.
kill Doran's Ambessa.
Doran,
Top
Doran,
side, though,
Doran,
it is
Doran.
another trade. And the gank attempt on Chovy, investing the Wukong ultimate, does get the flash out of the Orianna, and that is one you look to repeat punish.
Yep.
While Orianna is very
Well,
popular
it really
right
depends
now,
on what champion
her
you play,
weakness,
guys.
being low mobility with no flash is
Like, you're playing
definitely
support, then
something
you're
that
different.
this dive comp will want to try and prey on. They have
Your
a lot
role
of
in the
ultimates,
game is a bit
for
different.
T1. Once those come
Oh,
back
it really
up,
depends what
they
support
can
you're playing
try
as
and
well.
put extra pressure on that
But on
Ori.
Bard, you don't even need items
Get
to be
Chovy
useful.
away.
You just
Saw
land a
the
good
point
ult,
base
you
gold
win the
line
game,
there.
pretty
Quick
much,
side
right?
note, Herald is up and triple flash for Gen G down as they start
And your
this
champion
off.
does
Maybe
massive
a window
damage. You
to
don't
take
even
one to
need
punish, but
damage
you're
items to
talking
do
about the
damage on
ulti.
Bard
It's also a really good side
using your
note.
passive.
Yeah, let's see as they kind of
Support is built. Yeah, exactly. Your support's role is a bit different. Than, like for example, if you're playing like ADC, spamming pink words is probably not what you want.
able to easily
I'm talking about
face check.
support role. Obviously,
Plus
I
the
play
Poppy
Bard
here,
support.
Duro,
So
W ready to use.
bot seller.
Back at burst. He's in the pit by himself though. Carries
Baker,
it
fucking
out.
run!
As Weeding
That's
gets
why
him out of
Aura is
there
so
quick.
nice. You have a little
Would be
dash.
full
You have an
inside the
invisibility.
T1.
You can
The
go
four
over
members
walls.
now in
It's
this
huge.
Chokers Gen G group
I
one
think
up,
we need to fight
having
this.
trouble
이거
entering
무조건
into
싸워야
the area.
됩니다.
Pops the ghost.
Chovy,
At
no
first
flash.
fight, you say maybe it's there. Doran sent the
Doran
way
has no
to
flash
keep
either.
going. Baker at half
Okay,
HP
no
already
Poppy ult.
confirmed
This is
that
not too
Omen
bad.
has a
We
Duro.
can look.
A second
Warner,
step
go for
up
the steal.
piling up
Okay,
for
never
Duro,
mind.
but Herald is
아 뭐야 이거
already
오너
gone.
선수가 스틸할 것
T1
같았는데.
back
까비.
off. The fight
I
was
feel like
open
Warner could have
and
gotten
then
for the
closed.
steal.
Poppy ultimate from Duro gets one. That delays long
Okay,
enough.
오히려
and
좋아.
Gen G get the objective again.
I don't know, guys.
That
I
is
think we
going
should have
to
fought it.
give them the 3 objectives, Dragon Grubs, and the
I
Herald.
think
for
we should have
themselves.
fought it. We're being a little bit too
Progressing
scared.
quite
Orianna had no flash that fight.
Goal lead on Chovy.
Poppy had no R. We
Yeah,
could have just hard sent it.
169 CS over 16 minutes.
아니 왜
here,
오리아나가
still
노전멸
keeping up.
타이밍에다가 뽀삐가
with
궁을
that
저렇게
mark, but that
사용했으면
being said,
뭐야
Ruler
안페사가 그냥
on
궁으로 다시
40
들어갈
is
수
gonna be
다시
a
진입할
problem.
수도 있고
He's even surpassing
뭔지 알지?
Chovy
살짝
CS.
아까운
crazy.
갈게요.
on this champion.
아, 물론 우리도
Remember 14 and 4 career here.
안배사가 플래시가 없지만 안배사 플래시 없는 거랑 오리아나 플래시 없는 거랑 다르잖아요.
Has the red buff.
아쉬운 부분이고.
Ruler just
I guess they're just trying to
really
scale for the Kai'Sa through
has
items.
had
Is that what the
such
plan
an
is?
amazing split. Really
Kai'Sa
good
3코 나올
MSI
때까지
as well
존버.
from him. Insane stuff. Let's see with the teleports. Genji coming down to fight the dragon fight.
Both teams are playing super careful though. T1뿐만 아니라 젠지도 진데 되게 조심히 플레이를 하는 중입니다. good Herald owner, but he doesn't have smite now, he's waiting. He does have a second smite, so it's gonna come back up soon.
Even the
The
damage
dragon,
on the turret
Contest.
is going to be really impactful, especially with 3
Guma
grabs.
ults out on the
That'll
tower,
open
tower's
up
gonna go
mid.
down.
And
Poking one.
Dragon T1 isn't started yet. Guma gets away. Wind becomes
Okay,
lightning,
okay, okay,
tags him,
okay.
but there's no dive
Baker's
on the
pushing
turret
bot
as
lane. Baker's
Gen G
pushing
have
bot
got
lane.
themselves more gold in the tank to play around this dragon.
Yeah, they guarantee themselves mid-priority. Now they can go try and deal with the bot side push. Keen walking to face check inside try.
I don't know, especially in low elo, you don't really need pink wards because your team doesn't even play properly. Your team doesn't play the game properly. I'm talking like Master Plus. If you're like Master, Grandmaster, Challenger, you should be buying pink wards and actually utilizing them properly.
Alright, flank around the side from Doran. Oh, Guma's
There it is! Carry out! Oh, wait, hold up, wait. Oh, Bessa's ult didn't fucking connect. Oh my gosh. Is this okay? Okay, the Kai'Sa did go. Wait! Honor! Oh, wait, this is looking really bad. Okay, wait a sec.
Too late in the fight. Gen G have annihilated T1 as Guma runs for his life, but he's tagged once again. Gen G have 4 members on the run, and Guma is left alone. This turret won't withstand, and it won't get a kill.
Chovy's dead!
As Chovy, no! Command, protect! Chovy survives!
And Gen G only lose 1 player in the fight. T1 tried to flank around from 4 different angles there. Hysterics ahead. Guma coming from mid lane.
That was when Chovy didn't have flash either. 오리아나 아직 플래시 없는 타이밍이었는데 Carrier's engage was good, but there was no follow-up with the owner. 이거 fucking bomb! 아니 진짜 드로 뽀삐도 그렇고 칼 뽀삐도 그렇고 뽀삐가 그냥 개사기네. 뽀삐 just busted, guys. I mean,
goes about as
look at
poorly as it possibly
oh my
could.
gosh, Canyon
And
just
Gen
full
G
HP. Look at that.
collect so
진짜 풀피야,
huge.
걔
They were
레전드.
already earning their own large leads just through laning
알리스타
phase.
이니시에
Now,
맞춰서
after this
50이
team fight,
들어가서
you have to feel
궁 콤보를 같이 넣어줬어야 되는데 그 뽀삐가 궁을 맞추는 순간 교전이 그냥 망했어요. 알리스타 혼자 터지는 느낌. Alistair just exploded alone. Once that puppy ulted the Wukong, there was no
The
follow-up.
early lanes played looking really good for Gen G.
뽀삐가 병수 장추를 서포트 뽀삐가 최고라고. 궁만 맞춰도 1인분? The puppy hits ulti on even one person during the fight. You're already your job is done pretty much on puppy. Like, I think it's crazy.
Hang on, Doran
Oh
has
my
to flush
gosh.
away.
Oh
How are you
my.
gonna protect this game from speeding up? Gen G got so many resources with one single player.
Oh my.
Your boy Chovy has 2
Oh my.
items, 8 stacks on his Dark Seal. His Rod of
Oh
Ages is almost done
no.
stacking.
And how
Almost
come Doran
gonna
just
take over
missing
and get the
every
extra
single
level.
Ambessa ulti? I don't know,
So,
guys.
it's looking
Do you
scary.
guys remember the last series into CFO? Literally, Lunar is point and clicking on somebody. They're rooted in place, and then Doran misses the Ambessa ult on them. Same should happen just now. The Ambessa ulti have to connect her, so he doesn't have to use skills to get in range in order to hit Corki and Oriana. 우리 그니까 안베사가 궁으로
Doran can't ult to get on out. The dive in's easy, and Canyon sets up Ruler for success.
Oh, Duro, that was beautiful. They just destroyed Doran. He's deleted, and nobody on Gen G even has a scratch on them. Okay, Duro's got a little bit of a scratch.
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. 와 진짜 너무 화난다.
Canyon once again finds a new target. Carrier burst down. The unbreakable will was finally broken. And with redemption coming down, what do you say? A shockwave into Guma. Duro given a wall. A double for Chovy as Faker finally gets something back for T1. But Artikan just fell. There's Gen G coming in from over the wall. Faker's got no mana to survive. His weirding isn't weird enough. And as Ruler takes him down, it's Owner tagged out by Canyon. The jungler's fighting out with Cyclone to negate the audacious charge. But once again, the cooldown's up. And Canyon sends Owner packing with the rest of T1.
And we are witnessing Gen G domination on the Rift. Otacon picked up as well as the extra kills. T1 bleeding gold.
And opportunities are few and far between, right? Around Otacon, they tried to send it here. But the debuff is just helping Gen G.
I think T1 are really just feeling a bit desperate. They're feeling the pressure. Duro not feeling the pressure at all. He gets the charge into Doran on the sidewall. Keen
칼 선수도 그렇고 주루 선수도 그렇고 뽀삐를 너무 잘하는데. This puppy is a fucking problem, guys. And Canyon is just full HP at every fight. Nobody can even hit Canyon.
Redemption here to heal back up. They take Otacon.
And I don't even know what Guma's doing. Why are you even there? The fight is already over.
Are making plays, simultaneous plays.
그냥 2차 타워를 그냥 쭉 빼야 되는데 그걸 왜 안 무빙을 신 거지 카이사는. 그리고 거기에서 왜 안 뺐사는 거기에서 왜 앞에 있는 거고 궁을 못 맞추는 거는 그렇다 치는데.
He's now picked up the Manamun, or rather stacked it fully. Kerry comes in, no time to talk about items.
Baker didn't even have ult for the fight.
Canyon at half HP, Owner jumps in,
Oh
but his
my
ulti
gosh.
comes first.
Absolute destruction.
And Doran's coming in, but
Oh my, Poppy W. 아니 이미 젠지가 카이사를 뽀삐 상대로 해가지고 저 궁 날아가는 거 그 W로 잘리는 거 봤으면서 Faker trying to be a faker, but I think he said unkillable Demon King is killable today.
Chovy is gapping the goat of league.
I think we know where this one's headed. Hysterics. There was only one other best of one.
아니 아까 싸우지 진짜 아까 싸우지 그 전령을 싸우지 진짜로. Why were we hesitating earlier? Why? Why are we waiting until Oriana has like Catalyst stacked and has Seekers on guard and Magi's? Like why are we waiting until they all have Summoners up? Why are we waiting until there's 2 items on Xin Zhao? Why don't we just fucking send it earlier? You know? I don't get it. I actually don't get it. My team is trolling. 아니 오로라 506렙이고 아까 카이사 알리스타 6렙 딱 찍은 타이밍에서 탑에서 그냥 싸움 하지 강가에서 그때 싸워서 이기면은 템이 나오고 레벨링 되고 뭔가 할 수 있잖아요. 근데 지금은 늦었다니까. 밀리기 시작하죠 이렇게 그냥. 카이사 픽이 뽀삐보다 높은 이유가 뭐냐고. 우리가 뽀삐를 먼저 블라인드로 픽하기는 좀 그러긴 했나봐. 근데 그렇다고. Oh my gosh, I don't even know. Absolute destruction going on. Every single lane is capped. I think I don't even have words, guys. 그냥 전 라인이 다 망했어요. 뱀픽이 이상하다고. 시작부터 그냥 오리아나 사이언이 무조건 좋다고는 생각했는데. I feel like our comp is just countered by Xin Zhao altogether. Like how are we ever supposed to kill Xin Zhao with our comp? The Wukong, Aurora, and Kaisa goes in, Xin Zhao presses R, Xin Zhao just pretty much invincible and pushes everyone back. 그러니까 상대가 막 진입할 때 신자가 궁만 누르면은 다 그냥 튕겨내가지고 그냥 그 카운터에다가 거기다 뽀삐까지 있으니까 플레이가 불가능하다. 오케이, there it is! 조비아 존이었어요. 존야 있고 다 있다고 이미. 방금 플레이를 한 15분 전에 했어야 되지 않았을까. Like that play should have happened 15 fucking minutes ago. 15 fucking minutes ago!
They sniff out Owner. Owner here, the last one left alive.
Against the Poppy, how hard is it with the exhaust down as well? And a decimating smash from Keen. He'll send Owner back to his base one way or another. Baron's going to be taken. It'll be past 10k. And Genji are putting the finishing touches on this best of one to keep their BO1 record exceptionally clean.
Genji wearing purple, 11,500 gold lead for the team.
한타 할 때랑 안 할 때 구분을 못한다고. 뭐 지금은 거의 뭐 아까 한 아타칸 쪽에서 이미 터지긴 했죠. 아타칸 그 전에도 터졌긴 했는데 용 쪽에 그냥 다 아니 그냥 다 말을 못 하겠네 진짜. I don't even know, guys. Honestly, T1 actually. You know how I was like, oh, TSW looks like a wildcard region? T1 fucking looks like a wildcard region. I am not gonna lie. Oh, you could be like, oh, but Fevi, they're against Genji in on Fight Quest. It doesn't matter. They look completely disconnected. They look like they don't know how to play League of Legends. That's what it looks like. I am so sorry. Good Fevi, you're not even challenger. How can you say that? I have watched many games of T1. And this is the worst play I have ever seen from T1 in a long time. I am not gonna lie. The last time I saw them play this bad was so long ago.
that is not really
losing games is one thing,
important
but
for this
like
game
playing like
because they
this
are
and losing,
stomping
like obviously you're gonna lose the game if you play like this. But they're not even playing the game, I think. They're not even playing the game. 지금 게임 자체를 안 하는 수준으로 답답해 죽겠어 진짜 보는데. 지는 거 당연히 질 수 있다고 생각하는데 아무것도 안 하고 지는 거야 그냥. 마음을 비우고 봅시다 그냥. I mean, I'm surprised they didn't get a fucking pentakill here. 솔직히 이번 판 펜타킬 나올만 했는데 룰러 트로피 could have gotten a penta this game. I'm wearing a Carrier T1 uniform, I'm gonna take it off. GG.
Ooh, Ruler wants another championship. You can feel it. And this Gen G
진짜 이번 롤드컵은 진짜 마음 비우고 봐야 됐을 때 스위스 이거 통과 못할 수 있을 것 같아요 진짜. 진짜 비상입니다. 지금 2패고 한 판만 더 지면 끝이거든. If we lose one more, we lose. But I don't know if we can even beat G2 or 100 Thieves. 백도도 G2한테 닦일 것 같은데. TSW는 이길 수 있나 몰라. Can we even beat TSW? I don't even know if we can beat TSW now. I know you could be like, Fevi, you're overreacting, but I've watched so many games into Gen G. This is actually crazy that we're drafting like this. We're playing like this. You know what I mean?
If we had more time to really break down how the 1v1 played out, there were a few
아무것도 안 했습니다. 그게 좀 문제가 많은데. 아무것도 안 해도 괜찮은 조합을 짠 것도 아니고. Like we're playing fucking Wukong Aurora and we're not doing anything at level 6. There's a huge problem. Oriana 플래시 뺐으면서 거기에서 갑자기 왜 We have to go full ham when Oriana's no flash and we're 6? We have to go full ham. We drafted Wukong Aurora. Not banning Poppy with that comp was so bad. I don't. What did we even ban? Xayah and Lucian? Why are we banning Xayah and Lucian? 아니 자야 루시안 밴을 왜 해? 그냥 자야를 픽할 생각을 하던가. Like we should just pick Xayah. Ban Poppy. If you're gonna play 카이사, 카이사를 잡아먹는 거기 때문에 자야를 밴하기에는 우리가 카이사를 해서 이득을 많이 보는 장면이 안 나오는데 거기다가 자야가 문제가 아니라 뽀삐가 더 문제잖아. Like ban the fucking Poppy if you're gonna pick Kaisa and you really wanna have Guma on Kaisa. 이거는 그냥 뭐 답이 없. 진짜 이건 화가 나는데. I'm a little bit angry because guys, you could be like Fevi, you're overreacting again. It's because I really want my team to win and I really like my team and I really like the players and I'm just angry. This is happening to my team here. Losing is expected, but losing like this was not expected from me. 오늘 솔직히 질 줄을 알았는데 이런 경기력이 나올 줄 몰랐어. I'm surprised we even lasted 27 minutes. Game should have fucking ended at 19 or like 15 minutes. And if any case,
we have seen teams fumble those tower dives in the moment.
뱀픽이 엉망이다. 뱀픽도 엉망도 엉망이고 뱀픽을 했으면은 그거에 따라서 이제 플레이를 해야 되는데 그거에 맞춰서 플레이를 해줬으면 좋았는데 그게 또 안 나오고. 질 줄을 알았다? 아니 솔직히 다들 질 줄 알았잖아요. 질 것 같았어. Like everyone expected us to lose, but honestly, this is just shocking to me. Absolutely shocking.
Which is just mind-blowing. I mean, T1 naturally are an incredible world organization.
25.8, 29.4. Poppy did 8.4. I'm covering it, but Poppy did 8.4k damage.
The only time we've ever seen a Tech loss is at MSI.
To be fair, Wukong didn't do anything this game. Nobody did anything.
Kind of weird the situation is with T1. We believe in the long-term faith of the ramp-up, but maybe an indicator that Gen G are finally that step ahead on the world stage.
But I think what makes the stats so crazy is I feel like with Swiss being so recent, you can get a lot of
우리
crazy
사연
stats
주고
for that, but the
돌진인데
fact that
뽑히자면 럼다운 자네보다 더한 건가?
T1 have been present at so many worlds. It really shows how long they've been so consistent. And this is really
아니 그 카이사를 할 거라고 자야를 너무 대놓고 우리 카이사 한다고 자야를 배난 것 같은데. Like what is the purpose of playing 카이사? 카이사를 해서 이점이 뭐야? 난 진짜 그게 궁금해. What is the purpose of playing Kai'Sa there? Why are we drafting Kai'Sa? Fourth pick. Why?
I initially anticipated. An organization that I just inherently have trust in when it comes to the World Championship because
what is the advantages of playing Kai'Sa there?
Like they deserve that recognition.
And is it really worth banning Xayah and Lucian to play Kai'Sa? 벤 카즈를 거기다가 투자를 할 만하냐고 Kai'Sa를 픽해서 그만큼 Kai'Sa가 사기야? 아니잖아. 35% win rate on Kai'Sa and Guma Yushi? If Guma was like the Kai'Sa, literally Kai'Sa OTP, 80% win rate Kai'Sa, the best Kai'Sa in the world, yes. But it's fucking Guma and Kai'Sa. He plays other champions too, bro. You know what I mean? 다른 챔프도 다 잘한단 말이야. Literally put him on Jinx, Tom Kench, we would have won the game, bro. 그냥 징크스 탐켄치 이런 거 시켰으면 이거 이렇게 안 터졌다고. 징크스 탐켄치 했으면 초반에 싸움 안 해도 된다고. 그냥 뭔지 알죠? 그냥 조합을 카이사를 함으로써 그냥 조합이 갑자기 이렇게 그러다 이제 포피까지 카운터 맞아버려가지고 게임이 그냥 불가능한 수준. 케일린 그만? 야, 케일린 was banned, 조지. Enemy team banned 케일린. 상대가 캡틀 시베를 밴했지만 드레이븐도 잘한단 말이야. Draven is one of Gumaishi's favorite champions. And Draven is like super strong. Why couldn't we draft Draven? 야, 50 오로라 해가지고 세게 가져갈 거면 초반을 거기에다가 드레이븐까지 해서 우리도 라인삽 한번 해보자고. 드레이븐 탑으로 보내버려. 왜 그런 거 안 돼? 우리는 왜 안 돼? Why are we trying new things? I guess we are trying new things, but like this is not it's new in a different type of way. 와, 진짜 웃음밖에 안 나오네. 새로운 걸 시도하는데 이런 식의 새로운 거를 내가 원하는 건 아니었거든요. 막 드레이븐 같은 거 나오면 징크스 설마 나오나 막 이렇게 기대했는데 I was really wondering, are we gonna see the Jinx Lulu today? Are we gonna see the, Jinx Thresh, Jinx Tom Kench? Are we seeing Draven Pike? What are we seeing today? Just kidding. We're gonna fucking lock in Kai'Sa, we're gonna lock in Kai'Sa, leave open fucking Poppy here. Fucking, are you serious?
Play the local way, pay your way.
Honestly, T1 fans, I don't want to be a doomer, but honestly, I don't know if we can make it through, guys. I'm not gonna lie. We could have, if Genji, BLG, Hanwha were not in our fucking 1-1, like if they were all 2-0 and we had to play into like CFO, KT, and TES, maybe. Perhaps.
Every moment of your journey.
I think we would perhaps catch a game into TES. We can win against them. I don't know about Genji. I don't know about Hanwha Life Esports.
Sharp and full of vibe.
Not a best of one like this.
Packed with detail. Zoom in on one face. Still flawless.
T1 needs some staffing changes. Draft coach at the very least. Yeah, I don't even know, guys.
Unforgettable.
Pretty sure people in chat, like you guys would probably draft better than this.
Hasselblad telephoto. Zoom into detail.
솔직히 감독이나 이렇게 뱀픽 얘기를 할 수밖에 없는 거야. 근데 인게임 플레이도 굉장히 문제가 많죠. I don't even know, guys. But like when you have problems in game, the draft really has to be very steady. You have to have a steady draft. So even if there are some mistakes early game, it's okay. You can calm down, you can grab some waves, try to scale out, breathe in, breathe out, right? But you can't do that when you draft so fucking bad. That's the problem. 그러니까 팀이 뭔가 컨디션이 안 좋을수록 그 뱀픽이 정말 중요하거든요. 뱀픽이 초반에 좀 안 싸우고 뭔가 한 번 정도 쉴 수 있어. 뭐 그래 괜찮아. 뭔지 알지? 2,000, 3,000 골드? 괜찮아. 할만해. 웨이브 계속 먹으면서 레벨링해. 이런 조합을 짜준 거야. 폼이 안 좋다 싶으면은 더욱더 중요하거든요. 뱀픽은 준비를 할 수 있다. 그런 것도 있긴 해. 근데 준비가 아예 안 된 것 같고. All those doubt T1, they usually do better without them? Okay, TBH, the whole world was doubting them. But maybe next time we should doubt them more. We're in the brink. We're right in front of the cliff, guys. We're about to fall off the cliff! 절벽 끝입니다, 여러분. 한 발짝만 더 뒤로 밀려나면 바로 그냥 절벽으로 떨어지는 벌이고. Hey, Femi! I love your models. Also, this game was just stop to watch. It was a cousin. Thank you. T1 Cliff Buff Fighter. Next is BLG G2. Okay, let's chill out. Let's chillax, guys. I think I might have ranted for the past like 40 minutes. My apologies. I'm just a little bit passionate though. I'm just a little bit passionate. Toxic? Maybe. Perhaps a little toxic. 오늘 경기 보고 매우 실망했습니다. 너무 못해서 아마추어 같았다고. 진짜 어떻게 된 거야 우리 팀. What happened to my team? What happened? MSI, we were so locked in. 아니 진짜 MSI는 결승전에서 젠지 상대로 패했어도 나는 화나지도 않고 정말 우리 너무 잘했다고 생각했어. I thought we played so good at MSI. We defeated AL. We defeated BLG. We were playing good. MSI 때 진짜 잘했어. BLG도 꺾었고 AL도 꺾었고. 경기력도 젠지 상대로 졌지만 정말 비등비등하게 졌거든요. We were so close to beating Genji at MSI. It was so close. 이건 우리가 분석할 내용도 없다. Oh my gosh.
Welcome back to Verizon post-game interview. I am here on the side of Genji. Congratulations on the win.
Imagine we took Corki. 상대 카이사 주고 우리가 코르키 했으면 어땠을까?
After the first team fight,
Corki can W the Orianna ult.
Are you happy with Genji's clean game performance?
코르키로 W 발키리가 있어가지고 우리 공도 피할 수 있고
오늘 승리
사이언 큐도 피할 수 있고.
경기가 첫 번째 한타
뭔가 아쉽네
굉장히
여러모로.
빨리 굴러갔습니다. 오늘 젠지 경기력에 만족스러우신지 그리고 T1 상대로 이렇게 빠른 템포의 게임이 나올 거라고 예상하셨나요?
The crazy thing is like everybody's gonna just flame Guma from this game. If he asks for Kaisa, he's like, "Hey coach, I want Kaisa. I want Kaisa." Wait, no, Guma, try Corgi. No, I want Kaisa. Like if he did that, then it's his fault. Yes, 100% flame Guma. But if this was a coaching decision, the draft, it really depends. We don't know this. I think we'll never know.
Are really fast pace here at Worlds, so I was kind of expecting a fast game today as well.
It's a bit unfortunate.
And, after the first team
Did he play good? No. He played like trash. That's for sure. But everybody played like trash.
Opponent, I was pretty confident that we will be able to close out the game with a win easily. Well, since you are the legendary AD carry player, I want to ask you about.
I don't think Guma was even the problem there. Faker looked lost on the Aurora. He was actually laning pretty good. Chovy just out CS'd him in lane.
Well, Masu also said he thinks it's because
that was it. You're right. Carrier was invisible too. He flash engaged by the time his team was 10k gold behind by the time he flash engaged. Like I'm like, bro. Couldn't you have flash engaged when you weren't 10k gold behind?
카이사는 또 1승 8패 8연패 중입니다. 마스 선수는 좀 예상치 못했다고 하면서 아무래도 카이사는 후반을 도모해야 되는데 초반에 사고가 많이 나서 그런 것 같다라고 설명을 해주셨는데 룰러
Yeah, but Faker actually laned okay into Trophy. He was trading well, he was dodging skill shots. He wasn't like getting pushed out of lane. So we definitely could have contested the Herald because Faker was laning okay. If you just flame Faker for that game, you're trolling. We just had to fight at level 6 timing at Herald. Faker didn't base when Chovy based in GP, exactly. Chovy's just good at last hitting really well, so he just doesn't miss any minions, but...
그런 상황이 나오다 보니까 확실히 카이사가 좀 좋지 않은 모습을 많이 보여준다 생각하고 요즘
오로라는 오리아나 카탈 이후로 밀리고 안 뺐었는 월식 이후 반반 이상이었는데 알리가 뽀삐 상대로 애초에 아무것도 못하는 라인전 구도고 모든 게 다 그냥 그런 구도대로 나왔다? 라인이?
너무 상대 조합이 좋다 보니까 카이사가 뭔가 힘쓰기에도
그 구도 한타가 문제였는데 한타를 해야 되는 상황에서 안 하고
No need to apologize.
안 해야 되는 상황에서 하고
Mostly because of the fast tempo that we're having here at Worlds. Kaisa does need a lot of time.
폼도 안 좋고 폼 뱀픽도 안 좋고
starting from the early game and with Kaisa you have to kind of give up early objectives and once you start giving up one or two objectives you feel like you're being rushed with Kaisa.
How did Carrier turn into a Bard one trick?
recently here at Worlds, we were having a lot of situations where
Hold up.
best of one series.
Okay, I'm kidding. He can play other champions, yes. Yes, he can, but like, why are we just losing every single game when Bard is banned? I don't get it. I don't get it. He used to be a good utility player. Put him on fucking Nami or some shit. Change it around. Like, Kairing was playing Nami. I was like, damn. Played like the Nami Draven or some shit. I think the draft is just troll. I don't know why we're not trusting Gumayushi with Draven. Why are we not trusting Keria with hook champions and utility champions? We're just putting him on fucking Alistar every game. Or Alistar, Rel, like pro. Put him on something creative for once. Put him on something else. Yeah, Keria Pyke. He has a fucking Pyke skin. Put him on Pyke. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The bug. The bug. The Kalista E. It wasn't a bug. He thought it was a bug. The pause lasted for like 30 minutes, I think. Or was it an hour?
The best of one stage of Swiss, and they've proven that they can take games off the LPL powerhouse.
다음에 이런 식이면 탈락이라고. 아이고. 진짜 아마 G2를 만날 가능성이 높거든요. There's a high chance we're gonna meet G2, I think. T1 G2 matchup. G2's gonna lose here and then play into T1. Elimination
Welcome
match.
back to the analyst desk for BLG versus G2. And the good news is, as much as I know you're all waiting and tense with anticipation, we're getting right into it. So I think we need to talk a little bit about what the fans are predicting. Let's see, they have voted at MasterCard GG on X. They're calling the match for BLG with 53.2.
Wow. Where is the Hopium team? Come on! I believe I will play.
Delusion is a superpower. You guys wanna see? Here, one sec.
That is very close. I will say that all G2 asked for is their delusion. And I've seen enough people post that it's like their jungler's fault when they're clearly throwing. Where was that delusion for
YouTube
G2?
recommended me this video at G2.
I am so
유튜브에서 이 영상을 추천해줬어요.
I am ready for the G2 masterclass.
Why being delusional is a superpower.
We've seen them beat them in a single game before.
5 years ago. It's a video from 5 years ago. And it got recommended to me yesterday. 아니 어저께 유튜브를 키니까 이게 첫 번째 영상으로 이게 뜨는 거야. 개웃긴 거야.
I'm not convinced.
아니 이게 5년 전 영상인데 왜 갑자기 유튜브 알고리즘에서 내 알고리즘에서 이게 뜬 거지?
I feel like you're not letting your
G2
true
has
self
this
come
like
out. What do you mean? I feel like you're hiding something.
As long as there's solution, there's hope.
It's very possible.
감사합니다.
I'm positive. We're both positive.
I think they have a post on it.
We're
One sec.
both
Let me try to lift it.
feeling alive, and we're not scared or nervous because we have faith and we have delusion. And hopefully that's enough. As Derek's Kobe,
This trip to
take it away.
Worlds is going to be a little bit
Hell yeah,
different.
boys, because NA got their win.
Please store all carry-on items
We're
securely.
not versing our own region. We're not knocking out the boys.
I'm in the gaming
of the
chair.
EU. This is where it
Smoking,
happens.
vaping,
Kobe, I'll
inting,
give you,
and KC.
No inting allowed. No KC allowed.
If you notice someone choking next to you, don't panic. This is common during the Swiss day.
Let's go.
In the
Wait,
likely event of
T1
loss
T1's
of clear
choking.
faith in the cabin, hopium masks will fall from the ceiling.
Copium.
Make sure you put on your own hopium mask securely before helping
Hopium and a
the EU
copium.
brothers.
Remember,
as long as there's delusion, there's hope.
Because
let's be real, we've been on this journey before.
I do like that
And it's
ban
always
from
ended the same
BLG,
way.
Banning out a lot of this straightforward
So
team
will this trip
fights.
be different?
Zion, Wukong, and Azir,
Maybe not.
all very
But
good.
what if it
for
is
these
different?
very
What if it's the
successful
journey
team fight comps
we've
that we
all been
have
waiting
seen?
for?
Meanwhile,
I
we
think
do
it could
give
be.
up the rise while
We just need to
banning
answer
Orianna,
one question.
He's turning
Are you
more and more
willing
into
and able
tomato.
to do
He's turning so
whatever
red.
it takes to be legendary?
This champion. Let's see what the response will
Yes.
be. Is it going to be something kind of boring like the Talia that we see a lot
Yes.
into the rise, or is it going to be something more spicy?
Yes.
Personally, I liked Capital and he played it long.
Very good, sir. Very good mention. The Z actually wasn't too bad as well. I
Delusion.
feel like for Caps, he's got a plethora.
Okay, we're
But
in.
G2,
Okay.
This is interesting when everyone's moved away from this.
We're
big
in.
opponent.
Moving
They are
on
going
from
to
T1,
R1
completely
Varus.
flopping it. Let's go.
And
Don't worry, it's not top Varus. Don't worry.
I mean, no.
Okay, one sec. I gotta change.
I think that would be worse.
I gotta
don't
change
know,
back.
Hey, it could be flexed up there.
I mean, I am worried with the amount of mobility in League of Legends now. Seeing an immobile 80 carry them.
But early Varus pick,
G2,
it is flexible.
dot,
So
dot,
it's
dot,
funny, you know,
G2, dot, dot, dot.
the Shy gave us
Go
a lot
cheer
of
for G2,
comedy,
guys.
and everyone is gonna
Actually, G2 winning is gonna send BLG down, and then we're playing the BLG elimination match.
With I believe his third in a row Zin game.
Elimination match into BLG sounds like hell.
Ooh.
You know it's coming? Oh god.
LPL Kiana.
That's the
Delusion is a solution.
I love it so much.
Shadow has played Nefiri,
gosh.
now Kiana. Two lethality junglers, and the funny thing is, like,
Kiana.
Shadow came in, looked like a completely different
Goodbye.
team, and everyone was scared of BLG yet again. Seeing Bin on a tank
Goodbye,
this
Jitsu.
time, much like his Rek'Sai, and they've got a bit of a formula here for BLG, and it seems to be following what they did in the previous game.
Is a suit to
like the
G2
looks here
uniform?
from BLG.
Nope.
A lot of
This is just a
options.
suit.
Poppy though, into Kiana. A lot of teams. So teams, because Kiana, LPL Kiana has been so
Chinese
scary,
Kiana, it's Jover.
not every team against LPL teams can like pick it up themselves. So a lot of them have decided, all right, we're gonna just attack Kiana's if anyone ever picks it against us, right? Because it's a squishy champ, so you just try and immediately full send on the Kiana and attack her before she can blow up your team and get a good engage.
Yep.
Poppy and Zin, both champions that can go try and attack Kiana's. So Poppy pick here as soon as they saw the Kiana.
저렇게 일찍 나오고
See if
좋은
this one also has
뽀삐를
as much value as we
우리는
saw,
왜 픽을 안 하고 밴을 안 한
have
걸까?
previously.
Look at that Poppy,
Now,
such an
what
early
kind of
Poppy
80
pick.
carries
It's
are gonna
that
go
good,
with
guys.
that BLG comp?
We
Not
didn't
the
ban
silver,
it,
that's for
we
sure.
didn't
The
pick
speed
it.
up would be scary as
And
far
then
as
decided to
mobility
draft every
already
single
showing
champion
on
that
team.
gets countered by Poppy W.
So far from Elk, we've had Caitlyn, we've had Zaya.
Anyways, moving on,
Any
let's
carry to
focus
self
on
build and any
G2.
carry for the laning
I like
phase.
G2's comp because Poppy can be flex top
because, again, we've
and
already
can
got
be
this
played
front
support,
line
by
with
the
this
way.
kind of building
Also
front
can
to back
jungle,
with
but
this massive
obviously
disruptor
Xinjiao
in the
is a
jungle.
jungler.
Disruptor is
Xinjiao can't be
safe.
flexed.
Sivir was already banned, and now the biggest question is,
Orianna is already banned. Low. Yeah, Orianna's
banned.
banned.
Maybe they're expecting something that could be like an Ezreal Karma lane to match a bit of the Varus range there, Kobe. So interesting ban
T1's
from
first pick
G2
trade.
to finish it off.
Maybe
Chain is so
BLG
banned,
go
Genji
like a
expose
Jin-
it, maybe
a Jin
T1 will
lane
fix
or
it.
something then for Elk.
I mean, I don't know.
Lots of possibilities still up for him.
I don't know.
Lucian lanes. I mean, Yunara is available, but maybe
Honestly,
not,
at this point,
maybe not into the Varus. So double bans against Caps here.
I don't
though.
have any expectation for
And
T1
that's the
anymore.
Talia that we mentioned.
I wouldn't be
but
surprised if
I'm
they
kinda
get
happy
knocked out.
that it's banned out, so we're gonna see something more interesting
I mean,
from Caps.
I agree. I don't want to see Caps on Talia, even though he's a pretty good Talia. Caps has so many pocket picks. You're going to talk about the LeBlanc being one of them. What else do you want to see? Things like the SARS on the belt? Maybe the SARS okay, maybe not.
Yeah, I think a little bit early for anything like a Silas. Like maybe if you saw an Alistar.
Olivia!
Okay, so
Olivia! Oh my gosh, Olivia! Olivia into
buffs coming into
Rise!
Worlds.
Oh
So
my gosh,
this
that's
champion
Frogan right
I
there.
legit think is
Frogan.
OP. I legit think this champion is
I
OP.
always thought the Nivea
and
pick
we're
would have been
assuming that
really
it's
great
going
in the
into mid lane
meta.
against the Rise
애니비아가
because it
근데
is an
라이즈
old
상대로
school
왜 안 나오나
counter
했는데
pick
진짜 이게
into Rise.
나오네.
And so you can put up the
Caps.
wall, you put your ult down,
Because
you
it
put the
scales
wall
as
behind
good
the
as
Rise, you have really
Rise.
good gank setup, and you have the wall synergy with Poppy.
Thank you, yes.
It is just so beautiful. I love this pick so
Yeah,
much.
the wall
Olivia
synergy.
is
You put
OP
up the
itself.
wall and then Poppy
They
can
have the
actually
Poppy
smack
synergy.
you and smack
It
the
is
enemy
a
team
good
into the
counter
wall.
pick into Rise. It
That
is
works
like,
as well.
boom, just perfect.
아니 진짜
And
우리는
Nivea
저런 조합
angle.
우리는 왜 시도도 안 해보냐고. Why don't we
Yeah,
try
no,
like
I'm
cool
delusional.
comps like this? Why don't we draft the Varus? 바루스 우리도 할 수 있는데.
Freljord synergy.
I think T1 should have tried playing Varus,
Yeah,
honestly.
Freljord synergy here. When Leona,
A lot of things could have happened differently
Brahma's
last
always
game.
really good into Leona because Leona's just guaranteed
But
going to
I'm happy
engage,
for
can't
G2,
get
they're
back
trying
out,
something
really
new,
buffs
but
up
however,
your teamfight
BLG's
here.
comp is just
But
OP
I'm so
though.
happy to see
BLG
this.
has an
Olivia
OP
got a
comp.
really big buff on the patch. I already thought it was good.
G2 does have a
Synergies
chance.
here, plus
It
the
really
matchup
depends
is
how the
good.
Kiana plays.
Very-
키아나가
I'm-
어떻게 플레이하는지가 되게
Okay.
중요할 것
You
같은데.
know what? We'll calm down.
Maybe still rounding.
Hopefully we don't get
I'm
another
bored.
stomp
I'm pretty
in
much
this
bored
game
right
for
now.
the day, and we get some nice
This is the week, by the way.
real fun here. BLG has a very strong history versus G2.
Yes.
My fraud
bring it down a
predicted
little easy
R4,
here,
R5.
but BLG has
But
had
damn.
a lot of success directly versus G2. And so
He predicted
definitely coming in
Nivea,
here
really.
as favorites.
That's crazy
and
though.
they do have the LPL Kiana.
Yes, they do. That is a fear, and especially since Shadow came in. To
Does
level with
Doran not play
everyone.
Poppy? Why
Maybe
can't
the
Theo
youth
flex it? I don't
The
know.
debut of
I've never
BLG,
seen
you
Doran
didn't
play
see, was
Poppy.
horrible with H1.
Probably not
He was all
actually.
over the place on his Rek'Sai, and even
Poppy's not
Knight
that hard of
started
a champion to play though, is he?
100 Thieves.
Especially as a
Take
top
away from the
laner.
win, it was exceptional
You
from
just have to
them.
hit your R during team fight.
Between
You already
play
do.
I have
You already
seen
do
on the
everything.
West as well. So they get a good pat on the back, but for BLG,
What's your
they
opinion
leveled
on Fearless
up.
in
They
Worlds?
came back and
Fearless
and
is
they
great.
lost
I love
100
watching
thieves, they
Fearless.
came back
It's
the
great.
next day and destroyed
I'm back.
Fnatic.
Welcome
They've already
back.
taken one EU team down, and now G2 have to face them as the first seed and say enough is enough. Our region has been suffering, Kobe. Our region has been suffering, and now going up against BLG yet again for G2. With the first Anivia in international play since 2022 Worlds, which was by Kati from GAM, by the way. In G2 in their best of one, they look to throw that spanner real damn hard at the LPL's first seed.
Well, I've got some more delusion for you.
That's good.
Shadow's Kiana career win rate is 0% one game. So
hey,
0%.
Make it two.
Only played for one time.
Okay.
And didn't get the dub then, but let's see. He's had.
키아나 승률 0%라는데 한 판 0%?
Here we go. The Anivia runes for you with the phase rush.
Oh my
for
gosh.
The extra survivability.
Caps.
All
Phase rush. So smart.
By the way, did beat BLG.
Okay, bro. Hey, I gave it to. I literally just glazed 100 things at the start of this.
My region.
Let's get into it though. This one
Come on,
hopefully
G2.
will be exciting. We got the solo laners
그래,
having some
G2라도 이겨라. 나
synergy, so
모르겠다.
unfortunately that
G2라도
means they
이겨라.
probably don't meet up and use their Anivia wall poppy combo
키아나
super early on.
첫 판은 두 번째 판?
Because they'll be in different lanes for quite a while.
와,
But
바루스 봐봐. 와우.
some early
좋잖아,
interactions.
샘플.
Will be fun
I'm
either
wondering
way.
why we didn't see more Varus actually. The nerfs were kind of bad, yes, but it's not that bad of a champion.
A strong lane and even stronger skirmishing. We'll see how that 2v2 goes. The Shadow has started top.
And regardless, as we said in Champ Select, Anivia is just good into Rise anyway.
Yep.
As the
I mean, look at that
isolated
poke.
matchup. And Anivia scales so well.
유성 바루스는
It has
아직
really
좋습니다.
good wave clear.
라인전이
It can stall
역시.
sieges super well. The wall and the ultimate are just so useful as long as you have
El
structure
Penta?
to your team fight. And,
You know, honestly,
a
Master could have
Braum
had a
last
Penta.
pick does bring that structure.
Ruler trophy could have gotten the
And
Penta today.
As they are getting pushed on bottom side here, though.
The games are kind of
going in
stumpy.
and Getting the heal out. But,
Korea's China
heals from
rivalry
both
like
sides.
EU vs NA.
Used
I mean, it
and
goes even
invested.
more further than the IO. Korea and China were like, our history is like really
I wish there was a
intense.
better skin. There's so many cool Anivia skins.
You don't like the eagle?
This is like the eagle one, yeah.
You got something against
A lot of like
Oh man. Walker
negative
into a
feelings.
corner again. I love eagles, man. I love eagles.
In general, it's a generalizing.
Good representation. As also, quick side note, Elk is on Ezreal. I'm worried
It's kind of
about
like
this,
America
especially
and
when
China.
We talked about BLG
Like, you know how
eliminating
it's
G2
kind of
at
like
international events. Recently, it's been a little bit rough. Now, of course, that is
encouraged.
best of threes and best of fives there for MSI 2023.
Yeah,
this is best of one.
By the
Good news is
media,
also
by the
this isn't
people,
elimination.
by your parents,
So,
like, you know,
the rules are
kind of like
completely
negative
different.
feelings
It is
towards each other
fun
is
bit of
encouraged
trivia
as a
that
child.
will not hurt EU fans for now.
So are the junglers going to pass through mid lane? Because Shadow's
Yeah, I mean, I'm
already
always
in the
surprised how
brush, and
NA
Q1
always
has
like
no
shitting
idea.
on
So
China
Shadow
all the
has the
time.
extra
It's like,
info.
well,
Yep.
but then
They're
it's also
seeing the path
encouraged over
here,
there.
And they want to pop the egg.
Oh man, the egg's going to go down
egg
immediately.
is
Is that
gone.
great damage early from Shadow there?
I think the egg.
Now, egg on at half HP.
Skubot! Okay, nice. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Okay, nice. Flash for flash. Passive blown though. Caps is level 4, he has his 6 here.
To take away the passive and flash.
Okay,
I mean, Japan literally did some horrendous stuff recently to us. So. I mean, they did horrendous stuff everywhere around the world, especially in Asia.
But because he got close enough to his tower,
Yeah.
no further commitment for BLG. And
Anyways, let's
did,
move
in
on.
fact,
Let's
get
focus
the
on League of
answer
Legends here,
flash
guys.
Out of night because the wall was still standing there, and as you said,
I'm just trying to explain.
Shadow
That's why
came
when
back
you have
in
like
time. So
BLG
Flash is
into
traded
like Genji,
does mean
it's like a
there
Korea
could be
vs
opportunity
China
on
type
the
of
other
feeling.
side.
You know,
But
same thing
Anivia
happens
again
with like
scales really,
football,
really
soccer,
nicely.
whatever, Olympics.
And we'll see as the game progresses. Meanwhile, on the pop side, Broken Blade losing out a bit on the early CS versus Bin's Cassante.
He's had good lanes since the loss to 100 Thieves.
I see, thank you, yeah.
The Renekton game was insane. I feel like.
So it's a lot more different on NAU, I guess.
His lane was so dominant to build up that lead that Fnatic just really didn't come out of any good. But top lane was the worst affected.
Honestly, Anivia goes online
Hatama
once
has
she
the
has
wave in a
tears.
really nice spot, by the way. That
And
bottom lane, last
once
time
she's
we saw the
turned
camera
6,
down there,
she has turned
that
6.
thing is just melting minions right in front of G2 Tower. So
I say football, and then
Minion
Americans
wave in a
might
very
think
nice spot
American
here,
football,
getting
so I
held
just
by
say
Hans,
soccer
and Ben gonna have to go
afterwards. Every
walk
time
up
I talk
into the
about that
2v1
sport.
and stare at it. Meanwhile, the supports with the roam timers, with the hover here for On.
Let's go talk back and talk about T1 draft. That's a war crime.
He's just sitting up against the wall. There's going to be a concussive blow eventually here. Good poke from Hans, and as you said, the wave continues to
Definitely a crime, 100%.
Since we are 5.5 minutes, well past the 4-minute mark, Leona can now go
in-game, of
make a
course.
play on top lane.
You forgot to put the in-game part.
actually slipped into the brush up there. You can see on the minimap. I don't know if that's actually going to turn into
Like
a
a
play, but
sin.
Shadows threw the brush down here.
Oh, hold up.
Blade. There we go.
Broken Blade.
Sends it away with the steadfast presence, but Broken Blade at half HP, also having a hard time as the wave is slowly now pushing out. Shadow is just going to retreat for now as Skumond is on a ward around Dragon. Shadow might just poke him out, and yep, shows that he's behind the pit. Can't get the double hit over the edge of Ishtal, and Skumond just getting hit by Dragon as he runs away.
The most annoying of the dragons, the Ocean one with the slow, but shouldn't be very problematic at all since
G2's actually leading, guys. G2's leading gold. Look at that. They have a 400 gold lead. Look at that CS gap between Ezreal and Varus. 바루스 라인전 센 거 봐. Wow. CS 지금 차이 나죠. On. Bin's looking. Poppy's top. Okay, Bin's trolling. Oh, that Q missing from Hansen, I'm pretty crucial, I think. No! Oh, On is on the tower, but he doesn't matter. He's fully spaced, stacking everything. Oh, absolute tragedy. Double kill going over to Mr. Knight. Oh my gosh, what the hell is this? Caps is actually dead.
And claim the third kill for the unholy Knight. BLG send
Bull 7. Goodbye.
Here, and G2's
Delusion. Not enough.
I think they were out. They re-engage, and it is into their
게임이
own
그냥
demise.
터졌는데. Game boom, I
Caps
think.
had no egg. He also gets realm warped on and taken down afterwards.
Goes
and
down.
just like that, over a 1.6
Bin
thousand
didn't
gold.
die.
Let's
Look
take
at
a
this.
look at it.
Watch
So,
this again.
On rotated over, he goes in for this. The Dragon already taken.
I mean,
by
Ezreal
G2,
wasn't
though.
even
Then
there.
they heal.
이제가
Bin
탑이었죠.
goes for the flash play, but he's only level 5 on Cassante. So even though he has
The
his
Brahms
Q3,
E,
he
Braum
gets
E
chunked
didn't
out,
actually
and
do
they have
anything.
to
And then
retreat from
Hansen missed the
Anivia.
WQ.
With the re-engage
No
there, Shadow just
way.
instantly punishes
0%
them.
win rate, by the way.
The Kiana there, huge punish from him as Skumon tried to go in, and the chase down kills from Knight, from BLG are huge.
And then they re-engage on the tower. You beast.
Realm warp on top
And
of
Shadow
Cass's
gets
head.
out.
Takes out another one.
Some of BLG's mishaps, I'm worried because
Disgusting.
Knight has been the most solid player. We
Oh
come back
my
to
gosh.
live. And even Ben's
Absolute
setting up
tragedy.
plays by himself with on attached. A kill over to the support. BLG 4
끝났는데?
and 0 at 8 minutes into this game. That mistake is triggering a chain effect against G2.
Bye-bye, G2.
Yeah. Knight
Bye-bye.
3-0 on Rise. That
Cooked.
is going to be very,
What is
very
Skumon cooking?
problematic.
I don't even know.
All right, yeah, during our replay.
How did they even
we
die
had
here?
On
Xante
clears the
doing
ward
Xante
clearly.
things?
And Bin is level 6 nowadays, so
아니,
Hans,
크산테는 얼마나 사기인
yeah,
건데.
just gets annihilated there. Nothing more to say. Bin just had level 6.
Oh my
gets his
gosh.
Q3, goes straight in onto him.
What do you mean?
Beautiful
Because
stuff
Xante
from
just
him.
literally dashes like
Takes
4 times in a
matters into
row,
his own
grabbing only
hands,
armor
and
and doing
BLG
1 billion damage.
So far ahead already.
Good jump, I
Sterix,
think.
are we going to get another stomp?
Brother, don't say that.
아니, 크산테는 저거 말이 안 되는 챔프 아닌가요,
I
진짜?
retract my statement.
It's not even
볼
just like
때마다 말이 안
pushing
돼.
caster. Well, I'm glad you did that.
아니, 방어력만 올리는 챔프가 저런 딜이 나오고 저런 대시가 있다는 것 자체가 일단은 딜이 나오는 거는 그렇다 치는데 대시가 너무 많아서 Like, unlike Darius and champions like that, Cassante just has so many dashes, which is unusual for a tank champion.
Big C already. Flash away from the flash frost. Knight's out.
Good try,
These two
Skumond.
mid laners are
Good gank, I
legendary.
think.
The best two from their respective regions with the most championships.
Tanking 3 tower shots? Yeah.
And let's see if it ends up mattering. This Anivia
I mean,
pick
I
that
guess
we
there's
got
not going to
so
be any
excited
upsets
for.
today. Olé!
Still hoping to see some of
100
the
thing?
Anivia Poppy
It's
interactions.
100 things cookie?
Some of the fun stuff
이러면
later,
오늘 그냥
but
예상대로
aside
다
from
그냥
Golden,
흘러갈
BLG
것 같긴
does make
합니다.
things much more problematic.
설마 오늘 백도둑이 또 BLG를 꺾은 그런 플레이가 나오진 않겠지?
Execute their vision, let's say.
하나 상대로? 하나 지면 진짜 큰일입니다. 초비상이죠. If Hana loses, it's fucking doomed for us. T1.
See if that's cope or not, because in 1 minute 30, next dragon comes up.
Look, we all clocked out. I mean, honestly,
it's
looking doomed.
Avoided narrowly, on still there. He's going to try and stop this back as the next wave's going to come in shortly. Standing there, okay. BB just has to wait for On to get
Broken
that shield of daybreak. Now getting a little bit of poke in as well. Turret is whittling down here with a plate already taken, and BB forced to stick around for the wave.
Yeah, at least he's not in danger of getting dove. I mean, on went in.
Today is a terrible day.
With his Q, so
오늘
without the Q then for the actual dive, they're not
너무
going to
슬픈
do any
날인 것
sort of dive
같아요.
action. Let's see how many minions on top side though he misses.
이따가
Alex,
솔랭이나
honestly, with
돌릴까?
teleport, I don't think he's going to
Maybe I
miss
just play
anything.
solo queue. What do you guys think?
Yeah, so
After World Stream, I think the co-stream's gonna end quickly today. 어저께보다 더 빨리 끝날 것 같은데 뭔가. Every game has been a stomp today so far. I think this game might be also a stomp from BLG. Unless G2 can pull off a miracle. Anivia is scaling with the catalyst. No tears on Anivia though. Very interesting. Usually you want to grab tears because you run out of mana very quick on the champion. 근데 애니비아로 연운을 안 가네? 이게 원래 연운을 가야 되는 챔프 아닌가요, 애니비아? 마나 문제가 많은 챔프거든요. 너무 끔찍하게 져서 선수들 멘탈이 걱정될 정도라고. 야, 우리들 멘탈이 이 정도인데 선수들 얼마나 진짜 힘들까? I mean, we're tilted as fuck. Imagine how tilted the players are.
Recall.
Identified shadows here as well. Sees Labrov, blasts him away. Dragon's still the focus.
Tyrion and Nivea feels mandatory. He's doing the Zeka special.
Be a little bit dangerous. I like this walk down for Broken Blade. They're bringing Poppy here since they don't have teleport on Broken Blade.
With no tears.
They're walking the Poppy over. Maybe we do get to see this.
제카 선수도 그렇고 뭔가 연운 챔프로 연운을 안 가는 그런 이번 롤드컵에서 그런 템이 도구 선수도 템을 되게 이상하게 갔거든요. Doggo was building fucking Corrid on Lucian too. He was going Black Cleaver into Mortal Reminder. What the hell? Shadow? Wait, the Leona just dead? Yo! Okay, they Pokemon. Pokemon! Oh my gosh, Caps is doing so much work! G2! G2! There goes the goal gap. Goal gap is pretty much gone. Oh my gosh, look at this Rise, it's so dead. No flash. 플래시가 없어. No flash, no flash, no flash, no flash! Anivia! Broken Blade fucking run. It's fine, it's fine. Yeah, Broken Blade did a lot of work, but I think the Anivia pick itself was the reason why they're winning these fights, by the way. Anivia 궁이 지금 크 상태가 너무 불편했는데 그 선택 couldn't actually do anything. Let's watch last fight again. Braum Anivia. Braum marks them, Anivia slows them, his passive stuns them. You know what I mean? 브라운 패시브랑 이거 프렐리오도 조합 좋은데? Failure comp. Braum did so much work with that E. Last fight, his E was fucking horrid, but his E blocked everything.
Ben still tries to make something of it though.
Look at that, look at that. Oh, stunned.
They're so separated
into Anivia
already
ulti.
lost Leona.
Goodbye.
That it is a double kill
Goodbye and goodbye.
for Hansama. G2 popping off. That's gonna give
LeBron's shield is okay. It did so much work. I think that shield was so important. Shadow ulted super bad too.
He minimized the gold a little bit. Plus you just saw the
Bro, G2 is actually doing it.
I
was losing hope, but now they're heading Gord. G2. G2. 잘한다 잘해. 나 진짜 이길 수 있겠는걸? Caps are just not building tiers though. I'm a little bit sad.
Okay, well, we rotate the Lethality Varus into mid lane here. Ghost Blade finished, so very good position for Hans at the moment. Off those 2 kills. Just spam clear wave. Remain fairly safe. A lot of vision around mid lane is
Zero
in
goal
BLG's
lead.
favor though.
Hold
so you
up.
have to be a
The
little
lead
bit worried
kind of
about
disappeared.
Kiana
What
plays.
happened?
Shadow here is actually looking for one of them at the moment.
Hansama, fucking one.
As well as Shadow comes into range. So Hansama down a summoner, but the engage now following up with On as well. It's a Wind of Spider or Glacial Fissure. Either way, it's a dead ice man. Hansama left alone. Skewmon covering the bases, but a great pick from BLG.
Yep, there they go. They delete the Braum this time around. Bottom side got pushed in though, so G2 have the wave into the bottom side, and the rotation up here for BLG means they're just gonna drop that wave. As Knight is hovering around for a repeat play. Is Knight looking for?
Oh no, Skewmon. Okay, it's okay.
On is just continuously punishing and sending out Zenith Blades on this 100% KP Leona.
So BLG with
things
that,
going
you
through
know,
from both
congregation of
teams
4
at
people.
Heralds. Both teams want to contest. Broken Blade! with the Consulting! Oh my gosh, what is going on? On's gonna go down here too. Wait, On? Labrov?
Knight matches it, punishes him. Labrov went too far, and Knight caught him well.
Oh, BB gets the solo kill onto Binny Boy up there with the Poppy 2-0 now. G2 just run BLG off the map.
Opens up the Herald as well. There have been some really good punishes.
G2 does grab it thanks to Poppy? Thanks to Broken Blade? 우리가 그 무시해서 봤던 Broken Blade 선수가 아니죠? This is not the MSI Broken Blade, this is the world's Broken Blade. Look at that.
Good combo into the wall, and then just chases him down. The red buff here
Beautiful,
on Broken Blade.
beautiful,
Beautiful.
That W, boom.
Annihilated.
He could have been comboed on the tower, but his W blocked the combo there. Poppy's a good champion. Not good enough for T1 to ban it though. Haha.
It might go down quickly as Knight has cornered him. Good flash. Ross Labrov tries to get his mid lane around, but in front of 3 members of BLG, there is no resurrecting now. Knight gets the other kill to help with the True Shot barrage. 4-1 continues to scale.
And G2 still, despite the success that they had in the last couple plays, have to be careful, especially skirmishes through jungle. You do not want to fight through jungle.
G2 보여주나라고 하는 순간 바로 이상해졌는데요.
Kiana here, the pickoff for BLG, quite nice. Leona, long range ultimate is always very annoying to deal with. So Egg Nivea now down, so no extra egg defenses for Caps, plus going down, giving that
뽀삐
extra
티어가
money
엄청
over
높게 잡힌다고
to
오늘 이후로.
BLG.
어저께 카일 선수부터
The UI
해가지고
with a dark seal, by the way, right next to a tier.
정글 소포 탑 이렇게 3개? 탑 뽀삐?
Holy! Imagine if those were all dark seal stacks.
He's got 6k AP.
Yeah,
just a normal LCD. He forgot.
So anyways, back to the dragon stacking here.
He forgot.
G2. This is going to be really
How can you forget? Everyone is literally memeing and perma talking about Zeka not buying tiers. For sure he checks, right?
They did get the
I don't know if he actually checks social media during tournaments.
Early Dragon Soul, albeit a Chemtech
It's probably not good actually.
Which honestly,
everyone like flaming you after losses. Probably not the best idea.
You know, can be quite nice. More survivability for this, you know, Braum, Poppy, Anivia squad.
Yeah, the bruises, the tanks. Like, I know we're having a big conversation with Orcs yesterday watching the games, but champions that can really thrive below that 50% mark, and I feel like Xin Zhao's one of them. Poppy, as you said.
Yeah.
So not the worst soul, and especially the
maybe better not to. Yeah.
For G2 with 3 now adding a pressure point on the map. Like that dragon stacking.
But it's also important to communicate to your fans and build your brand as a pro player.
Let's see,
you know what I mean?
Attempting another bot side play, but they walked over Vision to get here. So G2 already getting their counterplay ready.
Broken Blade's not letting the wave crash. The presence currently steadfast as BB runs out of the cooldown, and Shadow spotted out here with Scumon's discovery, and it's just about getting themselves some vision.
Bro, Rise is almost done stacking his tiers, Azure is done stacking his tiers. Meanwhile, Anivia doesn't have tiers. I guess he's gonna grab like what? What would Anivia build here?
Slow shot from Hansama on that side. What?
Leandries?
Farming top with no
Don't you need like Leandries or something?
So G2 just have to be calm, collected, focus on the minions.
Even the Poppy has tiers?
Do not have a timer right now. And Braum
Labrov
is very good.
Blocking the air.
Caps is able to finish up the wave on top side. Get his reset off.
It's okay though.
And no further blood,
tower's not even
there
important.
will be stone taken.
I mean, what G2 needs to do is... Yeah, there is a Leandries. Anivia's going Leandries.
The split push for Rise later. Although it might be hard to navigate team fights, again, into Braum, Anivia, Poppy, Xin.
G2 needs
of annoying front line to deal with, so
have an insane Poppy ulti and then they win the game, right? Right, chat?
Really leverage the split push.
뽀삐가 대박공을 한번 빵 홈런을 한 다음에 G2 also has 3 dragons, so at 4th dragon maybe just ult the enemy jungle away or something. 상대 정글 날려서 그냥 사용 타이밍 딱 영혼 먹고.
Set up a camp and never leave. Kind of
a nest, if you will.
A nest. Would
BB is 2 levels ahead.
Protect the nest.
That is an eagle. You're right.
Top gap.
Not up as well, so nothing to
Cause something not broken enough. Just buff the champion. Too
again
weak.
down this bottom side. Labrov is clearing out vision, dropping some of his own, and G2 are currently pinging, holding the river right now on this important objective, trying to make sure they see the approach from BLG. Labrov playing it by the
Kasante is like Thanos, and then Poppy is like Doctor Doom, right?
G2 currently holds
I don't know actually.
quite dark.
Wait, isn't Doctor Doom the movie coming out
They
soon?
move
I
their
don't know.
way in. Mid priority first for G2. That's good. Push
And
the
nowadays
wave.
there's like no movies to
Bottom
watch.
side priority might be a little bit more difficult to get. Caps is currently pushing in
Dr.
the wave
Doom
at
is
the moment,
OP,
but the
yeah.
Tri-Brush is dark, so BLG have to be a little bit careful if they approach. Bottom side tower is already dead even before Herald. And Otacon started
Oh
up.
wow, this is really
So,
nice from
G2
G2.
with
This is
really good
huge.
positioning here.
Look, Caps actually got the tower and pushing the wave here.
He's got an egg, so he wants to
Oh, Caps, you hit that! It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. They get this. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Caps was actually 5-hand. Caps is 5-hand.
The sacrificial lamb, and with a roll warp coming
Remember?
in, G2 are already
Sacrifice?
away. Elk can't catch up, nor can Knight.
Would you
And therefore, G2 will
sacrifice
take the
it
ultimate sacrifice
all?
to the win.
Caps, the
I don't know the melody
distraction
actually.
eagle
I still don't know the melody of the song.
is
I need to listen
effective.
to it more.
He flies into the face of BLG, knowing it is a one-way ticket. Well, he was kind of hoping that it was going to be a Herald out
Almost
ticket.
got it if that Herald wasn't low.
I know that part.
Very close, hoping that it was going to be a Herald out ticket, but even
I mean,
with
the song is called Sacrifice
and
for a
not being
reason.
able to get out,
And you
still
know, Caps is
acquiring
just
Otacon
permanently
here
in the
for
song, in the music
G2,
video.
and that permanent power.
That's it.
The
That's it. You sacrifice Caps, you get the Otacon, you sacrifice Caps, you get the Baron.
Sacrifice Eagle. He flashes over, is able to get inside.
It's part of the
but it immediately
script,
goes
guys.
down, so
It's
they
part
come
of the script.
Regardless, though, G2
Sacrifice the shy.
sacrificing to be able to get the Otacon and get out.
Wait, hold up. Faker was in the music video. Does that mean Faker is gonna get sacrificed too? Hold up.
Get in, get back out again.
Yep.
T1's on the brink of
As we do,
elimination, so
Otacon, though,
perhaps.
permanent buff here. A lot of pedals for G2 as well.
It was so cool Shamey to use Flash. He had
if
to
the
use
split
Flash
push
to
does
reach it,
become an issue,
unfortunately,
though,
yeah.
because they
Too
do
bad.
still have the extra teleport on Bin, even though Knight is using his currently to get back out.
What is Shadow doing?
Dying.
He just jumped into EU, said, "Do you remember me?" Well, now we will.
What the hell? BLG! BLG! They're doing it! G2's doing it!
Decided to be ambitious.
Oh my gosh, no wonder Shadow has a 0% win rate on Kiana. That is gonna be the Dragon Soul going over to G2 at 22 minutes! 바론도 안 나왔는데 지금 영혼을 먹었는데? G2? 아니 뭐 0% 승률인 티아나가 이유가 있습니다. 이게 진짜 아까부터 좀 불안불안했거든요. 키아나 플레이가. I don't know, Kiana's ultis and stuff like that. It looked like he's kind of confused at times. But then you think about it, he has a 0% win rate on Kiana with only one game played in the professionals. When Kiana has been broken the whole split, right?
Now, they do have a control word inside this brush, but I mean, jumps right into the poppy.
Broken Blade just insert. Oh my.
And the rest
wow.
of the team says goodbye. Nivea Wall does
So
get more
Broken
flashes
Blade
out
is
as
just the
well.
GOAT, guy.
Knight gonna have to use his.
Broken Blade is just the GOAT.
Does reduce the effect of the possible split.
Forget
push
about the
that
Warwick
they
from
were gonna try
MSI.
and leverage.
He's a new
They're
man.
still gonna
He's
go
changed.
for a side lane play.
There is help from Skewmon though.
Okay, never mind. I glazed him too much. Now he's dead. I glazed him too much. Now he is dead. Unless
he can heal up with a hammer shock as well as Skewmon comes in. The ulti finally connects. Skewmon has to pop his too, but a shutdown over tonight is a good start for BLG. Elk just pressed E over the wall, and now a new one erupts with the ice splitting between BLG. But Baron's up in a minute. It will be 40 seconds for Broken Blade, and BLG still aren't out of this game yet.
I mean, we're gonna get a really quick Elder Dragon in this game because Soul was taken so quickly too.
I literally,
So,
I don't know how many times this happened. It's probably like the 100th time I glaze a player. The player is dead on my screen. 10 seconds after, I glaze a player. So I sound like an idiot.
Elk getting ulti,
Never
no,
glazing
rather
again.
It's on tonight. Again, the wall's up and available. Bit of frostbite added. Flash frost onto Elk. He cleanses.
Okay,
meanwhile,
Caps.
the bottom side of
Okay,
Shadow and
okay.
Weston.
G2 cookie? Wait, wait, can we do,
Just
can we,
away as well.
okay.
And Shadow's getting poked out between Hans, between Caps. So many projectiles. And
Oh
there'll be
my
a few
gosh,
more
that's-
chasing Knight down.
That's Baron! Oh my gosh, the map is on his side. Can Broken Blade look for more? Never mind, Elk is dead, Elk is dead. Knight doesn't have anything, no flash from last fight, he's so dead. Oh my gosh, that's Baron, that's Baron. 바론이다. 아니 G2가 진짜 이걸?
Yep, and that's gonna be pretty easy for them to get unless Shadow came up with some heroics.
G2!
I mean, you are getting
Delusion?
superpower
Confirmed.
Holy. Spellbook maybe?
Are they finally gonna defeat BLG?
Like he cannot get over to a smite at the moment, and Shadow is taking the enemy blue buff, so should
my
be
region.
Baron for G2.
Hog my region.
Broken Blade's going to add a turret to it soon as well.
Superpower activated.
Moment in this
it's
game.
over.
The Red Bull Baron power play begins. We only just got the Mascard Priceless moment in the Soul, by the way. So now with Soul, now with Baron, the early Elder you talked about. Well, gold is still in BLG's favor somehow. G2 have the tools to make
how's
this
BLG
game
having
win
gold?
and beat down BLG.
G2 got 4 dragons, Dragon Soul, Phoenix Strength, they got the Otacon, they got the Baron, and somehow BLG is still ahead in gold, guys.
With the possibility of elimination.
I mean, gold doesn't matter with all those stats from the dragon.
G2 are certainly looking like
gold
they're
is
going
for
to push
nerds.
them there with the Baron buff.
I mean, G2 hasn't really been farming,
it's a
that's
good point
why.
about the gold, though.
G2 hasn't been farming sideways.
Of fighting this Elder Dragon fight. 2.5 minutes.
How's BLG gonna kill Broken Blade? I mean, Broken Blade, okay, you just
win the Elder Dragon
literally
fight.
saw Broken Blade get caught out and die. 2 seconds.
Change the entire game in your favor, so we'll see. Well, the thing is, the
Caps is going
for
Zonios.
BLG
I think Zonios is straight into the comp, no?
Like one of the earlier dragons.
Into Kiana, it's
going
nice.
in onto the Braum and
No, Rabadon's death cap completed for
well,
9th.
and then the
Level
previous
15
one
by the
with
way.
Shadow jumping in, getting deleted.
However, Caps is
Have
16.
been really rough for BLG.
데스캡이 나왔고 goodie from LeBron.
Okay.
Dollar Flare, that's not calm. It's Zenith's Blade. Good disengage. Change Corruption hits the back line though. And on. Close to dying. Will
Jonya!
die first. The supreme display of talent.
Jonya, wait, they're gonna win this! They're winning! G2 won! G2 won!
And so do Europe.
BLG losing to NA, now they're losing to EU! BLG's losing to EU! LPL champions! LPL champions! Losing to NA and now losing to EU!
This whole damn year.
아니 중국 LPL 챔피언이 지금 북미한테 닦이고 지금 EU oh my gosh 유럽한테도 지금 지기 직전입니다. They just pushed this Baron wave. It's over. It's over. It's over.
Why couldn't G2, the first seed of EU, is on his court and he's fountain by a damn
build a wall, build a wall, building a wall. Just build a wall.
And in true
Holy.
fashion, he does not
The
let
Great
us
Wall.
down. G2 are going to move to 2-1.
Oh my gosh, that is insane.
BLG in the
This is insane, guys.
and G2
아, G2가 이걸 해? G2. I'm not even from Europe, but I'm like, what the hell, bro? Maybe we are gonna see FlyQuest G2 in the finals. CFO G2 finals incoming?
And a lot of those fights,
Holy.
How the hell did they, with Anivia? you talk about the comp so well, Kobe. They executed it. Man, that guy on Anivia on the other side of the break. We will hear from Hans Sama, who also had an exceptional game, before our final best of one of worlds. Between 100 Thieves and Hum Alive, Kobe, I'm going to start believing in them too. Let's go!
Broken Blade MVP. Sacrifice Caps, win the game. 푸푸. T1 대 BLG라고 그렇게도 진짜 그렇게 나올 것 같은데? 오히려 좋아. 우리가 BLG 상대로 전적이 나쁘지 않거든요. 그리고 지금 BLG가 T1만큼 해롱해롱한 것 같은데? BLG가 T1만큼 해롱해롱합니다, 솔직히. G2 vs Genji is cooked. Sacrifice. G2. Imagine you guys beat Genji though. Imagine G2 beats Genji. NA vs EU, that'll be even more better. Against FlyQuest? G2 Fly? Banger? Imagine losing to the East low, imagine losing. Okay, okay.
누구 만나도 이길 수 있다는 자신감 정도로만 생각하고 있습니다.
Fly lost and Fly won, Fly won. Okay, meatballs. Where's the memos? Where's the memes? NAU beating LPL champions. Go go. I gave up on last game too. I was like, damn, I saw the early game and the early skirmish around Dragon and like Caps just dying. And I was like, oh, okay. Under tower, the Rise ulti, and I thought that was it. Nail in the coffin. GG. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. 트위터 날뛴다고? 이미 지는 상황에서도 날뛰는데 이겼어가지고 let me actually check G2 League's Twitter. Superpower
gives you wings.
Holy shit. G2. Okay, what do I caption this, guys? What do I caption this? Holy. Better Thasium was right. Delusion wins games? Sacrifice caps? Copium works? Superpower activated. The Lulu is a Solulu? 생각해보면 T1이 뽀삐 가져갔으면 애니비아 하면 되잖아 라고 하면 안 되겠죠? 아니 근데 애니비아를 하면은 상대가 뽀삐면은 뽀삐가 벽궁하기 되게 좋은 상황이 너무 자주 나오는 거 아니야? Holy shit, Delusion actually works. Fevinight's entire casual chat memes that EU sacrificed MCoy in round 1, now we sacrifice capture the Atacon and the entire world is scripted, like how the... that's what I'm saying! And the Aatrox incident! Remember Aatrox incident happened again? Because...
reality, Hans! It finally
Delusion is working, guys. Delusion is working.
Get the trash out of here. Get that trash out of there.
You've given a whole region just a tiny bit of hope. It's only a best of one. Is there anything you want to say?
I mean, yeah, happy with the win. I think.
No, actually though, guys, actually.
I think if we show up, we.
아니 신날 수밖에 없지. 지금 LPL 챔피언을 꺾었는데. I don't know. BLG might be even in the worst situation than T1. T1 is only 4th seed of LCK, so no one actually expected us to actually beat Genji or do anything. Okay, we are reigning world champions, but we've been playing kind of atrocious recently. But BLG, everyone was saying they're different. They're different than MSI. They're stronger now than they were ever before. LPL champion dominant.
I feel like. I think like
they just lost to 100 teams. They lost to G2
team, so like we are really looking forward all the fights that they are playing, because maybe it was like they are a very aggressive team, right? They play very proactive, but I feel like we were really ready to take up the fight, you know, not giving up anything for free. Like the the position, the control, and yeah, I think the fight in
Check
early was a bit
description.
sketchy, but
yeah, I do want to ask. We looked a lot at that 6-minute fight where it felt like you guys got a little ahead of yourself, you got a little over eager. What were the comms like to kind of calm the team down to put you back in that position where you could really take over the game?
I mean, losing like 4 kills there is for sure hard, but I think my team did very good. Like we all did very good to stay proactive for the game. I feel like we kept making plans what we actually can do with our champions, and I think we don't always do that. The game was nice. We all kept a strong mental and they kept going. So and I think when we had also I think they were giving up a lot of objectives. That made it easy for us. Right. Like they kept giving up their tempo when maybe they shouldn't have given it up. So it was a bit easy to take the position and just poking people off with my champion. So yeah, they made it easy in some scenarios.
So the Otacon.
Yeah,
how much did you see? Because we won't have the replay, but how much did you see from your POV?
Of what happened to Cap specifically?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think Rice snared him, and he was trying to...
You can watch the whole play from your POV, okay?
Do they know your name?
Oh my god.
I'm guessing that you might have been a little bit more focused
I mean,
on hitting
the Aatrox incident, the Shy getting knocked
I
out.
mean, I had my camera on him.
What else?
At the same time, because I was just like hitting Atacant, there's nothing to do. But yeah.
Aatrox incident happening into G2 as well, just like the music video.
That's an amazing play. You know,
it's literally like Phoenix!
The Anivia, but,
fly, Phoenix, fly, and then Thumb plus Phoenix
and also
wins world.
I don't know what is that gameplay, but we always know he's very creative and he finds those.
Riot.
I would say clutch, you know. Like
It's clear he got a 5-man stun. All the BLG, they were just stunned by what was going on.
Making it too obvious.
Delusion, not just
making it too obvious.
Like in that moment, did he just say unlucky or guys who got the Otacon or?
아니 근데 진짜 뮤직비디오에 나온 그런 장면들이 계속 나오니까 진짜 신기하네. 뮤직비디오에서 더샤이 선수가 아트록스로 G2를 막 한 번에 Q로 막 4명을 빡 하는 그 장면이 나오는데 또 G2 상대로 LPL 아트록스가 빡 하는 그 장면이 나왔죠. 거기다 이제 더샤이 선수가 계속 나오다가 더샤이 선수가 탈락을 해버리고 사크리파이스, 그 다음에 캡스 선수가 방금 사크리파이스를 통해서 아타칸을 먹고
head across those two moments because you were finding these angles so other than that early game fight where it felt like you got one or two picks.
일루미나티 어쩌고 저쩌고 그런 논리.
I just think that they were overextending a lot of their plays. I feel like some of the plays they had the higher end. They could just like play with more small victors. But I feel like
I mean, this is crazy.
For fights,
what is BLG even doing so far extended like that alone?
Could end up catching them, right? And just getting
BLG도 진짜 T1만큼 문제점이 많아 보이는데 기계인 기량은 괜찮아 보이지만 이제 맵에서의 그 맵에서의 방금도 원딜 미드가 살짝 뇌절.
How quickly did the draft sort of come together? Like at what point were you set on picking up the Anivia?
이번 월드컵은 희생이 왔다.
So I think we started by.
아니 근데 좋은 거 제우 페고케 중에서 페이커 선수 빼고는 뮤직비디오에서 아예 컷백이도 안 나왔으니까 오히려 좋아. 좋은 소식이 있을 겁니다, 여러분. 괜찮아요.
Like the Anivia that plays it slow, front to back composition. You just wanna go there, get the first vision, and it's for sure very hard for them to enter. And you have Poppy, Brom to back it up, so it's like we are very stable once that game appears. And I think they were knowing that, so they tried to play super aggressive so that we don't like scale for free.
Yeah,
I feel like it's very like they need to find an insane flank this game to actually win. But I feel like our teamfight power around the objective is just too strong. And yeah, it was easy to see. Yeah, they lock in right, just go Anivia and then play this front to back composition.
And who do you think was the MVP of the game for you, from your experience in POV?
MVP of the game? I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, I think Caps brought a lot with this Anniver play, actually, like just getting attacken for free like this is such a big value.
So smart.
And also, yeah, he brought a lot of good balls in the game, and we did like the Poppy E-ing after that.
Yep.
I mean,
so yeah, but everyone.
I don't even know. The Poppy is just one of the
like,
most broken champions in Worlds.
Really
I think teams are figuring out. Maybe Jarvan is not like first pickable. It's not that good. Jarvan's actually fucking terrible. It's a bait pick. And Poppy is a secret OP pick. It's not really a secret anymore though. After the last few games.
I don't know what I was doing, but
you're probably doing your own business. You ignore top lane, as is your right as an AD carry. We all do.
Did you even know we got a solo count?
No, I mean, I did that. Very good job to you. Nice, let's go.
Hans, we're getting ready for the next matchup. It's HLE versus 100 Thieves. I want to ask you specifically about Viper, obviously a legendary AD carry. Do you have any thoughts kind of on him as a player, anything that you think he's doing well? Ox has called out Viper Life Esports a ton, but I'm curious what you think about Viper and if there's anything that he does especially well that impresses you.
I mean, he's very talented, for sure. He's one of the AD carries. Sometimes in my free time, I just watch how he plays because definitely he has good clicks when it comes to the game. So yeah, you can always see him moving his character really, really fast, even if nothing happens. But yeah, I think he's really.
Okay, if HLE somehow fucking loses to NA, I am gonna lose it. I am losing it.
Yeah.
HLE better win, okay? If they lose to NA, T1 has to play elimination match into fucking HLE or BLG? No. No. 진짜 하나가 여기서 지면 진짜 멸망입니다. T1도 멸망이고 LCK 멸망이에요. 밑에 BLG랑 T1이랑 기다리고 있거든.
Congrats, brother. Incredible win. Good luck to you in the draw in the next round. Maybe
무조건 이겨야 돼 여기서.
This time, we'll see what opponent you end up with. But now we shift our attention to Peanut and River, of course, the jungle matchup as we look ahead at this one. And Ox, you've known Peanut for a long time. What are your thoughts on this?
I mean, I feel like Peanut, obviously this is his last year, will be going to military service.
Peanut.
And he's talked a lot about how it's felt more, it's hit heavier when he's had those losses. You know, they had a big loss in the road to MSI, and it felt super hard to deal with. Because it is that last year, and I feel like he's a player who's had such a meaningful career across so many teams, had such an impact within the LCK. So, you know, obviously such a historic player we've seen on so many rosters on such a big stage.
T1's getting every first seed.
Peanut, of course, a historic player with an incredible pedigree.
Yeah, I mean, first seeds should not be down here. I'm telling you, first seeds are just like
has been Dokla,
being here makes.
Who we've just found out is super.
The tournament is rigged
in China.
It's rigged.
And this is crazy how quickly this man blown up. I mean, I get it. He's a charmer. He solo killed Bin.
What's crazy
Apparently it's pretty easy, though, I will say. Apparently it's pretty easy.
What's crazy is the magical story that just 100 Thieves have had ever since Dokla
just
joined
casually
the
playing on
roster.
Dokla is a big celeb now in China.
Belong
got over 4 million views. 4 million views?
The fact that they start the tournament off by upsetting BLG.
Dokla is the GOAT?
We really don't know what this team is.
She's right, Cat is
fair. We know about the sheer number of struggles that they have gone through, and they are not favorites in this matchup by any means, but maybe we get some magic today.
That's an excellent statement. And I'll tell you what, after G2 have won, we've got some delusion to spare. So we'll root for our Western comrades. Ox, you might still be the favorite.
Superstar,
we're going to send it over to Castro because I see one man who is very
That's
excited
crazy.
to talk about 100 Thieves.
I'll take some of that delusion, please. I need a lot of it versus
Here
HLE.
are the ratings for Hoopla Community. Broken Blade gets a 10.
BLG, 100 Thieves destroyed them. And against some esports is a different story, but I don't even know how like I think
Bing
it's
gets a
more
2.2.
now that we've seen 100 Thieves.
Shadow 2.2, Knight 3.7, Elk 2.3, 2.4. Oh my gosh.
Now against Humble Life, anything's possible.
Absolutely brutal,
I'm
guys.
just glad that Big Dogs
LPL
is
fans
getting
or
the
Chinese fans are just no
he
joking.
deserves now. 4 million views. That is crazy. Let's go. He has just been so entertaining. It has been a real blessing him returning to the LCS this year. You know, he was not even on a team, and then he got back in just as a coach, and then
positional coach, by the way.
Maybe you could say, oh, well, he wasn't a good enough coach for Sniper. But then he gets to play.
Yeah.
And they goes in
And it absolutely turned around 100 Thieves year. It was our story all year long.
Zeka Azir is open. 100 Thieves.
The last heist, the journey that
What are you cooking? What are you cooking? Aurora top ban 좋다. Aurora ban is so important. Quid looks so comfortable and so strong on that channel.
So let's see how painful that will be.
Yeah,
Pantheon pick.
Start, of course, you can see on your screen, powered by Omen and HyperX, and you got the Azir B1.
Kind of interesting to pick Pantheon when there's Xin Zhao open. Xin Zhao's been looking really strong this tournament. Maybe Poppy pick? Whoopi? Oh, they don't want to pick Poppy yet. They don't want to pick Poppy yet. Oh, the Pantheon Talia. Pantheon Talia는 되게 유명하죠? 그리핀이 예전에 SK 결승에서 판테온 탈리아 3판 연속 같은 조합으로 TVMAX 감독이 그때. You guys remember when Griffin played Pantheon Talia the same comp 3 times in a row into T1 in the finals, LCK finals? And they got 3-0. They got 3-0. There's the Xin Zhao.
We really had a love
affair
with
this
champion. Super high priority
Nar.
On it because
Nar for
not
Zeus.
only of the gank possibilities, but also the
I think it's good. Give carry champion to Zeus. He has a Nar skin.
It's a funny
he has a Nar.
Of the last dances, by the way, because you know HLE with Peanut of a last dance of his own. And 100 Thieves organizations themselves.
Oh, Sion이 사기긴 하지.
Sion has been quite good at the tournaments.
Dogla, are you playing Jace into Zeus?
Is massive.
No way, right? You can't really play Jace right now, can you?
It's just a
Not in top
answer, and so there's nothing too special there, but.
우스한테 탱챔. 근데 그 사이온이 너무 밸류가 너무 좋아서 상대한테 주기도 애매하고 픽을 하는 게 맞는 것 같아요. 어차피 라인 싸움을 통해서 제이스 같은 것도 활약하기 어렵고.
100 Thieves will have priority with Yunara already gone in the last pick ban. We're in a similar situation. It was the Caitlyn's, well, I mean, I've got more than Caitlyn, I promise you. There's a lot of 80 carries taken away.
Yeah, and FBI, he does play Caitlyn, but he plays a lot of like Jhin. The Senna was really, really big for him as well. Senna does have a global of her own to add, and Jhin can follow up on some of these long-range plays, but again, Jhin has a lot of good things, but he does not kill Scions.
Yep.
So it's one of the reasons why Sion has been so effective here. Sion and Xin are just such a mega frontline that it makes your 80 carry choice a lot harder. So we'll see, but they're, at least from the HLE side, are worried about some of the snap engage from 100 Thieves, which has been the name of the game for them. They do like to skirmish quite a lot, and so the Nico not going to be one of the answers to pair with the 80 carry role over there.
Yeah, strong laning may suggest that, again, getting rid of the potential Caitlyn that could come out. Kai'Sa goes, and Busia from FlyQuest was talking a little bit about, you know, that the Kai'Sa can't really play around these objectives. It takes a while to get there and gets forced a bit. Yeah. So now with that off the board and the Ziggs,
G2-1? Yes, G2-1. Their early game was like
snap that you talked about through mid-jungle.
Looking really unstable, and then they just they sacrificed caps and they won the game from that. Copium.
Yeah,
well, I don't know. BLG was completely lost after the first like 15 minutes. BLG was confused.
And has been Delight's most played, actually, of this.
Lucian?
So a bit of a takeaway
Lucian
there
Brom?
too. Ooh, Viper's Lucian.
Lucian Brom angle.
Lucian Broming. Lucian Broming. Lucian Broming. 좋은데? The bounce, guys.
There's the Senna I was talking about. So it's something that FBI has always loved and has
way. Masu and FBI and the ADCs love playing Senna. We saw this again and again at MSI.
We constantly are tracking our soul stacking.
MSI랑은 메타가 좀 다르긴 하거든요. 근데 북미 원딜러들이 마수 선수도 그렇고 FBI도 그렇고 되게 그 세나를 되게 잘합니다. 세나를 잘하기도 하고 세나를 좋아해. 근데 세나 메타가 아닌 점. So no matter how good you are on a champion, when it's not really a meta champion, how are you going to hold up? That's something that we really want to see. But Senna does seem very good for Cassante. Helium Cassante when Cassante is going in and stuff.
This champion disappeared from a lot of our radars.
Husband vs5.
Getting more lane dominance. So defense maneuvers from FBI, like
가정 싸움이었어.
so important when we just watch
Mom and dad fighting.
some of these pocket picks, but Seeing Comfort come out of Western
Mom and Dad
regions, I
fighting.
feel like it's what helps get them across the
PTSD.
line.
No.
We have to see, speaking of crossing the line, Kobe, if you can get excited as I did in that last game, because G2 did it, why can't 100 Thieves? 100 Thieves started it, by the way.
Who
They
won?
started the hype on this tournament for the West.
Yep. Both
Who
of
do
them
you think
taking
won?
down BLG. HLE are
Genji,
quite
of course,
a different beast,
won.
though.
Genji won. Surfer Lake.
So let's
Gamba, I
see
think that was
what
crashing out.
can the
Gamba,
Thieves
go
do about
right
it
now.
this
Yeah.
time
Prediction.
around. Viper's
Don't worry,
Lucian
I think I crashed out for like an
quite a
hour
lot,
after T1
to
Genji game
fear.
ended. It's okay.
So let's see about how they navigate that situation.
You're not
I
only
do
the one
think
crashing
there
out, we're all
might
crashing out
be
together.
Some early
Okay, let's lock in for the
level
final
one
game.
shenanigans.
Already the final game, by the
HLE
way.
run straight
It
through
felt
to
so
the
fast
river.
today. Everything just moving
Try
super
and get some of the
fast.
deep wards. Hard
오늘
push
뭔가
here into the
정말
jungle.
빠르죠? 템포가 빠릅니다.
Do expect, or are we distracting up here? No way you distract with
Yes.
emote spam and then wrap around. Okay.
The boys.
There we go.
Yeah, that's fair.
Each of them got one tap, one touch.
Wait,
They have
that's
the
not
same emote, and they
fair.
Can't do it again because
Did they coordinate?
got grasp.
So, let me fill you in on some of the Dokla content.
Yeah, tell me.
진짜 탑라이너도 개 레전드네.
His
이것이
strategy
탑이지.
that he was going to use.
Don't hit me.
Okay, what was it?
But he
Okay, they
then
didn't proc grasp
clearly
or
has
anything,
not
so
implemented that strategy.
어차피
Because in his
돌아오면
blog he
실제로
said,
풀피 되고
I'm going to practice Jason Nar and use,
라인전
I'm
시작하긴
gonna use
하는데
his skin.
Sion's actually swapping
But,
bot lane. Look at
I don't
that.
know, maybe the coach overruled him or something. So
뭐야, Sion이
didn't
바텀을
actually
왜
come up
가지?
with that strategy.
Wait, top?
Maybe
There's
we'll
nobody
hear from
top.
Dokla in a vlog after this series about what happened there.
Next one will get
No
6
way.
Peanut and
What
Viper
is he
starting
cooking?
invade here. Viper
What
looking
is
at
Dokla cooking?
But on a ward, so they know
Wait, that's not Dokla, that's Zeus. Why is what is Zeus cooking?
The lane swap does come in. The,
So their lane
the
swapping
split on jungle is actually
quite late,
defended
though.
here.
And it's a
Level
Braum
1
as well.
side invade?
So the natural
That'd be so
damage
funny.
is just
What is
great.
going on here? Level 1 Braum invade.
Delight is
Oh,
currently
뭐야,
soloing
River?
River as Ayla's coming to defend. Not a moment too
He's
soon
fine,
as
he's fine,
with
that's
another
fine.
rotation I fear for River, but remember he's in the jungle. He'll be able to cue this away.
What is it? What is
Really
going
nice
on?
timing from River. It was a bit scary, and he's looking at
What is going on?
sees Delight walking back towards bot.
Bonk?
So, neither support is getting any experience.
No.
Quite frequently, the supports will at least soak level 2, but I do think this iteration is also good. The jungle focus iteration.
그냥 탑
delaying
원딜이랑
jungle attack
섭한
mode, and he's
건데
actually delaying Krugs right now
정글에서
by
서폿이
leashing them all the way
저렇게
out.
정글을
Delight
때리는
has
거는
done
좀
quite a significant job at
신기하네요.
delaying here.
Yeah, really nice.
Nice stuff from him, being as annoying as possible to River. And look
Oh
at the
wow, they're
difference in
actually
speed.
getting the
It is
little.
a full camp difference
They're
in
getting
speed clear due to Delight's interference.
plus 24 goals for HLE.
Walked up. I'm not sure what he got out of it, but
저렇게 땡겨서 가져갈 수 있구나. I wonder if that's actually intentional. I think it is intentional.
blue side of the map
It
there,
must be
Kobe, so
intentional,
there is
guys.
a bit of a tempo lead here.
Kinda interesting.
Humble Lights Peanut.
And you can't
재밌는데?
really dive
River's level
a
2 by the way.
Zion and a Braum.
지금
Are those
판테온이
two of the
1렙이죠?
worst
판테온
champs to
1렙이야.
dive in the game?
It's pretty close too, isn't it?
He didn't
Definitely
turn
so.
3.
Regardless, they
피노
will
프리
continue
파밍이라고.
on
오.
with the split
신기하다.
map
저게
for
브라움이
jungle,
설계를
albeit a
한
bit
겁니다.
delayed there for
돌거북을
River.
땡겨가지고.
Delight is
That's actually
still
something that they practice for sure.
not level 2.
The invade
He's left a
and
little
then
bit early.
taking
He only needs to
the
soak one minion
Crocs.
though, to get it.
Pulling the
And
crocs.
Quid is gonna face check. Seems fine. Okay.
Scrying off the wrong way, by the way.
No level 3 on Pantheon because of that? Yeah, Lego. I mean, it's like small, little small things, but it does
Quid got it. Quid got it.
put you behind a little bit. Now you're not level 3 for the next camp.
But
So your clear speed is way slower.
He's still level
Look
1.
at Shinzhao, he's already
So you said
doing
one
the
minion,
Scuttle Crab
Kobe,
and
and
Pantheon's now
yeah,
on his
there
final
it is.
camp.
There it is.
아니 그니까 다음 캠프에 3렙이 돼가지고 스킬을 풀로 돌려야지 이제 빨리 먹잖아요? 근데 2렙인 거는 꽤 크죠? 이게 하나가 진짜 준비 많이
Just
했다.
waiting for second Raptor.
Bro, Hana
to respawn
prepared
here.
so much for this.
Remember the delay as
They
well
prepped
on
a
the
lot of
opposite
things.
side.
Like that
So
is some crazy level
while
1
River
plays I'm seeing
can
from the support, by
go
the way.
camp their second respawn, it is
And pulling the Crocs,
significantly
denying the
delayed,
Pantheon.
and
Pantheon's
they can
behind
come
now.
actually fight them on
Some
it again.
interesting things.
Are they actually going to cross though? River is
Shouldn't
River
matter
done
too
with
much.
the Raptors?
Like it's early games usually don't matter too much, but
All right, he's had a lot of time. He probably should be done.
Just waiting to see. There we go.
Okay.
As you said, a little bit behind. Starts to pick up again through mid. The trading, Ayla's covering.
Okay, so all of the timing has been evened up.
Yep.
Then.
yeah, timing has been
Pretty
evened
much.
up exactly.
It's just that River's
If
side
Pantheon on the
Raptor,
Raptors
quote,
was
unquote, will
contested
respond a
and
little
then
bit
they
quicker.
actually do something there,
Going for
but no.
Krugs now. Peanut wants
근데
a little
지금
bit more,
판테온이
but this
또
is on the
이제
swap
집을
back, so that
갔는데
Krug, that's a
심장으로
little
집을
greedy
안
of a
간
Krug take
부분
from Peanut.
진샤들은 go
River
home.
is reset back with with Dokla.
They don't know. They don't know.
That's the face check, right?
Some a flash or something.
Now they know.
But he finishes it pretty
Turn off the
quick.
flash.
The damage, oh, it's autoed down, but against the wall.
Get the little ones.
It's really good. As Peanut flashes away, River was also coming
Gets the
in,
flash.
so a really good defense. Even though Peanut gets away
Because
with
something
it,
was smelling
now
in
we're starting
mouth.
to see if that can be punished as
저거는 시야가 없어도 이제 예상을 하는 거지. 갈 데가 저기밖에 없다.
River's got the purchase, so he should, if he finds him, River does.
He will indeed.
Oh,
On
he's
the
dead.
Peanut. No.
Oh wow,
Stops there.
he didn't come in.
Peanut has no flash.
방금은 좀 판테온이 거격하게 들어가나 했는데 루시안 브람이 바로 위에 있어가지고 he goes in anyways. Lucian Bram is right above, and Cassandra has no priority. Cassandra cannot help. Casandra는 도와줄 수가 없는데 루시안 브람은 내려오니까.
River is a tenacious jungle invader.
재밌네요.
And he has a purchase advantage.
Yep.
So here
세카.
comes the dive.
세카. Oh, good flash. Quid made a mistake, but I think Zeka's still dead. There it is.
First blood goes over to River.
And Quid lives. Quid
Even with
lives.
the tower shots, all 3 flashes from 100 Thieves invested here, and it is successful. They push Peanut out the top side. They know that there's going to be no extra defense for
What a
Zeka on
morning.
the dive because every
What's up,
other member of
Patronus?
HLE is accounted for. So it is a surgical
okay.
plan
Honestly,
here from
G2 won
100
against
Thieves,
BLG at
and
least.
they do
Absolute
get the kill.
cinema.
Enables a good reset timing from Quid as well. She said, River, an exceptional play. Goes pop here by FBI. Just walks it back, gets a little bit of souls, but as he sits solo up in top side, and that play led to Peanut being so delayed to get back. Dragon's going to be started now, but an opening for 100 Thieves, which is fantastic. Dokla does have level 6 available, but on Zaze, he's not going to pull the trigger. They're wary about this Dragon, even though there is a Pantheon top side as Culling comes through. Minion wave in the way, going to soak quite a bit here from FBI, and they have sustain, so they're okay. On to Delight, though, hang on. Viper's got no mana. He's going to be chained down. The wall's up in the way, but all they need is a couple more autos. Delight flashes match.
아니, 루시안 브람이 세나한테 당하면 어떡하냐고. Lucian was level 6. But then he ran out of mana after his ulti.
The call is FBI.
What are they doing?
Here comes the Dragon fight, though.
There's an ultimate melee range. Hang on, is it too early? The Sky
Okay, nice. Zeus got a kill. Zeus got a kill.
From Quid, but Zeus is tanky.
In Zeus we trust.
In the all-out flushes out from a decimating smash, and Hama Live come in to take the Dragon.
Zeus gets the dragon.
Oh, we're having some fun, but HLE in the end, and they get the
아니,
objective.
사이온으로 캐리를 해야
But
된다고?
topside, again,
His bot lane is
FBI
trolling.
and Ayla here going aggressive.
아니,
They get the chase down.
바텀이
They
2대1을
kill
닦이면
off,
안 되는데 이건
Delight
진짜
to
큰
grab the
실수다.
extra kill. So now it's one more kill for 100
Wife
Thieves
beating
for
the
the Feats of
husband in game, of
Warfare.
course.
Although the objective lead now taken by HLE with the early Dragon. So here's another look at it again.
그냥 이대로 그냥 빠지면
as we
되는데?
said, comfort pick for him.
Delight just
from
W
Champ
onto
Selects,
Viper. What
and
are you
Viper has
doing?
no
Like,
mana, so they say we are going to take out your support. Flash for flash.
at least flash
answered.
the combo.
Golden Glue and Spooks, the coaches here, 400 Thieves.
아니 진짜 세나 5렙 세나한테 닦이면 어떡해요?
Really nice. With the layering of zone control there. Zeka
만화
can't get his
없으니까
shot.
그냥 W로 루시안한테 붙어가지고 내려가지 그냥.
All right, grub fight. You ready for some more action, buddy?
아니 그냥 거리를 주면 안 되는
Things
상황이었는데
delivered so
아쉽네요.
far. Humble Life have to come to the contest. What do you think about those summoners? Zeka does not have flash. Neither does Peanut. Neither does Zeus.
I am a little worried since FBI flashed for the kill, so no flash on the Senna could be punishable. And Scion from the top side is a little...
Peanut has ult. He steals with the smite. That's one down. There's the engage. 100 Thieves started off into a mosh pit. We begin. Peanut pulls out the crescent guard, but he's getting hit hard. Dokla comes in. CCs while FBI uses his last breath to do the same.
It's fine, it's fine. Oh, that's such a good ult from Viper! Viper! Oh my gosh, maybe he should have flashed. No, he has dash. Okay, nice, perfect. He just tanked it and then just dashed barrier. That was beautiful from HLE. There it is.
Humble Live going to take the rest of the grubs.
Yeah, I don't think you want to go into a mosh pit
그래,
versus
이게
Scion and a
맞지.
Braum. And Dokla's got
다행이다,
nowhere to
다행이다.
go.
With despite
Nice
concussive
style.
blows, he gets stunned up. His path makes
Kill going over to Viper, perfect. We want the
kill
kills on Viper.
And a 1.3k gold lead now amidst.
The 100
Goodbye,
Thieves, they scramble a little bit too hard here. So Peanut had upgraded 900 smite. By the way, River hasn't farmed as much, so his was only 600. So that's why they had backed off early. But Zeka and Viper, look at your screen. They arrive quicker.
Oh wow,
and
Zeka
they
did
just
so much damage back there.
immediately delete FBI. That Senna with no
Why was
flash.
FBI
And
even
so
there?
it
He has
all
no
goes downhill.
flash.
Then
His position
the
is
seismic
so
jump
interesting.
actually was going to land on Viper, but Alu went for an
I mean,
Alistar
100 Thieves shouldn't have
and
even
so
fought
then they
this,
didn't even
honestly.
shove him back.
They're
And it was
scaling with
just,
Senna. They won the
instantly
2v2.
in
They should be
HLE's
pretty happy
favor.
and give up the grubs.
Again, already when we were talking about the beginning, I thought that positioning was going to be very tenuous. 400
편안하다.
Thieves, the Senna who did not have flash from the
아지르를
previous
풀어?
play. And it's a
바로
good
그냥
job by HLE
탐글.
capitalizing on that. With Viper and Zeka coming over from mid
이
lane.
SK 미드라이너들은 다 아지르를
deleting
너무
him
잘해가지고
and getting the
무조건 배내야
advantage for
되는데
HLE. But the damage
SK,
carried
every
there.
mid laner in
Zeus,
LCK
again, if you're in a
is
mosh pit
an
versus
Azir
Sion
player,
and
so you
Braum,
have to ban
it
the
is
champion
always going to be
if he's
really hard to
meta.
get out, and you get a lot of value there from those beefy champs.
Glad you got that smite increase there. It's Peanut River obviously looking towards that last stand. So we talked a lot about it, especially with the 100 Thieves earlier on in the tournament, pulling up a big win against BLG. So much on the line for the organization. And versus Peanut as well, when, you know, I think a lot of people got emotional seeing him last time in Lol Park in Korea, seeing his potentially last ever Worlds. Hopefully, I mean, he could do the Maple thing and come back, but it doesn't look like it.
Yeah, him and River both going, presumably, to military service.
Yep.
I'm still holding out hope that we can find River wife in the United States and
River wife. What is he saying? What is Azeo saying? Oh, not Azeo. What is this?
But his game has a lot longer to go, and after that last grub fight, it is now pretty solidly in
Just find the wife guy.
for HLE. They've got scaling
Yes,
Sion
yes.
and Azir team
아메리칸 드립 레전드라고. 아니 저런 거는 진짜 한국에서 한국 캐스터가 얘기했다고 생각해보세요. 난리 나지 진짜.
So they just have so many options. It means that both your side lanes are
한국에서는
very good
진짜
with the Azir, with the Sion.
논란
Your mid lane is
뜨고
always under
뭐
control. Because Viper can remain so safe with Braum
난리가
protecting
나는
him,
거죠.
and you just unleash combo after combo.
오 매콤한데?
So 400 Thieves, they still need to just keep stacking up the Senna.
Salty1 draft
River's
feels
gotta get
Genji
out
and
of there.
decided to not watch the game.
Wrong-sided dodge.
You are
He's
smart.
gonna ulti out in brush. Zeus
Smart.
also covered the dry brush, so
Good decision.
he had to do it. Last go,
River ultis out because he was getting collapsed on. He was about to get sandwiched.
Did he get deep vision? No, actually.
판테온이 방금 샌드위치 당할 예정이었어서 공으로 도망가는 모습. 이러면은 13초 후에 나오는 용 싸움에서 판테온이 궁이 없죠. I don't think they want to give they don't want to fight the dragon anyways. They want to give it. Senna's scaling right now.
400 Thieves right now. I think
You just give it.
maybe
몸 개드름이 쳤길래?
Pantheon ultimate anymore.
이 류병 선수가 군대를 가야 되는데 한국 시민이라서 미국에서 얼른 아내를 찾아야 된다 막 이런들이 진짜 큰일 날 드림이죠. 한국에서 예민한 그런 문제인데.
Ayla's unbreakable will is
Senna
down.
stopped pretty
Dragons now
early,
up.
pretty nicely. Yeah.
Between an
I'm telling you,
with
Monster and
ult
FBI,
no
any
ult for a team
ADCs,
fight,
they're
day.
so clean at
So
stacking
even though
Senna.
Braum and Lucian ultimates were used,
They're
wait,
super
100
good
Thieves
at stacking
is
Senna.
Dokla actually trying to pincer here?
It's a fight. Decimating Smash tags him on the outside, though. Swine's going to come down, and second Dragon here for Humwa Life. 100 Thieves are separated. As you said, Ayla with no ulti. There's a lockdown on Delight. Peanut, Crescent guards between three, and it's just perfect. Second to lay her down as well.
Zeus is a fucking freight train.
Blocking is Delight, so that no range can be a
Boom.
fight. The shove avoided as Zeka gets Quid's flash, but 100
My
Thieves
region.
once again are set
Let's go.
packing as they'd left to defend mid after the
Korea.
Dragon loss. Viper can step up like that anytime he wants. His
Korea.
FBI is running low on the mana juice.
대한민국 빠밤. My freedom.
Instantly deleted on the front line.
Okay, honestly, I don't even know 100 Thieves beat
again,
BLG.
It's such a good answer to Alistar, and if you trade ults, can still operate equally as
I mean, they can still
tanky with
win.
his
They
unbreakable
just need a lot of stacks on
ability.
Senna.
Regardless, Zeus also just
Zeus
walked
is
away.
carrying on
Here
the
we go,
Sion
another look
though.
at it. Delight just charges in, even with missing the
제우스
Q, it doesn't
사이온으로
matter. They
캐리하는 거
force it.
보세요, 이거 봐.
Peanut walks
He
up,
drives
triple
back the
ultimate,
Kasomte,
even though he does
half
get
heals
stunned,
his
and
ass.
the teleport comes through. The Alistar's already dead.
Boom.
Zeus there
Alistair
just
flashes
drives
in
the
to engage
train
and then gets
straight
hit
down
by
with the
fucking
ultimate on
Sion.
And he had already completed
And then
his
you don't
Sunfire,
ban
full
Azir
item
into
completed.
SK team,
Zeka
you're
does
trolling.
get the flash.
LCK 상대로는 무조건 아제레를 배나야 되는 점
HLE
계속
now with a
나오고 있죠.
very
아제레가 그냥
clear,
사기요.
easy way here to play out the rest of the game.
챔프가
Very straightforward
노프를
with,
해도 계속
the
나오는 이유가
super
있습니다.
strong front
임팩트가
line
너무
and
크다.
the Azir Lucian carries.
Look at that.
Highlighting Zeus once
Look
again.
at that.
To the Coinbase gold grind.
Passive 1587.
Sion's just already done so much damage.
1587. 미쳤다
Big
진짜.
Dokes came in hyped up from an external
Pino?
perspective. But I will also say
Pino,
against
Pino,
BLG,
Pino.
internally, standout player for me as well, especially on his side.
I have not seen a bad Sion all
Now
this
with
world.
Iceborne. Okay, that's something.
Oh, bad Sion in
Problem
general.
is, Zeus
Yeah, you're
almost
right.
two
Every single
items
time I
himself
see a
with Herald
Sion,
now
whether they
spawned.
win or lose,
The
like,
item
and
advantage for
oftentimes they're all
Hummerlight is
winning,
quite
right?
Evident, as you can see on your
I
screen.
think
with
Sion
the
only
two-item
lost like
Lucian
one game.
And Peanut with Thunder Sky starting
Champ
off this
is just
Herald now.
bullshit.
Yeah. And Peanut with his 1,000th international assist.
FBI in the Thieves.
In possibly
He's the spy.
the final year. Riccio does go
The
down.
spy.
I have a feeling that Peanut will get some more assists.
Yeah.
throughout
He's
this
trying to
game as well.
infiltrate,
HLE
guys.
not done taking down champions. So currently though, split pushing, keeping the Sion bottom.
Undercover.
Zeus just pushing away down there. Minion wave almost up to the tower already, and the Thieves have an
Trying to
eyeball.
uncover.
I mean, the Sion would take
the
a long
fronts.
time to take down. Zeus recognizes the rotation and teleports out.
Sion is 7-2. They. I'm
turret.
surprised Sion even dropped 2 games.
And we'll just chill and wait with what seemingly could be a trade here with the push out in bot as well.
I mean, it's trading versus single Talia pushing though. So
편안하네요,
single Talia
그냥.
pushing does not even.
Probably not close.
편안하네.
See what the
결국
trade
오늘은
actually looks like.
T1 팬들만 눈물을 흘리는 거야.
Pulls out the
Only
cloak
T1 fans are crying. I guess LPL fans crying too, I guess. They're champion BLG. Oh my gosh, Zeus. 제우스 선수가 그냥.
Shifting Sam gets Zeka out of harm's way. He can outrange us. He can walk out. It doesn't matter because the rest of 100 Thieves in mid lane are getting assaulted. Zeus standing up to the turret.
Zeus is a fucking train, man.
Shot with Herald getting spawned.
You know it's gonna hit you, but you can't do anything about it. 사이온은 그냥 뭐.
Oh. That hurt.
Angry Zeus.
Hey,
Who angered the Zeus god?
He has
와,
assassinated
개 잘하네
this
제우스
Sion, this
진짜.
Voltaic Sion. I think 3 or 4
잘한다.
times now.
Yeah, let's
우재야,
get a
거기서는
cinematic,
행복하니 좋다.
review of that one. We'll get a blast cone 360
Mr.
shield
Zeus,
pop.
I'm happy you're happy
from
over there.
Zeus. Honestly though, Sion is just looking like a superhero.
I'm happy for
so
you.
far this tournament. Zeus there definitely
보여.
doing his part as well. I think there is a small chance that HLE might win this game.
I don't know about that, Kobe. I don't know about that.
A little bit.
우재야.
Anyways, they go in on Ayla again, Alsar, and he
왜
pops the
거기
ultimate, but he's already
있니?
basically dead. So he's out of the fight.
It's a
no
fucking
health,
K-drama.
no
Why
ultimate.
is Zeus over
River
there,
is
and why are
dead.
we over here?
And so, as the teleports come
That
in,
TP from Quid is
you know
absolutely.
it's one of those teleports where you're like, well, I'm toast.
It's
I'm arriving
absolutely
into a graveyard
demanded,
already.
by the way.
Here- Oh, here,
Demanded.
thank you, observers. Here we go. Kills the thing.
Montage music on.
How are you just flat?
Hits the E, flashes.
How are they doing
for the
so much
pop, And the
damage?
Q, instantly delete.
What do you mean?
Fighting again. I feel like 100 Thieves want to contest this as much as they can. Get towards that dragon, but there is no way. Ayla caught out and
Very
Humble
rainy.
open up this third dragon with
사랑했다?
5,000
전 여친이야 뭐야?
and a lot more of these montages are flying through.
전 여친 전 남친이야?
Gold
아,
galore for the Korean second seed, chasing their second
아련하네요
win
진짜.
of Worlds 2020.
It's like your ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend, guys.
All right, talk to me about delusion.
That's what it feels like when I watch Zeus
We have
play so
we're
well.
only
I'm like,
18 minutes into the game.
God damn.
And HLE already 4.7 thousand gold lead plus the dragons, plus are about to kill another one.
I mean,
Yeah, if
0 FGK.
I'll
The
try for
Z
the
left.
delusion. The problem is, this keeps happening. Zeus is trying to set an all-time
Ex-boyfriend,
record
ex-girlfriend.
for damage done by a Scion in the first 20 minutes of the game.
I'm happy for
I
them
like
that they're
that. Let's
happy,
track
but like
this.
I feel,
Well,
I
you
feel
know,
this
how ma-
hole in my
all-time
heart.
Most kills by a Scion.
My heart has a
He
big
could
hole.
get that.
In a competitive game, folks. In a competitive game.
How about we start it with the most restrictions? It has to be
배신적을
in a
말하자면
Worlds
이거냐?
game
자니?
on a Saturday at whatever
새벽
time it is
3시에
right now.
갑자기.
I had no idea.
Is it, yeah.
Is it actually
I'm
Saturday?
I don't know. I must have a little lagged.
Okay. Yes, it is. Well done.
Nice. Nailed it.
Every
On a
game was a
Saturday.
stomp today. G2's
By-
game wasn't really a stomp.
By
G2's
anyone
game
in
was
the
actually kinda
Swiss stage,
close.
in the first stage.
Who is named after a Greek god?
Yeah.
Let's give over Sion
mean,
every
that's-
game since T1
he's-
probably.
he's
You know,
number
honestly,
one.
I'm actually
He's
impressed,
definitely
Kara,
one
that
of
we
the
didn't
best
draft
ones.
Jarvan.
All right. Well,
I wouldn't have been. I would have been.
Thieves.
Like I
Big
wouldn't
ways
have
or
been
delusion?
surprised
We're
if we
racking
drafted
our
Jarvan,
brains
the
right
0-9
now. What do
Jarvan,
we
with the
do?
Kalista.
How do you slow the game down? For
I guess
FBI?
we drafted better
honestly,
than that.
I don't think we want to
I mean, Jarvan is not bad of a
Maybe
champion,
let's
but
speed it up.
Okay, how do you
the
do
stats are
it?
saying something different.
Basically, what
Perhaps
you do,
it is
you pick a
terrible.
target.
Yep.
Usually you want to pick a target that's got an objective bounty.
Top queen.
But I don't know if you can ever kill Zaya. Maybe we can.
We might get an answer. Seismic
They've
shove.
got objective bounty.
You see it,
Oh,
you
God.
want to see it. Dawning
Oh,
Shadow as well
no.
helps out. Ayla's also sent away Viper.
They're sending
You
it.
believe Kobe, because with Zaya
Zeus is
ulting
running.
in,
Zeus
he might
is
be a
soul
free target
tanking.
for
What
Quid.
the
Meanwhile,
fuck?
the rest of the fight is going Doklet's ways. He runs into Zeka.
Oh, Dokun is trying to reach him, but he
Viper
can't.
still just
He
not
can't
dying.
reach him.
He all
Oh,
out.
he gets
Soko
out
goes to the
though.
bush.
Really nice
Held
engage
out.
from Ayla, but there is a tower.
Spaces
But he's
River.
tanking up, and everybody is fighting separately. Oh, they're all going down. There's just not enough damage up there. River and Ayla just not offering enough damage. Oh no. They try to kill Zeus. Zeus is just a mountain. Zeus is a fucking mountain here. 아니 제우스가 1대5로 그냥 탱킹을 했는데 피가 안 가요.
But that Arakan will add gold.
He just presses R and just runs away.
Yep, Otacon for HLE, the tower on top side. FBI is trying.
700 gold shut down on
That they
Zeus, by
can
the
do
way.
about it, though.
708.
All right, HLE looking pretty dang good here. I think as well, we're seeing in the tournament so much success. And of course, we've had, we're in best of one stage.
T1이 저런 픽하는 걸 왜 못 보냐.
Is gonna
아니 그러니까
provide
우리
a
하나를
lot
주면은
more
사이언을 먹고
variety.
사이언을 주면
But
우리
we're
하나를
seeing
먹어야
so
되는 게
much success
아니냐고요.
from these really
왜 50 우르라를 왜 하는 건지 모르겠어
the
진짜.
actual play.
Why are we
is
playing?
the big-
Why was T1
is the
drafting?
focal point. But,
like,
these things have had a lot
Wukong
of success too.
Aurora?
And now, when you're so far ahead here,
If
let's
you're
look
gonna
at
give
how
over
they
Sion, grab the
try
Aurora
to
and
get some of
Orianna.
the
If you give
bounties.
over
Viper
Orianna,
had one
grab
on
the
his head,
Sion.
but the peel is
I keep
too
talking about
good.
T1, but like
Zeka's
this
there,
HLE.
Zeus
Look
is
at
there.
HLE. Look at the Sion
Viper
here.
avoided for long enough himself, and then Zeka's ultimate
Broken
with
as
the
champion.
peel as well. So no
Why are we
bounty
playing?
claimed.
We have
And
Lucian
Zeus
Brawl.
came
I
back.
guess they
He
banned
has
Lucian.
higher health there at
T1's
the
the
end
one
of
who
the
banned Lucian
replay
actually.
than he did at the
We're fucking
beginning.
banning Zaya and Lucian, both champions that Gumayushi can play, banning ourselves out, so we have to play Kaisa.
We're gonna have to get a
While
record
leaving
on this
open
thing
Poppy.
because he's just under turret for now. Zek
He's
coming to help
just
him out.
running.
Much like he helped out Viper
Look at
before, he
Zeus's
can help out his
positioning.
top laner, Seismic Shove avoided with good timing on his unstoppable onslaught. Meanwhile,
Okay,
Emily shoves
the ulti
back
coming through from
Zeka.
Zeka?
A crystal clean, the
All
dawning
roads lead to
shadow
Zeka, is that what it
enables
is?
the chase from Doklet, but way too deep.
T1
With a winter's
is not even
bite,
allowed to
all
play
sets
fucking
up for Viper
Azure.
to
Look
just
at that.
take on the rest of the
Just
team.
Viper space gliding,
100 Thieves
HLE just
will not feel
absolute
safe
domination.
under their own
Everyone dead.
inhibitor
Goodbye,
turret.
LA.
Hammerlife are putting on a display in Beijing.
Okay, but can they get
What?
Quid one more time though?
This is the most dominant game
Maybe that's the win for 100 Thieves, but
of the day.
Hammerlife a 12k gold lead.
Actually,
Are these
I think it's even
fights
more
are
dominant than the
literally just
Genji
showing
game,
some hand
Genji
dip.
T1 game.
Yeah. We'll probably take another look at that one, but HLE, they destroy the base, at least the bottom inhibitor.
But this might be the
and they're
fastest game in the
calling it a
tournament,
day after
guys.
that
I
one.
wouldn't
Go
be
for the
surprised if the
reset.
game
They are
ends in
very
3
rich.
minutes. 한
Go
번만 한타
spend
더
the rest
이기면은
of your
그대로
money.
게임이 끝날 것 같은데?
And walk it
Are
off
100
back
Thieves
out.
out after this loss? No, Ember. They have another
Big day,
chance.
I mean, considering that for LCK, they did have
They're
the
just gonna
internal
go into
rivalry
elimination
between Genji and
series
T1.
after this
But if
loss.
Hammerlife can finish this game off, then what have we got?
7 is the most kills, and international
feviknight,
Sion
what the
has
fuck,
gotten
T1
in a
drafting?
single
All my
game.
thoughts last few years.
I
Just
see
remember
8
T1
right
drafters
there.
skip
I
BLG, the
see 8
OTP
right
Jax,
there. He's
Kaisa
got
and
the-
Ari
he's
last
got
year in
the
game
record.
time.
Zeus is legendary, 8-0 Sion.
I don't even know
He's
how we
got
won
the
Worlds
record
last
now,
year.
The new record for
How
most
did we win
kills
Worlds last year?
in an international game by a Sion. How many more can it get?
I mean, I'm just also curious about the damage. There's got to be some of the most damage we've ever seen as well.
Question is, is
Can we get a
BLG
gambit
out
in
of
the chat
Worlds?
for
BLG
people
T1
guessing
Oh, yeah.
what he's
all
gonna end with?
down
What is the
into
damage?
the
I will say,
elimination
The
series.
hardest part about him getting more
Along with
kills
100 Thieves in a
is
little
Viper
bit, I
and
think.
Zeka just taking all the kills.
It's gonna be a,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a party down there. It's
Good
gonna be a
luck,
party
Zeus.
down there.
I'm rooting. Well, I'm still rooting for Thieves, but
Tank by the way,
Right.
굿지.
You
Yup.
walked into that one.
와, 사이온이 진짜 크산테 상대로 3,700골드 차이는 진짜 레전드다.
oh,
Hammerlife, these
I have
fights.
never, this is the best performing in Sion gold-wise.
Decimating smash
Play-wise
with
too,
unbreakable
actually,
will.
look at that.
Alistar.
아니, 그걸 먹어?
What are you doing, Delight?
딜라이트 선수가 저걸 먹으면 어떡하냐고요? Oh my gosh, Delight is such a cold support.
Away and away and away he goes. Seismic shove.
You ain't got the kills? You ain't got the kills.
Takes down the enemy jungler.
Oh.
Another great ulti it would have been, but
Just
a blast cone
dance.
saves the day. Meanwhile,
Just
mid,
BLG.
is another great
Fastest game in the tournament then. This is even faster than T1 Genji series, because T1 Genji actually went to like 27, 28 minutes. 이대로 그냥 끝났네.
Is going to die eventually after taking 10 turret shots. But the LTK second seed step up in a big way.
This is like Diamond player into Challenger players. Not even close. The 2v2 top lane, it was like a sign of life in the 2v2 top lane working out, and after that 100 Thieves just absolutely crumbled. They absolutely crumbled. Their positioning was wrong at the Herald fight. They were caught out. They were contesting when they should be farming.
Definitely one of those under
GG.
25 minutes with the Dragon Soul.
I don't normally see that. Do not normally see that with an utter stomp then. But Bahama Life, I mean, these are the expectations we had. First stand champions.
The question is,
high bar set.
Are we gonna see HLE Genji? Maybe HLE Genji gonna draw each other, and that could actually happen too.
Fans want to see. They want to see a grand exit.
Zeus and Worlds is too good. Yeah, Worlds buff Zeus.
And performances like that are what are going to do it. Is our AD going to break it down?
100 Thieves. They need to go back to the drawing board, I think.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. Of course,
야 진짜 T1이 백도적이랑 상대하면 딱 좋을 것 같은데. I really hope T1 can somehow draw 100 Thieves, but we all know we're gonna fucking draw, like, we're gonna draw BLG or something. We're gonna draw BLG. I wouldn't be surprised.
We were just talking about it, right? There's the fantasy version of a tank, the protectors, the front line, the wall, and then there's the literal tank, the thing that mows opposition down.
This man is an armored unit, highly effective against infantry, 100 Thieves, all infantry.
That's been HLE's mascot, you know, the orange tank, so it does fit. And I always feel like when I watch Zeus
T1 100 Thieves for sure, so they have only played the strong teams.
Like,
but it's completely random, Zed. It doesn't matter. Remember what happened to G2 last year? G2 had to play into like first seeds in like 3 times in a row, and they got eliminated.
I'm this tanky, I'm this immortal, but I can still just like do so much.
They have to play into BLG, HLE.
Have a great time. I don't have to do all these mechanically crazy things. I can just
completely random, sure.
Take no damage.
And
you trying to say
Zayas, who's
the tournament is fixed?
Some of the solo queue players out there to actually just play tanks for once instead of trying like really random counter picks that no one ever wants to see.
Yeah, ambitious not happening.
Low-key diss at the bounce.
Solo queue players definitely shit on tanks, but tanks are so strong right now, 100%. You guys see how much damage the tanks are doing right now.
Next to Zayas on Sion this game, that's a man who knows how to goof around, right? Like a lot of people out here trying
look
to be
at the Poppy, Tank Poppy, the fucking Kasante, Sion, like everything is doing so much damage to everybody. And never dying.
Breaking records, and he is our Oppo player of
Am I shitting on tank players? I don't know. Everybody always shit on enchanters and supports, but like tanks are something else. Tanks are like the support. Like it's even. I don't even know what to say about tanks.
Cemented that final nail in the coffin, especially given just how reliable
he was. One-shotting the Pantheon. Look at the Pantheon just getting one-shotted there. Pantheon has to build AD in order to do damage, while tanks can just build tank and have like 5k HP while one-shotting the Pantheon and every other champion.
But it felt like in these fights,
I'm flaming tank players, I'm sorry.
Struggling to find any headway.
The game was
Pantheon deleted? Yeah.
And it felt like 100 Thieves came so close so many
탱챔이
times.
솔직히 지금 진짜 개사기인 것 같아.
Getting away with it. By the thinnest of margins, they were
그냥
able to outplay their
딜이
opposition.
탱템을 가면은 딜이 좀 그래도 막 저런 딜이 나오면 안 되긴 하거든요. 물론 잘 큰 사이언이라고 할 수 있긴 하겠지만 탱템 자체가 되게 티어가 높다고 해야 되나?
behind against because he just gets so tanky so quickly. He's obviously stacking that HP and he just runs at you, and FBI was just not doing damage to him.
Not all tanks? True.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna say is that like
True.
Trundle stocks about to go way up. Okay, because I feel like Sion is getting way too much space and freedom to pretty much do whatever it is that he wants to do.
Look, I completely agree. I will say though, for 100 Thieves, they had some good looks at the start of the game. They got some of those early kills.
Harris
but it
going
really
quick.
was that moment around Grubs where it fell apart. Where
What
the
do you mean?
started
I'm going
to
bald.
fade away.
I'm
Because you could
losing
see
my
the
hair
look with
right
the
now.
Senna if she
I'm
had more
losing my
time.
hair.
But the second the Siren got ahead, the second they weren't able to play these fights out the way they wanted, it really came crashing down so quickly.
Wait, that's it, right? We don't have a draw shoot today because tomorrow's games. 내일 경기도 5시입니다, 여러분. 오후 5시고. Tomorrow game is gonna be a best of 3 elimination. We're gonna see who gets eliminated by Vivo, Peace, BKS. Who else is getting Fnatic, BKS, and Koi? I think Fnatic and Koi play each other. 하나도 T1이 보인다. I don't think they're drawing right now. They're drawing tomorrow, right? They're drawing tomorrow. 아마 내일 뽑기를 할 겁니다. 내일 경기 끝나고 나서 뽑기를 하고 오늘은 뽑는 건 아닙니다. 그래서 T1의 운명은 결정이 내일이 될 거고요.
Regardless of how far behind they were, they still tried
Tomorrow
to
after
find
elimination
plays. They
matches,
still tried
yeah,
to
exactly.
find picks where they could. Unfortunately, it just wasn't enough to convert any control back over the game.
I think also we're gonna be
I
honest,
guess
like,
that's
they've
it for
had
me
such a
then.
rough
That's it for
schedule,
me.
and I feel like with some of the other teams'
오늘은
schedules
뭔가
that
좀
we've seen,
빨리
they would be in
방송을
such
하게
a much,
되었는데
way better
이러면은 또
position
이따
than
쏠랭
they are
방송을
now,
한번 더
because the
켜야
play has
되나라는
been pretty
생각을
solid
하기도 하고.
overall. This was obviously a
I was
rough
gonna
match, but
like upload
they've had
videos,
a
but
tough
I don't think
And the
we're gonna
good news
upload.
is they've got easy opponents like BLG and T1.
I guess we could
waiting for
upload
them to
G2 vs
1-2
BLG.
bracket.
That game was
So
kind of
their
insane.
schedule is only going up from here.
Bro,
Well, you guys could
we
also
got
just
one
rewatch
game.
it in
You need to
the
calm down with calling people easy opponents. There's a
Bye.
level of delusion.
Sarcasm,
I can't tell.
It's time to leave, guys. It's time to leave.
저는
저는 그러면 여기까지 하도록 하겠습니다. 오늘은 참
He's completely right. That there's
그래도
goals
하나라도
been really
이겨서
rough, and it could
다행이고
just get so much
젠지
worse
너무
than the
잘하고요.
1-2.
And I
역시나.
think starting with that BLG win was so big to regain the faith of the North American fans after they
G2
lost to Vivo
멋있었고
They
엘리비아
can't get BLG, which is big for them, but now to have
캡장.
also the most insanely difficult schedule.
Goodbye,
maybe a
goodbye,
little
goodbye,
bit of a
goodbye,
break. Maybe it's a
Meeples,
very
goodbye,
favorable
YouTube,
draft, maybe
goodbye,
it's a
Twitch.
slight
Thanks for
favorable
watching,
draw,
and
but
thank
can
you so
see
much
that
for helping
what
out
we
with the
saw
mods.
from
Thank you
them
for all the
domestically
subs.
in
Thank you
that
for all
last
the
best of five
followers.
they played
Thank you
is
for
indicative
everything.
of what they're
Ayaquato,
able to
thanks for
do.
the 2 months for coming.
But no matter how high that limit was, it's
Thanks
not
for
enough
everything,
against this
guys.
team
I'll
today.
catch you guys
Just
tomorrow.
casual Scion
Elimination
out-damaging
match
the
tomorrow.
Azir
EU
and
vs
Zen,
EU.
nothing
EU's gonna
to
win,
see
but I don't know which
here.
EU.
And HLE
Is
will
Poby
now
gonna
that
be
2-1 pool, which is CFO,
holding on to dear life
Top
tomorrow?
Esports, Genji,
In game?
FlyQuest, G2.
Kind of want Poby to go through, and then Poby vs Faker.
quite the
Elimination
stacked
match.
pool.
Like imagine Fnatic wins tomorrow and Fnatic draws T1 and then we see the Poby, Faker fighting to the death. Please. Please. We need this. We need this. You think Koi's gonna win? Okay, Fnatic does look completely... Wait, we need to watch this. 그럼 이거 봐야 되는데?
the 2-1 pool. How do you feel about the win? 오늘 이제 승리와 함께 2승 1패 조에 합류하게 되셨는데
Hold up, I can't end yet. We gotta watch this.
확실히 이 1패까지는 괜찮은데 2패까지 갔을 때 좀 많이 무서울 것 같아가지고 일단은 좀 다행인 것 같습니다.
For sure, I was like, after losing one game, we were mostly like, we can take one loss. And then imagining having 2 losses, it was so scary. So I'm very, very relieved with the win today.
Yeah.
So you broke the record for the most kills in Sion on an international game, which was originally 7. Now you hit 8 kill mark. How do you feel about the record? And you had so much damage on this champion. 오늘 경기로 국제대회 단일 경기에서 사이언 최다 킬 기록을 달성하셨습니다. 기존에는 7킬이 최다였는데 오늘 8킬까지 내셨거든요. 어떠신가요? 새로운 기록을 수립하셨는데.
Most kills on Sion.
사기챔이어가지고
Wow.
좀 더 낼 수 있었을 것 같은데 좀 아쉽네요.
I mean,
Sion
Brom
is
knowing
just too
some of
OP
the
right
skills
now.
debate.
I think like I could have gotten more kills actually. It's a bummer that I stopped at
Most
8.
kills on
What
Sion
makes Sion
in
so OP? 사이언이 왜 이렇게 지금
in
사기인 거예요?
internationals.
일단 사이온 이 친구가 이 간접 상향을 너무 많이 받아가지고 그것도 있고 실제로 챔피언도 상향을 해줘가지고 뭐 너무 강한 것
He
같습니다.
says that Sion is a broken champion.
First, he got indirect buff, and then the champion itself also got an actual buff. So I think this is just too overpowered at the moment.
Sion is OP, says Juice.
Your lane opponent today, Dokla, said you are his idol.
Look what
he
you
said
did,
he wanted
Bossy.
to play scrims against you. He wanted to do a jersey swap, maybe at least a handshake. So are you down for a jersey swap for Dokla? And how was the matchup up against him in general? 도클라 선수를 오늘 탑에서 만나셨는데 이제 인터뷰에서 제우스 선수가 나의 우상이다. 꼭 스크림도 같이 해보고 싶고 유니폼도 교환해보고 싶고 안 되면
T1.
악수라도 해보고 싶다라고 했는데
난안 볼란다.
오늘 만나보니 어땠는지 그리고 유니폼 교환 혹시 해주실 생각 있나요?
일단은 너무 감사한 것 같고 그렇게 얘기해 주시는 게 도클라 선수 하면 제가
Angry.
재작년에 월즈 했을 때
Agree,
되게
agree.
스크림을 많이 했었던 기억이 있어가지고 또 반가운 얼굴인 것 같고요. 또
Happy
오늘
but
경기하기
angry.
전에 또 악수까지는 했거든요. 그래서 악수까지는 했는데 유니폼도 뭐 얼마든지 가능한. 네.
Well, I actually had a lot of scrims with Dokla 2 years ago at Worlds, so it was so nice to see him again here at Worlds 2025. And we did have a handshake before the game today, and I am down for a jersey swap as well. Thank you very
Zeus's
much,
hair is
Zeus,
like so
and,
puffy.
that will be the end of the post-match interview with Zeus. And I'm gonna pass it back to
제우스
the
선수
guys.
머리가
Thank you.
엄청 막 풍선이다. It's like a cloud.
Thank you so much, Ji-sun and Zeus, and I like that because I was nervous Zeus was going to say no.
But pass up the opportunity to get a big Dogs jersey.
Also, Ji-sun a homie because she asked on air, so he knows he can't say no because that would be BM. So Ji-sun helping out Big Dogs. We love to see the alley-oop, the assist there. We're taking a look, of course, at where we stand now in the Swiss stage. If you missed it yesterday, AL and KT were the first teams to advance to the bracket stage. The next teams will have to wait until round 4 to see. But G2, T1, FlyQuest, and now HLE have won in the 1-1 bracket and moved on.
Yeah, I was hoping we'd get some draws today to at the very least see that 2-1 pool come together, but we're not going to get that just yet. We're going to have to wait for tomorrow's matchups, which,
KT는 이미
mean,
지금
disappointing
위로 올라가서
performances from
팝콘
the EU
먹으면서 구경
brothers.
중.
For PSG and for VKS, I think both
BLG랑
are looking at
붙어서
that
LPL한테
matchup as a
지고
great
집에 오는
opportunity to
시나리오 최악?
showcase what they're capable of
진짜
at the
BLG는
international
무조건
competition.
피해. 근데
And
더욱
we'll see if
최악은
Fnatic
뭔지
has some
아세요?
life left in them,
더욱더
given that right now
최악은
they're not the favorites going into that
백도둑이나
matchup.
Yeah,
이런
based on
애를
the
상대로
matchups that we've had
진짜
for
지는
PSG,
거야.
I think they've had hard
진짜.
opponents. I think they've still shown some
그게
light
더
despite that. I
최악이야.
think that kind of favors
BLG
them
상대로
instead. We'll
지면
see
그래도
if
강팀아.
VKS can come in strong and upset, and at least we know that EU's getting another win
먹고
that
그러겠지만
day. And we've
진짜
kind of
국민과
continued the
유럽 팀한테
theme of
진다고
EU winning against
생각을 해봐.
EU because you know
페나틱한테
G2 won
진다고
against Shadow
생각해봐요.
today, so it's just been
포비한테 진다고
yeah, EU
생각해봐.
beats EU.
와
I mean,
진짜
I can't lie,
그럴
Shadow
수도
did get
있다는
super
생각이
caught. I did
드는데.
scream brother Shadow when that moment happened, which is super BM. Sorry, Shadow, but we'll take him where we can get him.
Wow.
And speaking of that game, it was a pretty massive upset,
Anyways.
and so
Oh,
G2
I think now that the interview is over, I think we're gonna
gonna
call it, guys. Thank you so much for watching today yet again.
Perfect distraction at Otacon.
Too bad for T1, but I'm happy for
My
G2.
poor judgment that
Happy
I
for
questioned
HLE.
this play initially, but thanks to Hans
Also,
Sommer enlightening
don't
me
forget,
and dubbing Cat
FlyQuest.
MVP.
FlyQuest
Thanks
bagged
to
the
this
win.
performance.
I mean, FlyQuest just had the best.
ultimately it did
They're
result
literally
in an
playing into the
uncontested
weakest team.
Otacon,
Yes, they
as
are.
Hans was
You can
saying,
deny this.
It felt like for
I mean, like
G2
what?
that
They
all
play.
of
They
these
play into
objectives were largely
VKX.
just going uncontested.
LTA Finals 2.0 complete smash VKS yet again. Weakest team in the tournament. And then they played in TSW, another weaker team in the tournament. The two weakest team in the tournament. FlyQuest literally getting handed the tournament.
It's true.
They have to go through, I think, at this point.
Yeah, maybe just
FlyQuest 진짜 운 좋은 게
building up
생각해
the
BKS 상대로 LTA 결승에서 상대 팀, LTA 결승에서 만났던 팀 상대로 잡히고 TSW 상대로 제일 약한 팀 두 팀 상대로
Just like
잡혔어가지고
Hans Sommer knowing what's going on top lane. As we
운이
just
안 좋.
found
이거
that
T1은
interview.
정말 어려운 젠지를 뽑고 CF도 진짜 어려운 상대인 거 나오자. 아니 근데 I mean I don't want to make excuses, but 100% this. There's a lot of luck involved in the tournament. That's all I'm trying to say. There's a lot of luck involved. But then yes, G2 pulls off a win into BLG. 100 Thieves pulls off a win into BLG. It's not just luck. Skill does matter. We have to pick it up, guys. 상상이 가냐고? 나는 못해. 아니 근데 진짜 다들 봐주셔서 감사해요. 가츠가 수모. Actually, are we back for solo queue probably later on today? I'm probably gonna decay soon at this rate because I haven't played in a while. 솔랭 방송 오랜만에 해야죠. No, but like there is luck involved. There is luck involved. Come on. No matter how bad T1 is, we wouldn't have fucking lost to TSW or VKS. But then we lost to CFO, but CFO's insane. That doesn't count. Hold up, live streamer? feviknight complaining yet again. What's new? Being cringe. It's okay, I'm just trying to. I'm trying to cope real quick. We gotta cope here. I mean, FlyQuest did play well. Don't get me wrong. But I'm